yeah.
What is up, YouTube? My Cowboys family here, bringing you guys another game day reaction live stream, but not just any game day reaction live stream. We're about to watch our Dallas Cowboys kick some ass and take some names against these filthy Philadelphia Eagles. Kicking off here in just a few minutes, but on your way in, guys, you already know what to do. Take a second to hit like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Follow us on all social media at MyCowboysFamily. Hop into our Discord. The link for that's in the description box down below.
Gotta say, we had a little post-stream party yesterday, in case you're wondering. Gotta give big shout-outs to SnugX. He put a whole bunch in that Cash App. The Lunatic also dropped that 10 in the Cash App. Skeptical Fan dropped a $2 thanks pre-stream in one of our videos. And I think we even had a drop in-stream, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
here.
we did a pre-stream $2.08 holler saying, don't suck, Cowboys. Win by 3 or 23. Just win.
Just win. That's what matters. Get this W. And then we'll take it from there. Next game, what's down the line, we'll see. Much love for Skeptical for that 209?
Yeah.
Send holler there pre-stream. The thanks. The Lunatic, Snug. We got to also open it up and shout out those that make this thing go round.
Of course. Like our sponsor of the week and Cash App King 2 weeks in a row, SnugX.
Yeah.
Huge shout out to you. And, of course, Mr. A. Lavelle representing with 81 points on the stream, boss.
Love.
A big shout out to Mary Alvarez, the membership gifting queen.
Yes. Much love to her. She's got the crown there. It's a battle, though, on that side of things, baby, right now on the membership board. Tonight we will crown a champion. A new one, old one, I don't know. We got a lot of people in the running here. 4, to be exact. The Lunatic with 5 gifted memberships. Mary Alvarez right now has 10 gifted memberships in third place. Skeptical has 14 in second. And in first place, Jason Renfro, the gifting leader right now, trying to get that crown. Jason Renfro is also the overall leader on the board still. Not by much, but he's in the running there with Skeptical Fan and Mary Alvarez and Stanley Smith and Snug X and David Shamet. A lot of people on the top of that board. Everybody there is in striking distance. And when you look at the Cash App side, big battle there as well. With the Snug X drops yesterday, he's right now 6 back on first place, but the leader still the same. It's Mr. Stanley Smith. He outdid Mr. Snug X and David Shamet right now for first place in the kingdom of the Cash App. So much love. Speaking of, there's the ways, the super chats you just saw, gifting memberships possible. You could jump in any of the 4 membership levels we have, and there's the thanks button, which Skeptical also dropped. But there's 4 ways in the Cash App.
Yeah, of course you
get involved, right?
The Cash App, money sign My Cowboys Family, the Venmo at My-Cowboys-Family, the regular PayPal link, the Streamlabs link, which lets your comment show up on screen like a super chat. And baby, let's go ahead, get into some of the pre-stream news here in just a moment. But an extra special shout out to the man, the Lunatic, helping to make that halftime raffle happen.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be seeing it here. 4 awesome prizes ready to go.
Yes.
You have the cowboy car. It's all right, you don't have to show it, baby. We showed it.
Everyone knows the 4 prizes, right?
Yeah, the awesome cowboy car, package, the customizable cowboy shirt, the embroidered signature Micah cap, and of course your choice of an authentic stitched in jersey if you're in first or second place.
You know how that goes, so can't wait to see the 4 winners at halftime. Also, we shout out daily, our star level, over everything level membership crew. Baby, who are they?
Thank you very much to Skeptical Fan, Jason Renfro, Lincoln Kane, Mary Alvarez, Andy Potched, Marissa Sparkle, Dwayne Broussard, and the Lunatic.
Yes, and this fantastic raffle. Appreciate you. We'll have the winners drawn and live done here at halftime. But let us talk about some football news here right now.
We're waiting all day for this Sunday night.
We'll do the shout-outs here in a moment. Game's about to kick off in 5 minutes. But let me get rolling with some stuff here. First off, this game, I know we got Seabass. I know we got amazing games. I think they're all in this thing. Cheapest 2 seats together on SeatGeek, $880 each.
Oof.
For this game. Cowboys-Eagles, least expensive available seat, non-standing room, $539 on the secondary market. The least expensive pair, again, between $880 and $776. The cheapest, the most expensive 2 seats together behind the Cowboys bench is $5,000. Now the roof is closed. The doors are. I think everything is good. The curtains are open though, so you can see in there.
It's Sunday night.
So now
the sun can't fuck with us now.
Now what about captains? We got offensive captain Jalen Tolbert, defensive captain Jordan Lewis, and special teams captain Cavante Turpin. Will this be the day he gets his return?
That would be great.
Pre-game, about hours before this morning, really, unusual game day development. The Cowboys notified the media that Micah Parsons added to the injury report because of an illness, but was still expected to play.
He's experiencing flu-like symptoms, guys.
It was a virus going through some of the players. Dak had it last week, overcame it. Mike McCarthy thought he had it, and it was actually acute appendicitis, which he is back on the sidelines. He spoke as well. Micah Parsons believed to be battling the flu, like you just said. Again, gonna play this game. I'll go through the inactives in a minute, but first we got the Mary Alvarez drop kicking it off here
with
live.
The $5 holler saying, hello everyone, hope everyone's doing great. God bless you all. Huge shout out to Mary. Go Cowboys.
Yes, go Cowboys. Gotta get
Appreciate
this
the
win.
love. Bringing Mr. Ilavelle to 76 points.
Yes. Now, much love, Mary. Appreciate you. She's been stacking her raffle entries. One of the higher ups here on the raffle entry count. Inactives for today: Cowboys Noah Igbighogany, Eric Scott, Deuce Vaughn, Austin Richards, Jalen Brooks, and emergency third-string quarterback Trey Lance. All expected. The Eagles, same thing. Third-string quarterback Tanner McKee, emergency quarterback, I'm assuming. Rashad Penny, running back. Defensive tackle Moro Ojomo. Guard Sue Opeta, and tackle Albert Okiwimwagum. So all these guys are healthy scratches, it sounds like, across both boards. Now, I will say McCarthy spoke before the game in a pregame show, said he, personally, on the sideline, quote, I'm ready to go. Everything is good. The operation on the field will be exactly the same. Everything is status quo. I'm ready. So he's ready to go. And he talked about Micah pregame, who was working out, by the way, in the sideline there and doing his pregame warm-ups.
Yep.
McCarthy said about Micah Parsons with his illness, quote, he's going to go. We're just doing everything we can to make sure he's comfortable. So fluids, whatever medication, whatever is needed out there, but he's going to play Michael Jordan-like through the flu here.
Oh, yeah.
So that's where he's kind of heading. Dak ready to roll. Everyone got their icy whites, color rush. Sarah Jane, Dak's girlfriend, posted on her Instagram story a very cute little jersey of number 4, Daddy in the back, already getting ready for his baby girl coming soon. But he's focused on this game here because a win tonight would temporarily put the Cowboys in first place. They would have to announce the Cowboys as the number 2 seed in the NFC, the number 1 seed in the NFC East. But again, in this scenario, the Eagles will still be favorites. 60% favorites to win the division, and that is mainly because the Eagles have the 27th hardest schedule down the stretch, or the Cowboys have the second toughest down the stretch. If the Cowboys win tonight, we lead the division, but if both teams win out, the Eagles win tiebreaker.
Exactly.
And the Eagles, even if we won this game, the Eagles will have to lose at least one of their games by Tommy DeVito-led Giants, which is 2 of them, right? And then they also get Washington in the mix there, while the Cowboys have to play on the road against the Bills, on the road against the Dolphins, home against the Lions, on the road against the Commanders.
Look, the point is that no one can deny we have the tougher schedule there, right, Jason Renfro with the dollar holler. Appreciate you. Much love. And we'll be going over all the raffle entries here in just a second, Mary. I'll leave that up to Mr. MCF, but I think we do have the raffle kind of closed down.
The raffle's closed down more or less. I mean, again, she
just wanted to know if she could add more entries.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's going to be tough to do, but again, it depends on the number of people. I might be able to add in an extra 1 or 2 here at the buzzer. So if you keep it coming, I'll probably add them in there, but I'm sidetracking that as well here as we're focusing on the game tonight. But again, much love, Mary. Much love, Jason. A. Lavelle is 75 points on the stream boss. By the way, this game still holds big time, relevance, obviously, for the Cowboys in the division side of things. We're currently 15% to win the division, win the NFC East. It would go to about 28% with a win over Philly. If we lose, we go to less than 1% to win the division. Obviously, Eagles have to lose out. We'd have to win out. That didn't happen. And so we got to win this game if we want to have any chance. If we lose this game, we're basically the 5th seed. We're fighting for the 5th seed. Keep that in mind. Now, when it comes to the Cowboys at home, we have 4 consecutive games at AT&T Stadium that we've scored 40 or more points. One of the 5 NFL teams in history to reach these numbers. With 40, if we hit 40 points against the Eagles tonight, we'll be the first team in NFL history with at least 40 points in 5 straight home games. And we can do that. A lot of different weapons. We talked about it. Terrence Steele, X factor. But like you guys said, Jake Ferguson was a very important piece against the Eagles in the first half of the first game. Dak has the second most touchdowns through tight ends since the start of 2021, that season, with 26. Mahomes has 36. That's it. That's number 1. Number 2 is Dak. Eagles have allowed 6 receiving touchdowns to tight ends. That's tied for the second most in the NFL. And they're the most allowed touchdowns to tight ends since 2021. So keep that in mind. Cowboys also lead the NFL in scoring average, 41 points at home, We're averaging 41 points at home this year. The Eagles have allowed 30 or more points in back-to-back games. They have not allowed 30 or more points in 3 straight games since 2015. An interesting comparison between both these teams, the Cowboys and the Eagles. Since Week 8, the Eagles are averaging an NFL high 72.4 defensive snaps. 72 snaps per game because of the third worst third down. I'm sorry, they have the worst third down defense in the league.
There we go.
They allow the most third down conversion, and they stay on the field so much. And again, for the season, the Cowboys are averaging on defense the second fewest snaps in the league at 59.8. We're going to get those stops when we need them. A couple of interesting other notes here. The Eagles have the best record in the league currently at 10-2, have or been tied for the NFL's best record every week since the beginning of the 2022 season. So Jalen Hurts has gone 39 starts without losing back-to-back games, including playoffs. So
I have a little Mike McCarthy update. He is on the field, on a sideline, ready to go, walking around. I mean, honestly, he looks fine.
Ready to go.
You know, maybe he's walking a little bit less than he might, but I'm just saying that he looks fine there on the sideline.
Yeah, we're going to see him in a minute here. By the way, with today's games, the Bills, they did beat the Chiefs. We play them next week. The Bills have new life for the playoffs. And when it comes to our possible opponent, if we end up being the 5th seed, the Buccaneers, the Saints, and the Falcons are all tied atop the NFC South with matching 6 and 7 records. Highly possible the Cowboys will be playing on the road against one of those teams, as the 5th seed in the first round of the playoffs. So that's really all the news of right now. We're going to unveil what we're wearing. We just seen Mike McCarthy on the field.
Cowboys receive to begin the game. Eagles win the toss.
So they defer to us.
Yes, they do.
All right,
just wanted to update you guys. Let me go ahead and do some shout-outs here in the chat as you go ahead and get the camera up and going so we can see our reaction to this game. Right, guys? Jason Renfro, Sergio Acosta, Marcus Kersey, Mary Alvarez, Skeptical fan, Emeraldo Cruz, Bama fan. And by the way, guys, yes, Micah Parsons is active and is playing.
In the game. He's playing. He was
of course, we got
up.
Snug Eggs. Always fuck the Eagles.
Fuck
Dirty
Philly.
South MVP. What's up? We got Lost in Translation. Much love. Appreciate that.
We got to see that happening.
Let
fuck
me see.
The Eagles. Right, Snug?
Who else? Jalen in the house. Yes, we have to limit the silly mistakes. There's Micah breathing some oxygen already on the sideline.
Yeah, with that flu game, he's pulling a Jordan.
Oh,
Let's cook these Eagles.
He does look a little sick. Just throwing that out there.
Baby, it's time for us to get sick of these Eagles and crush them.
Yeah.
As we rep this stuff over everything. I got my icy whites on here.
Yeah.
Repping Dak, baby, because he's got to come through today, and he will.
And I decided to do a little bit of an Uno reverse card, although when I put this jersey on, I didn't realize this man was feeling a little under the weather. So maybe it's just meant to be.
You're giving him the power he needs for this. Let's go Cowboys.
We got the 4-1-1.
Huge game. Biggest game of the year. It's about to get off. Cavante Turpin, will he get his first return for that TD, baby? Much love to everybody in the house. Hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Halftime is the raffle. And let's get it on. Kickoff is underway. Sunday Night Football here with MCF. And it is going to be returned. He's taking it out of the end zone. Cavante Turpin gets it past the 20. 25-yard line for Cavante Turpin. Again, just a little boost, right? You could have just taken a knee and gone to the 25.
It's starting off aggressive. Even on special teams.
I like that.
And you know what? We got to the 25, so we're neutral, right?
Let's go. That's all right. Remember, guys, it's not going to be an easy game. Should not be a blowout. So it's just going to be a grinding game. We got to do our things right. Got to make sure we avoid penalties.
I never realized how big Zach Martin's ears are. Anyway, 1st and 10 for our Cowboys. We have Brandon Cooks in motion.
On the outside. Dak looking back to that side, rolling to the left, though. Dumps it down to Pollard. Gets about 5 yards, 6 yards. Hey, I take 5 yards on first down every single play. Every single first down, I'll take 5 yards, run or pass. But, we're going pass heavier on early downs, which is good to get yourself set up on easier downs on 2nd and 3rd if you need to, right?
Look, we got to get a touchdown out of this drive, realistically speaking.
I mean, it'd be nice to get every drive a touchdown, but I know what you mean. We got to not.
By the way, they gave us an extra yard here, so it's a 2nd and 4.
There we go. We don't have to. We cannot start slow. That's the key. 2nd and 4 shotgun, open set. It's a screen.
Ooh.
It's tipped, but then Pollard gets the first.
Somehow
Again, a screen, receiver left side screen. It's tipped. They kind of took that first step and immediately realized it was a screen. We got the ball out in time. It almost got knocked down. Pollard squoze through there for 4 yards, 5 yards, and out first down.
I love the hustle from Pollard so far already.
Remember, these are scripted plays. The first 15 plays are scripted. So we are right now. We are second best at getting those third down conversions. But that was That was second
All
down.
right, Pollard moves from left
it
to
is
right,
third down.
and actually,
Well, they didn't give us the
sorry,
first down.
so 3rd and inches. Pollard lines up from
Dak
left
runs
to
up the
right
middle
as a
here.
receiver now.
Dak, I don't know
And
if I like
that's
this.
Turpin.
On the outside, get the outside. He got the
He-
first down.
hey.
No flag, and he's gone for 40 to the 45-yard line
That's
of
an
the
easy
Eagles.
15, almost 20 yards.
First down, no flags. That's what we
Went
need to
from
see,
I don't
baby.
like
You know
it
what
to
I mean.
I like it.
Yeah, listen, it looked a little shiesty there.
I don't disagree. The handoff was a little bit clunky.
Yeah, I
It was
agree.
a little clunky.
It wasn't smooth. But Turpin's speed to get
He
the
kinda,
it was all about the eye. And we didn't get Terrence Steele to the outside. He's pulling to the outside.
The
We
most
didn't get him
important
out
part,
there.
though, is that we still held that outside.
Yeah.
Turpin made a great move.
We're lucky
took
that
it
Hassan
perfectly.
Reddick took the inside step, or else he would have had the out. He would have stopped them.
Look,
so,
we still needed inches, so we would have gotten the first.
Under center. It looks like a run. It is to the A gap up the middle.
Ooh, nice.
Breaks the
Pollard
tackle.
breaks
Pollard
it.
12 yards.
Gets the first.
First down, run up the gut. And again, this is the Eagles' strength is the running game.
It's so
stopping
weird
the
because
run.
I was just about to say, I'm like, the Eagles look a little bit sluggish right now. Like,
Well, we might keep them on their
I'm
heels
just saying,
a little bit.
I personally was not just
now,
look at that.
Duo blocking. You see that
Ooh,
duo block?
yes.
Terrence Steele and Zach Martin just pushing Hassan Reddick right out the fucking game.
Great job by Pollard, though. Just
Keeping his balance and
yes.
breaking it for the extra 7-8 yards afterwards, after initial contact.
There you go. Pollard taking a little
Breather.
Yeah.
Rico Dowdle in the game. Under center, we got 3 tight ends. Hendershot going outside. We running up the middle with Rico for about 2 yards.
Like 2 yards.
All right, Look like you could have got a little farther down the field.
So he basically
there.
just ran the same play, just not as successfully. Let's be real.
A similar play. It was it was like a pull to the left. But point is, they stopped at that time. I thought we still had a chance to there was still some openings there. It wasn't necessarily Rico Dowdle's fault. It was more their players cut the holes off quickly. Now they got a solid named defense back there, but their pass defense is one of the worst. Let's hope we can
And
keep
now
attacking
it's a 2nd and 8. It looks
run,
like another run.
Dowdle breaks it for about 3rd and 1, 3rd and inches.
I have to admit,
Very close
running
to a
the way
first
we
down.
are was
3rd and
not
1.
what I was expecting. That
Yeah.
was not on my bingo card,
So,
but it's obviously working.
Shotgun.
It's another 3rd and inches. Watch.
Shotgun and kind of not RPO. I guess it was kind of RPO, but they ran it that time.
Yeah.
They took the run out of the pass there. So
like you said, it's an RPO with the R being the option.
Yeah. So here we go, 3rd and 1.
Yeah, so like I said, we're a little short of that first
Under
down,
center.
but a 3rd and 1, I
We're
like
bunched
it.
together with our receivers.
Dowdle is still out there, by the way.
2 receivers. Looks like we're trying to show a pass, but I think we're going to run here. Let's see. It is a run with Dak up the middle for a first down. We don't do tush pushes here. Not for the Cowboys. We don't.
Yeah, our tushes don't need pushing.
Yeah, that's an Eagle thing. All right, we'll let them have that. So first down for the Cowboys. We're just driving. That's like 4 runs up the middle.
Yeah, by the way, an
One by
easy
Dak.
4 minutes off the clock as well.
Yeah.
So this is just one of those
What
nice, smooth,
what did I say about
progressing down the field drives. I mean, how do you feel so far, baby?
No, I mean, what did I say about this right before we put the camera on? I said, they take a lot of defensive snaps to get tired, and we already are having a nice little drive here to start off the game. Again,
There you
I
go.
love
By
that
the way,
motion
CD Lamb in
outside,
motion
play
there.
action. Dak looking down the field.
He's
He goes
got
to the
someone.
corner. CD. He
got
catch.
that.
Is
He got that.
did he have
That's
his
a
feet?
catch.
That's his feet. No, incomplete, I think,
What?
right?
Can we review
Yeah.
that?
I mean,
no
I
offense.
couldn't see his feet on that one. It was close. But what an effort by CD Lamb. I don't know how Dak put the ball there.
Yeah, can we review that?
Well, we'll see it. It seemed like
They're calling it incomplete.
what a attempt.
I'm
by
sorry.
CD.
Roll the fucking tape.
Well, they're not showing it again. I
I
guess
mean,
it
they're
was
not showing it again, and they're not challenging it. So I guess it was incomplete.
sorry. 2nd and 10 now. See, I don't like the 2nd and 10s. Now we got to we can't really run. We throw here. That holds the
It's
ball,
all
throws
right.
it back down, and gets a safe 8-9 yards from Tony Pollard at the
Again, now
backfield.
it's another 3rd and 2, 3rd
See?
and 3, maybe.
You see that Dak for a second there almost threw it to the slant. The Eagles jumped
They were watching for that.
They jumped the window
Here,
there.
let me scoot over a little
watch
more,
him jump.
sorry.
Yeah, watch him jump the window here, and then Dak had to pull it down. But he held it long enough to force them to go inside.
It looks like Terrence Steele.
Oh,
Ooh.
Terrence Steele allowed the hit by
He
Reddick
did.
there, getting the pressure. Now it's a makeable 3rd and 2. I do not want this to come to an end now.
In the red zone,
I
by
want to
the
get a
way.
touchdown in this drive, like you said.
Pollard's back out there now.
Pollard's out there. Ferguson's in the slot on the left, bunched. Dak's looking left, looks
Ooh.
middle, looks right,
Shit.
gets out the pockets, gets out. Come on, get it yourself. He gets it wide
There we
open.
go.
See you
Come on,
later.
CD.
Touchdown, baby. There's a flag, though, so we can't have good things. Don't dance yet. There's a flag. It's probably a hold on us.
Yeah.
Or it could be a defensive holding. I don't know.
No, they're
pointing
saying
to
it's
us.
on the Cowboys. They're saying it's a hold.
They always call them holds. You know this. No foul! No foul!
It's a touchdown!
Yes!
No, we can celebrate
Dak Prescott go to 88?
That's my quarterback.
Who made that play happen?
Receiver.
Dak Prescott made that play happen.
He did.
How about them Cowboys? Kicking off start right. You called it, baby. You got to start off. I said can't be slow. You said you got to get a touchdown. We get both.
I mean, this and not just that.
Look
but
at
guys,
Dak moving in the
what
pocket.
has been
Look
one
at
of the main things we have been bitching about since like negative week 1.
Oof.
The slow start.
I'm going to say this, though.
You think it was a hold?
Tyler Smith, hell, definitely. That should have been a hold. It should not be a touchdown.
Okay.
We'll take it, though. Fuck Philly. But I'm just letting you know that for those that complain about the refs, we got lucky on that one. Brandon Aubrey knocks it through at 7-0. I will update this now.
I like the refs already. He said the lunatic. Let me hit up the chat, guys, because yes,
big drive, big first drive.
That is just exciting.
We got lucky there.
Exactly, and like I said, we finally did the one thing that we've only managed one other time this season. We scored a touchdown on the opening drive. Like we put points on the board, a touchdown, no slow start here.
That's exactly what we had to avoid,
and not just during any game, right?
Shit. Wrong score. But the Eagles.
Mr. FCF, I thought I was the one still struggling after last night. So just throwing that out there. But man, that's exciting as fuck.
Oh,
let me shout out.
The Orion Files back in.
Wait,
what?
Oh shit!
Is it 5?
The lunatic. He's sharing the love. I just bit my tongue really hard.
You're right.
Tony. He's sharing the love there. Huge shout out, gifting 5 memberships.
The lunatic going crazy for us here.
Let me go ahead. Yeah, Tony Polk, Alan Huang, Top Cowboys, Ice Tippler, and Orion Files. Huge shout out to all 5 of you, and thank you to the lunatic for sharing the love and showing the love there.
Man, much love to the lunatic. I got to update the board here because he's not in the raffle. Obviously, it's his raffle that he's boosting here. Much love to the lunatic for sharing more love to the channel and the people in the chat. They can drop those emojis if they got the navy blue crewage right there, right? So
now, I have to hit up the chat. Talk to Sully said refs cheat, right? So hey, like I said,
I always call it out when we get a break.
Thank you for cheating in our direction. We'll make sure to keep that in mind in the future.
That's a tie, by the way. The lunatic is tied with Mary Alvarez in 3rd place on the gifting leaderboard. Just want to make sure I bring it up.
Cat 52 saying fuck the Eagles always. The lunatic saying extend Dak, baby. Hey, don't make the same mistake you made on the first go around with the contract where you sat there, twiddled your thumbs, and waited for Dak to get better and more expensive.
That's what's happening right now.
Come on, Cowboys. Come on. Do it now.
We should be hearing an announcement.
Do it now.
If I was the Cowboys, I would announce it soon.
Raul, much love. Lost in Translation said they made sure to put that rag up. You know it. He never missed again. Said Fuego, hell.
Never missed again.
Yeah. Woo, Pat Pfeiffer, much love to you. Always go Cowboys. Katie Cruz, hello. Thanks for being here. Happy almost birthday, right? I think it's almost your birthday. Let me see. Roll it back a little bit. Raul said a good start. Delunzi said run the damn ball.
Oh.
Cash Money just joined into the membership there with Jason Renfro sharing that love. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate that. Andy Potch said, here we go.
Let's go.
Time to make
Great start, baby.
I think I said that's that color rush attack. Hey,
woo!
You got that.
Dripping it. I love this. My favorite one. CDs as well. CD, touchdown.
Now,
TD, the CD, baby.
Said offensive tone set the defensive tone. Let them know shit's not going to be sweet. Not even that. Special teams. We came out of there saying we're running this back. Yeah. And that really did feel, like I said, an aggressive way to start things off.
Another touchback, by the way, by Aubrey. So he's just the best on that.
Keeps the streak going.
And by the way, yes, congrats to Cash Money, who got the, and much love to Jason Renfro, dropping that right there. Hey, exactly. Jason Renfro now has a 2. He's a safety lead right now in the 4th quarter, late in the 4th quarter here, as we call it, in the gifting board, on the gifting board. He's got 16 gifted memberships. Skeptical's got 14. Mary and the Lunatic have 10. Everything's a battle. The freaking Cash App board is a battle. The overall board is a battle. Our screen right now, we're seeing Eagles and Cowboys battling. And let's get that defense woken up. I want to see them how now. 7-point lead. And this is what I want to see the Cowboy defense respond. Now is the time. I'm hungry. Stop the run. Stop Swift. 4 yards. Not a good stop there.
Not
I want to get better stops.
Not as much stoppage as we would have liked to
We got to make them one-dimensional as best as possible. I say
happy birthday, Katie.
Happy birthday, Katie. We got to try to make sure that Hurts tries to beat us with his arm, not his legs with the rest of the running backs. That's going to be a key in this game, at least not consistently. So 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6, shotgun for Hurts with Swift, I think, on his left. Our linebackers dropped back a little farther this time. We're watching
Obviously,
Swift.
it looks like a pass.
It's a run up the middle.
Hurts
Two
runs
Hurts.
it.
It just completely fooled us. We moved with Swift to the outside.
Give up an easy 10 yards.
Yeah, easy first down. So, again, they are also got some interesting creative play calling, too. By moving Swift out, you moved Damone Clark out of the box, wide open, and it was just a complete, just a planned run. So, they just got us. They were a good play call.
I have a feeling we're going to have to be watching Hurts very closely throughout this entire game.
Yeah, Hurts is going to try to hurt us. But we got to make sure we try to slow him down and Swift in the run. Now, it's an open set here. Nobody in the backfield as of now. They got trips right and two guys on the left. And here they go. It's a throw, obviously, a screen. Looks like some kind of screen. There's
Come
pressure.
on.
There's a hold. And there's a hit on Hurts. It's incomplete, but that should be a hold.
That should be a hold on them.
The Eagles. Let's see what happens. Our hands to the face. Micah was involved in that there the whole time. Getting held, whatever. They just, let's see. To the face. Illegal hands to the face by Micah.
All right, I take that back.
Micah, they are not again. I have a video that I can show you from 2 weeks ago where he got punched in the face and they didn't throw the flag there. But hey, they got to do it against him here. Let's see against Lane Johnson. Yeah, he did. He knocked his helmet off. Unfortunately, he did hit him in the in the helmet and it went up over his head. I mean, you can't just do that. But I better see the fucking holes being called, too. I mean, they luckily picked up a touchdown for us.
They let one go earlier,
I know,
so we can't get...
That one is definitely on us. That is definitely on Micah Parsons. So
that one sucks there. Unfortunately, now it's a 1st and 10 on their 45, so they're practically midfield.
They're moving down the field. Almost had our star there in the middle field. Shotgun, they got Swift to the left. There's a pass. We're blitzing.
Great pressure, but not enough. They go deep. Good job by Gilmore, but he was kind of burnt there a bit.
It's interesting. Last time we saw, Deron Bland a lot. Again, he was on Devontae Smith, got burned by Devontae Smith last game in Philly. But, he was having more trouble with A.J. Brown when he was on him.
Yeah, we're already seeing Gilmore, that difference of Gilmore being on Brown.
And this is something that Choctaw Montana 808 had made a mention about. Hey, why don't we should have Gilmore on him the whole game, and we did do that.
That size disadvantage.
The second half of the game we did that to AJ Brown last time and shut him down.
And we did a better job of stopping them.
Deron Bland got burned by Smith, and that's the one thing.
So 2nd and 10 here now for the Eagles.
Same play, they're trying to spread that inside open. We do a little stunt move. They go in the middle. It's a catch by Goddard.
Got the first.
And Donovan Wilson with the tackle, but it looks like a first down.
It should be a first.
Irrelevant there for us to get these stops. We keep allowing not third downs. We keep allowing these first down conversions, and that's the thing. Our defense is not. It's just
and I hate to say it, that penalty definitely killed us there. I thought it was.
Yeah. So it's too bad. We're not. What can I say?
They look like they put like extra padding around Hurts or something.
His stomach, yeah. They're playing tight lineup here. The tight ends on the left side.
Something about the way he looks today looks weird.
They're stacking the receivers on the right. He's got running back Gainwell, I think, in the middle there, running the ball. We got to stop that run on the first hit.
Who missed that?
When he's a yard back there,
who missed that on the first level?
I don't know. That yard gain should have been a yard or two. They got 4 or 5.
And not even that. So there wasn't even like a chip block. There wasn't anything. Like he just ran straight through.
There was nobody that slowed him down. Exactly. No one hit him or slowed him down. There was no grab there. They just,
Yeah, Gilmore got beat. Gilmore got lucky. So, like I said.
Gilmore had good coverage on him, I think. I think Gilmore had decent coverage there. It was more of like the coverage made it a harder pass for Hurts to make it complete. 2nd and 6. They got Swift way in the back there as a running back and Hurts under center. They moved. They did move. They called it this time. Micah called it out. Lane Johnson, the little flip on his little fucking leg. Remember we talked about that little quick early leg twitch he has?
And we also mentioned the fact that these refs those are the types of penalties that they actually do really watch for as well. Which is why we were kind of going into this game a little worried. Like,
but the Cowboys, someone said the other day, we have to, I think the lunatic, look, someone's bleeding there for them. Damn, he's having a nosebleed.
Yeah, oh shit. That's
that
gross.
Lane Johnson? Yeah, I mean, because he got hit in the face from Micah right here.
Oh.
It was the
when the helmet.
It was the what do you call it? The chin strap. But that's something that I think the lunatic said we got to tell the refs. He hits that kickback on his leg. He keeps doing it all the time. You got to call that shit, and we got to talk to him after the. Here comes Micah. Little pressure. Too many yards. Fumble.
Incomplete.
Oh,
incomplete.
It should be incomplete. Good, incomplete because that ball popped out.
It did. Not even that. Just.
All right, third down and long.
It took 2 guys to get incomplete, but I'll take it.
Damone Clark knocked the ball out of him. Boom.
Yeah, Damone Clark with the initial hit, and Marquise Bell made sure that ball did not stay secure.
Yeah, made sure he was pulling the ball
Just
out
saying,
from there.
good teamwork, good awareness.
Great job there. Enough of a hit.
Good hustle. And again, Damone Clark was still doing his thing, getting the ball out. But
was that Clark or Wilson?
It was Clark.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was Clark. No, a big 3rd and 11, guys. This is where we got to get the stop outside of field goal range. Come on. Let's get a stop here, Cowboys. Get some pressure.
This is huge.
We got Jordan Lewis in the slot there. They false started. Come
on.
Mailata. That was on you. It's a false fucking start when you move first.
About it.
I hate them talking about it. I hate it. Oh, they're going to talk it out of it. Watch. They're going to give it on us, so we were in a neutral zone first. Yes.
There it is.
I got to see that little...
Another one.
That's
I
right.
know.
False start on the Eagles. Go back 5 yards. Mailata's getting fucked
I
with in
love
the head
how loud I can hear our stadium.
Yes.
I know we have the volume relatively low, but I hear it.
I hear Seabass Amazing Game screaming in there. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm sorry.
They start at the same time. And same time, it goes to the fucking offense. You cannot move.
Yeah.
Defense can still come back and get behind the line. But once the offense moves,
now it's a 3rd and 16. I mean, guys, is there a better time for a fucking sack?
Listen, this first and foremost, no penalties and no first down. Secondly, let's get a sack, a turnover, something.
Get in
Pressure.
there.
Just too much time. He gets out of it wide the fuck open. And this is what I'm talking about. We can't stop a play. Then we deserve to get fucked here. They just gained 30 yards on us on 3rd and 16. That's why we don't have it yet. We don't have that ability to make that run. We got to make those. You got to close these fuckers out on that shit. We don't. We're switching guys out, and we're not even ready right now, the Cowboys. They're tired. We're over the line of scrimmage. Look, Osa, it's a free play. That's a flag. We're not even ready, guys. It's basically a touchdown. It's basically...
That's it. It's a first... Oh, there's the flag.
It's on us, though. It's on us. It's on us because we had Osa over the line again because he's fucking dumb on the fucking inside. He's always over the fucking line of scrimmage. Cowboys are playing sluggish, stupid. I love this.
They call it on Philly.
Offensive because of the chip, because of the
I guess, yeah.
They crossed and he basically picked our guy there on that play. Watch the crossing route. But still, these guys are playing right now. Our defense don't even look at they know what the fuck is going on. Look at the crossing route. It was a pick. He ran right into him on purpose.
Man, defense just can't match that.
AJ Brown's acting
energy.
like he's hurt. Like he got run into. He obviously what the play was to run into. You got to make it look a little more normal. They went back another 10 yards. Does it fucking matter? It's 1st and 20 on our 31. Does it matter though?
It matters here. We can be still stop them to 3.
3rd and 16.
Hold them to 3.
3rd and 16 to get 30 anyways. They're running here with Hurts.
Did I just hear it?
And just all the fumble. Yes, our ball. I think Hurts lost it before he hit the ground. The hit caused the fumble. I'm gonna watch it. I ain't celebrating shit until we see it, but it's our ball. If it is officially a fumble,
yes!
It's our ball if it's a fumble.
They called it our ball.
It's our ball if it's a fumble.
I know, but that already, remember, if they're calling it a fumble on the field, it already
simply
means...
is his knee down or not. That's all it's going to come down to. Is the knee down or the elbow down, or if the elbow or knee are down and the shin, then he's down. Let's see. Here it is. The ball strips out early. No, his leg was down, right? His left knee was not down yet.
Nope.
That looks like
that's a fumble.
That's a Cowboys ball right there.
Damone Clark again, by the way.
Was it him from the back?
I'm pretty sure it was Damone Clark.
Wow, that's a huge
turnover. Can someone confirm in the chat if that was Damone Clark?
Wilson or Damone Clark? Donovan Wilson's been in a couple of these plays.
Honestly, it sounds like they're highlighting both of these guys right now, but...
So there you go. That's a fumble.
Definitely a fumble.
Cowboys
you called it. Lost in transition. Ball out. It's out, leg down. We got it. Let me see.
Woo! Here it is.
Lost in transition.
Again. Here it is.
He was saying it. Pick,
it's Wilson. Pick. No, it's not. Who is that? Is that Jordan Lewis?
Nope. It's Clark and Wilson. So Clark with the... Wilson stripped the ball.
Right. Donovan Wilson was behind him.
Clark with the assist and the tackle. But yeah, it was Donovan Wilson. So you're right.
I think Wilson got the fumble recovery too.
Yeah,
man, what a big play that was. Stopping a drive that, they were about to score, and that's that we allowed a 3rd and 16 conversion.
Come here.
How about them Cowboys? Donovan Wilson stripped it and recovered it, I'm pretty sure.
There we go. Hurts fumbled, you haters. Get over it. Guys, not just that, but Hurts continues a streak of turning over the ball at unsustainable rates. Again, it's one thing to do that in the regular season where you're still able to win games, but we knew, the same way that we knew it when it was happening to Dak Prescott, there's only so long that you can sit there and keep turning the ball over before it turns around and bites you in the ass. And guess what happened to us? It bit us in the ass eventually.
A lot of our turnovers
There's no way that the Eagles can continue to win games having Hurts just keep giving the ball to the other team and not have those teams take advantage of it.
Yeah, that's the thing. That when Dak had those mistakes, a lot of them were on him, and a lot of them were receivers knocking the ball up in the air. So that was the reason why he had so many more turnovers last year. But the Hurts fumbles, that's on him. He runs the ball.
Fumble, exactly. The same way that some of those are all on Dak. That was all on Hurts for that one.
Most of Hurts' picks, most of his fumbles are on Hurts. It's not the same as Dak. He's more turnover prone than Dak Prescott.
But thank you, Jason. Yes, guys, you're right. Donovan Wilson made that play.
Stripped it.
Way to go, number 6.
I think he recovered it too. And
now we got to score here. Talk to Sully said, I don't get why this defense still struggles. We just got a big break. Again, the one reason that
it was a forced break.
It is almost like the bland situation in the sense that our defense plays and has lots of struggles, but then they turn around and make up for it with a lot of those big game-changing plays, right? We have a big sack when we need it, or we turn the ball over, right? And now our offense has a chance to score again. So plus, where are we on the field? Don't we get the ball? We're on
they were driving on us. They were
so look, we had an extra 5 yards or something. We're on their 30. I think.
No, baby, we're on our own 20.
I mean, our own 30.
Yeah, we're our own 20 or 30. I mean, they were driving on us. Trust me, they were getting close. But luckily, a penalty put them back. And again, that play. Again, had Hurts gotten 10 more yards on that play, and then we got the ball there. So
I know. The good thing is it's more about the energy too. Again,
yeah,
all that momentum that the Eagles were just gaining on us, our defense managed to rip it away with that big play.
It's so major
now you got your mulligan though, defense, right? They were like, I almost said it. They were a hair away from scoring on us. So yeah, we're on our own 21. Oh, then false start, I think, on us.
They stopped it early. It's on us. It's on the Cowboys. Damn it.
Oh, damn, CD.
CD flinched a little bit there.
CD wiggled a bit.
CD did the wiggle. By the way, much love to our current leader on the overall on the Cash App board. You know who it is. The man leading the whole pack in the Cash App. Stanley Smith dropped another 5 on it here.
Shout out to you, Stanley. Much love. Go
Cowboys. And you can see he's still close. He's right. He's 5 behind Mary and Skeptical, basically, for second place on the overall board. A little bit behind Jason.
Now, first and 15, there. We moved Pollard in.
Uh-oh. Dak moves out. Great catch by CeeDee Lamb, I think, there.
Yeah.
Sneaking
he got 7 yards.
Right underneath what's his name? Bradbury there.
Yeah, so now coverage. It's a much more manageable, reasonable 2nd and 8 instead of a 1st and 15, which it started off.
Unless they bring in a lot of corners and defensive backs, I say
2nd and 9.
I say unless they bring in a lot of corners, defensive backs, you throw the ball here. But they might want to run and get 5 yards and make it a 3rd and 4 if they are lined up.
We're moving quickly
they're
here.
Throwing, there's a quick. Dak gets out of the pocket.
You have time, Dak. Just throw it.
Dak throws it. No flag there. I guess not. Good coverage by Slay.
I like the attempt there to Cooks, but yeah. They do
Slay
a good job there defensively. Shout out to the man DeLunatic with a $2 holler saying, Puro Pinche Cowboys defense. That's, again, like I said.
The defense came up that time, even though they were bending.
And I know, but that's how you get the big D. That's where you put the big in the big D.
Yeah, that's what I agree. Great job by Slay, by the way.
Yeah, by the way, I don't think that should have been a flag. That just looks like good defense to me.
By the way, Lavelle goes to 73 points. Mr. A. Lavelle, as the Lunatic drops the 2 in there. The board still stays the way it is. The battle continues. 3rd and 9. They're trying to bring someone in. We're holding good. Dak has time. He's throwing. He's got CD open. Boom! First down to the 50-yard line for the Cowboys on a 3rd and 9.
I saw CD tearing it up.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Cowboys on 3rd down. The Eagles are one of the worst 3rd down defenses in the league and the 29th worst pass defense in the league. So 3rd and 9, it's not great, but we can manage against this defense if we get time.
Look at that.
Dak gets time, we'll get open. That's all that matters.
Who's that on their team? Rudy?
33?
Trudy?
I don't know. Number 33, Scrubby. Here we go. Shotgun for Dak. We got Tolbert in motion. Going to where we got Chip here. No, it's a run to.
He got set.
Yeah.
Dowdle.
No, I was going to say maybe he's going to chip.
He gets like 3 yards.
3 yards for Dowdle there. Again, you want to get 2 to 3 at the very least. You don't want to get to the 0 to 1 yards.
I think it's really interesting that so far, outside of like those 1 or 2 scripted plays, we seem to be running to the B gap on the left side a little bit more. Again, still super early in the game. Still a lot of football left to play. But outside of those first like scripted like 1 or 2 runs to Pollard that were basically up the A gap, like we've been running consistently a little bit more towards the left side.
Yeah. All right. What was that? Okay. Pollard was getting the audible there. Dak's on the
Lipke,
center. Lipke's in there. It's a run look. It is a run up the middle there to the B gap left side. Or A gap, B gap.
I was going to say, that one was a little close.
Behind the guard, behind Tyler Smith.
Because it was so successful, it makes me feel like it was the A gap, just because we just saw that same B gap play.
Guys
and
like Jordan Davis, Fletcher Cox, Hargrave. These are guys inside that are giving problems to teams, stopping the run. Right now, we're mauling them.
Lipke getting in the mix. 3rd and 2 now,
Lipke,
3 minutes,
40.
27 seconds, and ticking in the
3rd
first
and 2.
quarter.
We got to run on this. It'd be nice to be able. Like, I don't know if I'm going to run here. We're in shotgun, but we're weakening this team here on defense. The throw, quick fake. Going down the field, what? Oh!
Ooh,
Dak rushed it. Dak had Gallup open.
I know.
This makes me feel like I want to go for it.
He rushed it a little bit.
This is a 3rd and 2, and we shot ourselves in the foot there. Mike McCarthy ain't stopping the call.
Yeah, we're going for it.
He's going for it. He don't give a fuck. This is
now,
a tap
can I
game.
just say that this might be the best time to run Dak? But,
4th down conversion probably. Here we go. And that was on Dak. We're going to just go back to the offense. We got to kind of make this here. You don't want to lose momentum. 3:15 and ticking. Now, what do you
especially not off of a turnover.
Would you punt here?
No, I told you freaking run Dak and go for it.
Right now, we're on the Eagles 44 on 4th and 2. Shotgun for Dak. We're switching sides there with Pollard. It's a run to Pollard. He gets the first down. Woo. That's a ballsy play right there in the shotgun.
But with Pollard, too, that's the more surprising part to me.
McCarthy's just next play. He's calling it. I mean, McCarthy's on this shit like he has a purpose here. Like he was shot out of cannon. I mean, McCarthy is on top of this.
Again,
he's not even looking
if we didn't know that he had that appendectomy, has not missed a beat.
Here we go. Back to Lipke.
Lipke is back out there.
Back under center. We got Pollard.
Pollard is still out there.
Another run. There he is. Come on, Pollard. Get to the outside. There he goes.
He gets the outside.
There he goes.
He's got
there
it.
He goes.
He gets 15 yards.
Flag.
Way to go.
Flag a hold.
It's coming back.
You just can't enjoy good things in Dallas.
Who was it? Lipke?
It's probably right side. Probably like Terrence Steele.
I saw him falling down.
Terrence Steele.
Damn, baby.
I mean, when in doubt...
aluminum foil.
Terrence Steele can't fuck up like that. That's a 10-yard backwards play.
Not just that, but that was such a good, well done.
He got help. There was no need to hold there. He obviously held Fletcher Cox. Yeah. Obviously a hold.
I mean, they're even laughing like, yeah.
You got to stick that there. I mean, you left Fletcher. Man, that's too bad. Terrence Steele is playing a shit of a game.
Look, we're back to midfield, and now it's first and 20.
Dak's looking tipped in the air, hit the ground.
At least it hit the ground.
Yeah, it was tipped. That could have been picked. Oh, man. Yeah, I know. That went backwards right there. Now it's 2nd and 20 for the Cowboys. Fletcher Cox just knocked the ball down.
You want the Cowboys to score?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Ooh, she wants a touchdown there.
I know. I want a touchdown too, Choopy.
2nd and 20. Shotgun here with Rico Dowdle back there. Do you screen it here to Rico? Maybe get a nice 10, 15-yard play? I don't know. It's a run. It's a draw play. Dowdle in the middle there. Only gets 3 yards. So now we're in a very, very long.
3rd and 17. Look, do some kind of little dump down play at this point to try to maybe get the first down. But, I mean, you can't even get a field goal out of this.
Yeah, you can. That's what you do. Right now you go for the field goal here in the sense of you go for a 10-yarder, you kick yourself a 55-yarder, and hopefully you make it. You got to get at least 10 yards back here to at least attempt a field goal. Listen, we get a first somehow, 17 yards away. I mean, they got a 3rd and 16. Can we? I don't want to force it in there or throw a dumb pick. So if there's something there, let's take it.
Probably end up just running the ball here.
No. If there's something there, take it. If there's not anything there, get the yardage back. Fuck. It's a flag, though. On Slay.
Did he push
on
off?
On Slay. I think he held him. It might be interference. It might be 5 yards on an automatic holding? First down.
I mean, that would be huge.
I think it is. He was holding him. He was down the field. You can't do it past 5 yards.
I kind of saw him push off. Let's see.
Let's hope they keep the flag and don't pick it up.
Down.
Let's hear. He held him.
So they called it PI.
We got lucky. We get the ball right where it happened, which was about 7-8 yards down the field. First down automatically. We got a big break again. The refs are giving us a break. I don't know if that was that much of interference. There's a little bumping there. He didn't really grab him. Slay had good coverage. I don't think it was a flag.
I don't. First of all,
we can't bitch when it happens the other way.
You can't really call it a holding, and I have to agree. I don't think I would call that interference. Is it because Gallup fell down that they feel like that contributed to it?
We got lucky. That's all I'm going to say. Don't get mad.
You guys are in the chat are saying, "No, I told you that's PI." So
again, guys, when it happens the other way, I don't hear nobody bitch because they'll call it.
CD Lamb in motion, by the way.
I don't hear nobody bitch when it's the other way around. Say that was no PI. Good job there by Terrence Steele holding his block.
Runs it.
Dak gets out of the pocket running. He's got 10 yards. It's a hold. It's a hold somewhere. It's a flag, unfortunately. Unless it's a defensive hold, it's probably on us.
No. Dak looks upset.
And we got to keep getting... Dak has to keep helping his team get out of their own penalties. So Tyler Smith getting called on a hold.
Damn. I know, but the sloppiness here is just...
not good.
What did we say we couldn't have happen here? This is...
Can't have that happen, Tyler Smith.
And it was an obvious hold too. I think Dak saw it as he ran.
Yeah, he sees
it. Once he got up already knowing.
Yeah, he saw it. Damn.
Yeah, Dak went running right past it.
Hold on. But the problem is that it's like they're acting every play that they're getting held, which they are getting held. I mean, that was a hold. But when we do that shit, I don't see no flags flying left and right. Here we go. 1st and 20. Dak's got to do it again. High throw there. Bad pass by Dak to Ferguson. That was about a 5-yarder. Easy. No chance. Dak threw a bad pass there. That's on Dak. 2nd and 20. But this fucking offense is making it hard on Dak. And now Dak's got to, Dak has to make that play. You just can't fuck up. You just can't have these many holes on this offense.
Almost the end of the first quarter, by the way, guys. 1 minute and 4 seconds left.
Listen, we're making them tired. That's the most important thing here. We got 122 yards. They have 70. We have the ball. We have the ball over, more than what they've had it so far this game. We're up 7-0. It'd be nice to be up more than that. 2nd and 20. Dak's looking down the field, has time, throws, almost
picked.
That should have been intercepted. Number 41, Morrow should have had an interception, hit him right in the hands. That's two bad passes for Dak.
Two bad plays there for Dak. Back to back
by Dak to Dak there. Yeah, that's not good there for Dak Prescott. It would have been a whole different story if they didn't have that hold.
Look, guys, I was just about to say it's the
penalty. Is everyone complaining about our hold?
No, it's just the penalties are what killed this drive here.
Yeah. I mean, can't be mad at listen, they've been giving us breaks, so that's not bitch. 3rd and 20. We got to be better at blocking. Right now, the Cowboys are not being better at blocking.
At this point, just get the easy 5 yards and just go for the field goal.
That's looking downfield again, going down the field, in and out of the hands.
Is that not?
Kawate Turpin, no flag there.
See, that to me looked like more of a flag than whatever happened to Michael Gallup.
Right now, we get no points out of this drive. We got a punt. That was just... I mean, Dak did whatever he could do there, other than the 2 bad passes. Yeah, if we had completed those first 2, though, we could have had a field goal.
Yeah, because it would be like a 58-yard field goal or some shit.
Yeah.
No.
Wait.
60-yarder. Sorry, I apologize. We're going for it.
No, we're going to try to kick a 60. This is going to break Brandon Aubrey's record, and that means the Eagles get the ball right there at the 50-yard line.
I mean,
I'm not in favor of this. This is McCarthy going all out here. I think that's a little too much. This is a long field goal. This is the record will end here if he doesn't make it. But it looks. Are you kidding me?
I mean,
he made it.
Missed again.
Oh my God! 27 in a row. Holy shit! 60-yarder.
I guess and that breaks the body.
By the way, that breaks the record by a rookie for a Cowboy. He's hit 5. He's hit 6 50-yarders or longer this year. I think that ties Brett Maher all time. Cunningham, Richie Cunningham. Oh, that is a big record there. Now we're at 27.
McCarthy said, I might have got my appendix out, but my balls grew 3 times in one night.
He's in aggressive mode.
Grinch stole
McCarthy
Christmas
is in aggressive mode from McCarthy. I'm going to put McCarthy up.
I'm serious. I mean, you kind of just said it. It was a very aggressive move by McCarthy to kick that field goal there. At the 60-yard field goal. Wow. Think of the field position that
they would have been in.
Think of the way they were moving on our defense before that turnover.
You know when you hold that ball from a snap and you hold it? Mm-hmm. They were holding it at the star, at the 50-yard line. If you miss it, that's where it goes. So that we were giving the ball in midfield. And now we get 3 points. We kick off to them. They should be starting on their own 25.
And he never missed again, guys. Where's House Nelson? House Nelson, please tell me you're right. Yes, he is. He never fucking missed again.
Incredible, right? Look, look.
Oh,
Let's celebrate him too. Brandon Aubrey, 27 in a row, 6 from 50 or more as a rookie. That ties the record with Richie Cunningham.
Is he from Memphis, Asmodeus? That's awesome. Even better. You see where we're repping it all over the place here.
That's star of everything. McCarthy repping it from originally Pittsburgh.
That would have been good from like 65, right, Raul?
Yeah, I wouldn't say 55, but I'd say
65.
I'd say 61, 62 probably would have snuck over there. It made it by a couple of yards. About 5. That's
Rack City said it. That was their drive too. So turning the ball, basically taking away their 7 and getting 3.
Right.
That is not just a win. That's a huge win. Of course, it would have been nice to get the touchdown, but you know what? This is one of those things where we have
kept shooting ourselves in the foot.
I was just about to say, I'm like, look, we're able to build off of and move past some of the things that were holding us back. Because heck, even defensively, they kind of drove down the field, but with that turnover, that technically officially ends our streak of bad starts by offense and defense, and heck, even special teams throwing it out there. Like, they did what they were supposed to do. They didn't allow points, and then they scored points. And then special teams put us in a great position.
So far, all 3 levels have done an important job.
And executed too. So right now, we just have to continue to do it. Now, of course, I'm keeping in mind, those penalties didn't just go away, right? It's not like they just evaporated from my mind.
That could have taken away 4 points from this drive.
Easily. So, moving forward, let's try to stay locked in. Honestly, it seems like the Eagles are definitely giving us everything they've got. We knew it wasn't going to be easy, but those holds are coming from a place of genuine, like, oh my God. They are obviously struggling to keep that pocket open for Dak there.
Kicking off. Did we get it to the 25? Another touchback?
And let me catch up little G, who
another touchback.
Do some schoolwork behind the scenes as well and stuff. But obviously, Cowboys scored on the first drive, and the Eagles were driving, and then Jalen Hurts fumbled.
We stripped them.
We stripped the ball.
In the last game, we
scored a field goal just now.
60-yarder, which is crazy. But the thing was crazy. I was thinking about this. You talked about the getting breaks and being luckier, right? The first game we had 3 turnovers and we recovered 0 fumbles out of those 3 fumbles. This time, fumble from Hurts, we recovered.
But do you see how you were right in the sense that we create our own luck because we went out there
and found it
and looked so much better from the start. It's not like we're trying to catch up to the luck.
Right.
Like the luck is catching up to us.
Or waiting for it to come to us.
Exactly.
We got to be careful on this line because
now,
we are getting
play
close.
Action here.
There's a screen and we read it. So no real gain here, although he gained too many yards.
More of a gain than I would have liked to see. How is he still moving?
I don't know, but the point is that play would have been a 10 or 15-yard play. We had kind of snuffed it out from the beginning. We just couldn't. Malik Hooker couldn't make the tackle, and we needed other guys to help.
I never got to give any of my bold predictions.
I know.
We kind of forgot to do that yesterday.
Or our score predictions.
Although I did manage to say I think our offense scores 38. I'm still going to kind of hold to that. We're putting more than 30 points up on this Philly defense. But
I agree. I think we get 31, and if I said 31, I think it'd be 31-27, like in a close game. I think that we can beat them by double digits, 31-21.
Stop there we go. There we go.
Only 2 yards for Swift, who I said is an X factor to stop in this game. Somebody you don't think about, but if they get him going, they can get they can give us some trouble keeping drives alive. Now, second quarter. First quarter, it's all ours. 10-0 Cowboy domination.
That's one hell of a way to start.
We had 2 drives with 10 points. 1 off a turnover, and they had 1 drive that ended in a turnover. So 3 drives that game so far in the first quarter, and we dominated all 3 of them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you look at the time of possession, again, we
had
the ball 11 minutes, and they had it for like 4.
They've had it for about 6, I think, at most.
Yeah, about something.
And we have it for about 11 minutes or 9 minutes.
Now, of
10
course,
minutes.
Since it is the end of the first quarter, let me go ahead, shout out the chat, shout out everyone here. But
hit some comments too.
Let me remind everybody to take a second to hit like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You guys can follow us, not just here on YouTube, right? Anywhere and everywhere at My Cowboys Family, and hop in the Discord as well. The link for that's in the description box.
1 more quarter away from this, the Lunatics 4 prize raffle. Can't wait to see what happens there.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun.
Oh, is anybody going to go see the new Willy Wonka movie?
It's on right now as the previews here. I don't think so.
Honestly, it just makes me want candy. I do have some hot chocolate still.
That's true.
So sorry guys, I really wanted hot chocolate like the kind that we had in New York, so I looked up a copycat recipe and I made it today, and it's actually surprisingly very, very close. Obviously, you have to get I just use the chocolate we have here, but hot chocolate.
You got to up your chocolate, but yes, and you'll be back to
keep the aggression, said the lunatic. Scorpion said hell no. Talk to Sully said, get a stud middle linebacker, help the run D. This franchise has not had a stud middle linebacker since Norton Jr. Attempts at getting a stud linebacker have so far failed. The only linebacker we've had that has really shined is Micah Parsons, and then we stopped using him as a linebacker. So
yeah, I mean, but yeah, for a reason.
You know, but if you wanted to, you could make him a stunning middle linebacker. If you wanted to. Not sure if that's the best usage for him, but it's an option. Retro, I mean, obviously, I deeply prefer the 71 version. I did not like the Willy Wonka or the Johnny Depp version of Willy Wonka. I thought it was weird.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of the old school one. It was just a little too,
it was a little too weird. So
yeah, I'm not a big fan of
that.
Yeah,
we have our own little Oompa Loompa here. She's currently sleeping. Although I think
there's another one on the screen is Jalen Hurts.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think I see a few other people I would like to make Oompa Loompas. So let me roll this back. Yeah, I think that Gene just did the best job of, again, Willy Wonka has to be zany and weird, but you also can't have him think that he's like a kitty diddler or something, which is what I feel like the Johnny Depp's Willy Wonka makes me think like, there's definitely like chopped up kids in some of these candies, you know? Well, whereas in the first one, it was a little more ambiguous. Like, I mean, there could be, but there probably isn't.
How about, let's not get any ambiguity here. Let's take a stop. 3rd and 2.
Nothing ambiguous about being 10, though.
3rd and 2. There's a big play here. We get a stop. They're throwing the hurt.
Play action.
They're going over the top, and it is incomplete. Great job by the Cowboy defense.
Malik Hooker and Tank. Teamwork,
Listen,
baby.
It also cover. Who was covering? Was that her Curse? Covering the tight end, Goddard, down the field. That was supposed to draw. You're supposed to have 3 options open, and it ended up being happening. Listen to this. Watch the coverage, not just down the field by Hooker there. I think is Bland and Hooker.
And they can't afford to go for it on this.
Bland got beat, but Malik Hooker saved him. Bland got beat, but Hooker saved him. Look at this play here. Use like there's Tank, but look who's covering Curse, covering Goddard down the field.
I know, but I love
him,
the fact that Tank didn't give up. Like I said, they can't afford to go for it here.
Watch a fake. This is a big stop, and we could get down the field and get some points.
I know, but first of all,
let's watch a fake.
It is too early for them.
No penalties.
It is too early, and the field position is not ideal enough for them.
No penalties. No dumb penalties here.
Oh,
fake. I knew it.
You're right.
Wide open.
You're right.
We got to watch the fake. I mean, how can you not think it's going to be a fake on that play if you're the Cowboys? Come on. It's the aggressiveness of Bones.
I thought it was a little too early for that.
Bones got fooled there. Bones has to be ready for that shit. Watch the fake. So I keep saying fake or penalties on these plays. Cowboys go hard there. I don't understand that. The gunner just went down the field and cut out. So there was no...
Look, great job by Tolbert for at least making that tackle there when we needed to. But
that's a killer right there. I knew they were going to give our offense a chance. Now they made at least 3 points on that board unless we get a turnover. They're on our 39 now. Hurts under center, and they are revved up. Although, great stop there by Oso Digizua. 3-yard loss.
You don't get to fuck around on our Cowboys and not find out.
Yeah, well, right now it's 1 down, 2 to go. Great stop by Osa on a 43 to a 4-yard loss.
A lot of you guys, and again, a lot of people in the chat were agreeing with you. Like, that fake was very clearly broadcast. Bones should have been watching for it.
Just gotta
Special
be ready,
teams is sleeping. MCF called it. Bland got some help.
From Malik Hooker in the previous play. Yeah, but that was just that hurt. 2nd and 14, defense back in the field. Got a good play there. Let's see what we do on 2nd down. They're running Swift out in motion, trying to open up the middle. They go down into the middle, get the completion against Bland.
Now it's like a 3rd and 5.
Devontae Smith gets it's about 7-8 yards back on that play. 3rd and 5. Definitely in
Jalen Hurts looks like a petulant child.
They're definitely in field goal range. I'm gonna leave it
now,
there.
yeah.
They're about on the 34 right now. So 34-yard line. So add 17. They're at 51, and their kicker, what's his name? He's unfortunately very good. I forgot his name now. Kicker for the Eagles.
No, not Jones. Shit.
How did I forget him? Brain fart.
Jake from State Farm.
Shotgun here.
You know who it is. It's Jake something, right?
Yeah, Jake. Let's sack this motherfucker. Damn it, he's going for the end zone here. Drops it. A.J. Brown drops it with Carson coverage, which Carson coverage is a
damn. I was gonna say that was a choice.
Chancy move.
Huge. Now they have to go for the field goal. Jake Elliott. Oh my goodness.
Jake Elliott,
his name finally came to me. And I didn't actually read it in the chat, although thank you very much. Talk to Sully and everyone who dropped it in the chat. But yes, Jake Elliott.
Here we go.
That's
Now,
his name.
hey, maybe he'll shank one. He's been great this year.
52-yard field
52
goal.
yards.
I mean, hey.
And I still say watch a fake. I don't trust these motherfuckers. But Jake Elliott's usually automatic. I know I talked about that he only had like 3 attempts in his last 4 games. So maybe he misses! Come back outside. Fucker, you fuck. He does not miss. He makes it. I was trying to jinx him. Fuck.
It's all right. 10-3. They put points on the board.
10-2-3. Yes. Oh man, and we had a chance to stop them to 10-0 and get the ball back. We get the ball. We got to score a touchdown. And I said last night in our stream, I said that we need to get to like a 17-3 kind of end. Into the end towards the end of the second quarter. I said I want to see a 17-3 kind of game. We got to score right now a touchdown.
Yeah.
There's no fun. I need a touchdown this drive. We can't let this thing get, a 1-score game fuckery. I don't trust it like this. I mean, they will get the breaks.
I got to go Vincent FC. I thought he missed. You fooled me.
I was hoping that ball would just go to the right.
Swole Geek said, I knew these desperate fucks would fake the punt. Skip Bayless said, come on, Dak.
Dak is doing everything.
Say less, Skip.
I'll say this. Dak could have cost us 3 points in the sense of missing those field goals. I mean, missing those easy 2 plays before that field goal of 60 yards. But we made the 60-yarder, so Dak didn't cost us anything. Maybe he cost us a chance to get a first down. But there's been so many. Again, everybody fucks up. We got points. Now it's time to get a great drive in here. I'd like to see Turpin just return it all the way for a touchdown. But, there's not many. There's always a lot of touchbacks in the NFL right now. So you're not going to probably see that.
Now, Rare said C.J. Goodwin would not have fell for that fake punt. I mean.
It's not just a player, though. It's more about the lineup. Even if we had 2 gunners
schematically speaking, it did not look like we were prepared for the fake punt.
Even if the only thing we could have done is have a guy, stay a little closer to him. The ball wouldn't have been maybe as easily thrown.
Now, let me keep hitting up the chat real quick. I'm going to work my way down up. Dirty South said, Gallup on the bench is needed. Aztec Aguilar 04 said, I called it. They were going for a fake punt to pass. Can I be a coach in Dallas? It's so predictable.
I mean,
Cowboy Longhorn said, no stupid holding penalties, please.
That's big.
Talk to Sully said, okay, Gallup and Cooks need to get involved. So, and again, we saw, honestly, remember, we tried to, overall in the past game, we've gotten pretty good mix of attempts. Right? Successful attempts is a different story, but we did technically target Gallup and Cooks, respectively. Both times that we targeted each of them at least once was a total miss by Dak. And then the other times it was either good defense or it ended up being a penalty, like it was for that Gallup play. So that one's a little bit trickier to me. Honestly, Dak has looked pretty... outside of that one little... those 2-3 passes that he had, he's had a pretty solid game tonight. Defense is doing their job, though. One thing, I saw a few of you guys mention this, too. In a weird way, why have we moved away from some of those run plays that seem to be working really well? Right?
What's your thought on
just throwing that out. I mean, honestly, I think it's some of the things that you've said. We know heading into this that the weakness in the matchup isn't necessarily in the run game or us running Pollard. The weakness in the matchup should be our receivers against their secondary. So I, of course, do see McCarthy trying to continue to, push those boundaries. And again, Dak has had a pretty solid amount of time in the pocket, penalties notwithstanding. So, I mean, why wouldn't you? That's what I'm saying. Like, why wouldn't McCarthy take those chances? That, to me, makes sense. It's just one of those things where, like, hopefully on this offensive drive we're about to see now, Let's see Rico Dowdle. Let's see Tony Pollard again, right? Shout out to Big D, by the way, with the $10 holler. Woo! Classic Go Cowboys. As we see exactly what I just said.
First
although
and 10. Now it's
not as nicely as I wanted to see it. Only 2 yards there for Dowdle. But thank you, Big D, with the $10 holler. Classic Go Cowboys.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the man David Lara.
Yeah,
just want to throw it out
David
there.
Lara.
Who now, again, because I did count the raffle entries here from another one for Jason, another one for Mary Alvarez. Big D gets one, and also in the membership has 2 raffle entries.
There you go.
You never know, Big D, right? Stanley Smith is close to another one. I want to throw that out there.
2nd and 8, by the way.
Fan also got another one as well.
Brandon Cooks in motion from right to left.
Much love to you guys.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. I do want to say play action here.
That goes the middle, wide open. Ferguson to the 50, to the 45 of the Eagles. That's what we got to see. I mean, baby, let's go.
And that's... McCarthy must have been listening
Shooting
to me here.
Fish in a barrel.
Don't just throw the whole run away, because it's obviously doing something for you. But that's not going.
Stay with the pass.
Running the ball is not going to be where we murder these Eagles.
Right.
Right?
This
is how it's going to
All
happen.
week I said it's about throwing the ball. I said all week we were killing them. In the first game against the Eagles, we killed them with the passing to the tight end, and then we went away from him.
That's how you effectively
carve up a bird.
Keep moving the chains.
Yes.
Absolutely. You know what I need to see here? I would say another pass attempt, personally.
First down, you throw.
Just because that's what I'm saying. It's just not to stop but keeping the momentum. Oh, shit.
Blankenship is walking off their starting safety, so they got to bring their back up there. 11:28 to go in the second quarter, and I want to see 17-3 on this board here, and then let's see what happens. Blankenship with the tackle was helmet to helmet.
Ooh.
Ferguson's
probably going to get fined for that.
I mean, they both went helmet to helmet. They got to find both of them. Blankenship got to come out if they stop the game. So I'm just letting you know. But I guess is he on the sideline? I can't tell. That looks like the side. No, he's.
They showed him walking off the sideline earlier.
Yeah, well then.
He's not out there. No, he's not out there.
Okay,
they showed him on the.
Okay.
I know you missed it.
Okay. So
they
Byard's
showed him
out
on the
there,
sideline.
He's their starter.
Okay, so now remember how I said you should pass, in case it didn't need to be said, but you should pass to that side though. Now.
The run here to Rico Dowdle. I was watching Dak for a second. It was about a 3-yard run.
He got more than 4.
3-4 yard run. By the way, Big D, I just want to also say he's 5 away from a third raffle entry.
Oh, there you go.
So again, we have 1 quarter to go. So I'm sneaking in your guys last. I really try not to do it again. By the way, Shaquille Leonard is in the game in a 53. The traitor, right? F him. He's an Eagle. But the point is that you guys can still sneak in another raffle entry or 2 here before we get to halftime. So I have my stream.
Everyone's
thing open
saying,
here.
By the way, Talk to Sully and others, like that was some Witten-esque play there by.
Yeah, I agree.
By Ferguson.
Yeah, definitely.
CeeDee Lamb in motion from left to right. He goes behind Dak.
It's a run here. Oh, it's a play action. Got to get the block. Dumps it down to Rico Dowdle. Get the break there. Get the first.
Dowdle gets the first.
I don't know if he does. Very close. Depends where they put his first down.
Again, remember he didn't. He started going out of bounds after he had crossed the line.
Right.
So to me, that should have been a first.
Oh, look, Dak's pushing Fletcher Cox back to the huddle. There's something going on. And McCarthy he's like this with his play call sheet.
Yeah, McCarthy.
I love it. He's talking to Dak. You can see him talking to Dak.
Yeah, don't throw punches, throw footballs.
I mean, I've never seen McCarthy this focused. He looks like he's like.
You know what it feels like again because of everything. Like he's expending every ounce of energy into staying focused on calling this game properly.
To run there, what a job by Dowdle to get away! What a job! An 8-9 yard run.
I thought that play was over the second the ball was handed off.
He handed the ball off. And,
like what the hell?
And you had I don't know if it was Shaquille Leonard or if it was a safety Byard, but one of them went into the gap where Dowdle was going. Dowdle changed to another hole. And then went back into that hole after the guy overran it, and then made a guy miss in front of him, and then got another 8 yards. What a run by Rico Dowdle, number 23. We're back in shotgun here.
Second and one.
Still got Rico in there. Second and 1. I think it's Rico. Oh, it's Pollard. And we're going with CeeDee Lamb on the run to the outside. Got to the 15 there easy.
You go.
Great blocking by Pollard and the outside.
I like that choice there, too.
Yes.
I have to admit, it took me a second to even see CeeDee Lamb had the ball. Again,
it was very quick.
It happened so We're doing the same thing here.
We're on the same page. Dak, McCarthy, CD, MCF.
Now, I'm going to say this out loud. Before it happens, let's see. Lost in transition said, I'm calling it now with Brandon Cooks' touchdown.
Maybe, yeah. He's going to sneak in here. Brandon Cooks, great blocking.
You know what?
Tolbert. You see 18 with the block?
I'm giving this one to Fergalicious. I think Ferguson's
in the seam right here. Get ready. I think Cooks or Ferguson on that right side could be a target. This could be a play action to Pollard.
Well, watch this be one of those crazy run plays.
We're under center. It is a run, though, to Pollard. Gets a little break in there.
All right.
7-yard gain. You know what? We're breaking them down in the run game now. We're getting them tired. We're falling on them. We're leaning on these big motherfuckers. And by leaning on this big, very good defensive line of the Eagles, we are making them. We're tiring them out.
We're averaging like 4 yards a run easily.
It's getting more. We're getting more yardage here per run now. We'll probably lose 3 yards in this play. But what a play! Swift moves by Tony Pollard and Rico Dowdle to get out of no gains or 1 yard gains, so break them for 4, 5, 7 yard gains. 2nd and 3. Shotgun for Dak. We got Cooks off tackle of Terrence Steele on the right. You got Peyton Henderson on the left going in there, bunching up. It's a run to the outside behind Tyler Smith. Almost a first down. A 2 yard gain out of the 3.
3rd and inches.
3rd and 1 with Pollard on that run on the 6 yard line. We just got to get this fucking ball in the end zone. We're just trying to run clock. We're trying to tire out this defense. You know, the second half, they're going to get a breather. And they start an offense. Yeah. So remember, they're going to have a little breather. We got to get our points now. We got to tire them out now. This is a 2-play. If we don't get a first down, we're going for it on this.
Now, obviously, it looks like it's just a straight-up run.
Yeah, they're showing that. There's some changing going on.
I was just about to say, watch for the little
The
screen
reason we
pass.
lined up right away, Dak running the ball. First down, Dak for a first. Look at him trying to pull the ball out.
Yeah, forget
first
the
down,
push.
Cowboys. We don't have to fake we have to do all that bullshit. Look at Ferguson coming there for the help. Listen, this team is coming together right now. We got to keep this shit going and get it in the fucking end zone. First and goal on the 4.
Very important first and goal, right?
Very important first and goal on the 4. And by the way, I'm just saying, like the way the Cowboys are playing, it's like kill and keep killing. There's an attack in McCarthy's eye. There's an attack in Dak's eye. Everyone's on the same page. Let's finish this shit right. First and goal on the 4. Shotgun for Dak. CD from right to left in motion. We're bunching on the left. It's a run again to Pollard for a touchdown. He's in. Short of a yard on an inch line. Second and inches.
Goal on the
we cannot fuck up. Like, remember last time we were short and first and goal and we got to go to Schoonmaker and short by inches. It's got to change it now. Let me see. He's in the end zone. Oh, he's short. Good tackle by 31. Bayard pulled him down and by the football, trying to strip the ball, but kept him short.
Good job by the refs
this
as well.
This is a Dak Prescott fall forward in the end zone. Let's push, or do our version of it, which is called football. Let's do a football push forward. Dak,
the Dak attack. How about that?
The Dak attack. You go either way. Dak can just jump. I would not want to jump. Just push forward. It's a run. It's a pass. That's going to Ferguson, and a great defense by 41. Man, what a play, because we had options out there.
Yeah, what did I say though? Ferguson.
Yeah, that was it right there. But it was great coverage by 41.
I know.
Who stayed right on him. Man, that was Morrow. Stayed on him. Look at that. Good come down on him. That was great coverage by 41. And again, Hassan Reddick was all over Lipke.
Whoever picked up that block there for Dak, by the way, great job though.
Here we go. Just go Dak up the middle. Rico down. Get in there, please. They're marking him short. They caught him short. Again, this is the game of inches. They're marking him short again. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying with the Cowboys. We're going to fuck this up because you don't kick it. You got to go for this. I don't know why we just don't do Dak up the middle that time.
I mean, He's over.
Can
we challenge
that shit? Challenge.
Can we challenge that?
I would challenge
it. He's over.
Top's playing tough ball. Just that ball is over. That is over. Yes.
Okay.
You challenge that shit.
There we go.
That should be a touchdown.
Effective coaching.
It should be a touchdown.
Effective coaching.
Now, if they say they blew the whistle before that, because he was still going forward, they cannot tell me they're blowing the whistle there. Let's check the chat. What do you guys think, baby? What does the chat think right now?
And of course,
that's a touchdown.
Try to remove that Cowboy bias as much as we can.
He broke the plane. Watch him break the plane. His forward progress didn't stop.
Bam!
Boom!
Right there. That's a touchdown.
The ball's over.
Even when they stop his progress, the ball has already progressed past the point of what's it called?
The breaking the plane.
There we go, breaking the plane.
What do you guys think?
Touchdown. Review will confirm it. Scorpio said touchdown. Eddie Banks said touchdown. Lost in Translation said that's a touchdown. Pat Pfeiffer touchdown. Bama fan touchdown. Jason Ruffer said challenge that play. That's a touchdown.
That's 7.
The ball looks over the line.
8. Who said that?
Let me see. That was Scorpio.
All right.
Talk to Sully said rough one, but I say touchdown.
There you go. We need it from Sully. That's 9. Plus us, 10, 11. 11 just like that.
Raul said it's too close to overturn, and that could be the only thing possibly working against us. And like you said, the timing of when the refs feel like they blew the whistle. If they blew the whistle,
that'd be bullshit. But I hear you. But that'd be bullshit because that whistle is no way could have been blown.
I think we have a solid chance only because you can clearly see that he broke the plane. And then the forward progress was stopped. And you can see it from 2 angles. You can see it from above, and then you can see it from kind of that front angle as he's coming up. You can see him at the line,
he puts
a little over the line.
Where his helmet is,
and
he's
his
over
forward
the
progress
line.
is stopped.
Yeah, he's over the line.
And as we know, like his knee hadn't hit the ground yet then, his elbow, nothing.
Listen, this should be a touchdown. I don't want to risk, it's worth the challenge flag, wasting a timeout.
100% agree.
You go for it no matter what.
If you lose it, I'll be upset, but I understand.
You go for it no matter what. And to me, this is a touchdown. This is worth the challenge. This is the right. McCarthy is coaching a phenomenal game so far.
Let me keep hitting up the chat here.
Let's hear. I'm listening.
Cowboy Longhorn said, should be a touchdown, but I don't trust the NFL. Scorpio said, I'm kind of with Raul too. It does have to be clear and obvious.
We got like 12 yeses about 3 no.
said, it would surprise me if they overturned the initial call. Emeralda Cruz said, it looks good from my house.
So we got about
12.
Talk
to Sully said, unofficial referee of mine.
Yes.
Cowboys family. And we need that expert opinion.
The poll is right now 14 to about 4. 15-4. That it's a touchdown.
Lunatic saying 2 different angles show the ball break from the front of the goal line. That to me is a touchdown.
16-4.
The multiple angles thing is huge to me, just because if it had only been one angle, I feel like you could.
Listen, we're celebrating.
Hey, I see points on that board.
I see it, baby. We got it.
I see.
Woo! Give it to me, baby.
Oh,
let's go. 16. Let's get that 17. Brandon Aubrey.
Lost in Translation said, "Tush push would be beautiful right now."
We don't want to do that. We don't want to fuck around with that. We got 16 points on the board.
No
because
tushing
they called
for this
it a touchdown officially.
Yep.
Yeah, baby.
I have to admit,
no worries.
Great call there by the refs. I don't blame them for initially calling him short. But like I said, you can clearly see the ball break the plane in multiple angles.
Great challenge by McCarthy, by the way.
So, exactly. And that's why I said, I can see why the ref called it short. I think that had we not seen the replay, I agree. Because it looked short to all of us, right? So
here it is. Come on, Aubrey. Don't ever... Come on. Get it in there. Here you go. 17-3. That's what was I asking for? Near the second half of the
There we go.
second
We're
quarter.
halfway through the second quarter now, too, if I'm not mistaken.
More than half. What did I say about that?
I'm sorry, Chooky.
What did I say about that? I wanted 7. I said it last night. Give me 17-3 and halfway through the second quarter.
Touchdown.
Give me that. 6 minutes. 6 minutes and 14 seconds, guys. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you're on. And by the way, they get the ball second half, so if something can happen here, and they get... So now the pressure's on the Philly Green motherfucking asses of their team. And you know what happens when you're
up 14 points? Do you know what they have to do now? Do they have to pass a lot? Remind me again, what is Jalen Hurts really known for this season? That's already happened maybe once already this game.
Picks,
is it turning the ball over?
Listen, the point is this. I don't want to jump the gun, but the pressure's on them.
This is the moment where we can make those things happen again.
The key is, we don't have to even get I just want to see a stop. If we can get a stop on this team, if they can have one penalty that goes them back, we get a sack. We can get a play here on this drive that puts them backwards before they get to the 50. If we can do that, we force a punt. We get the ball second half and end this thing with another TD before halftime.
My bold prediction was going to be that we get a pick 6, but it wasn't going to be Deron Bland. In this game.
All right. We'll see. That might be coming second half. Here's a kickoff out of the end zone. Touchback it is. Again, 98.9% touchbacks from this guy, Brandon Aubrey. He's going to be in the Pro Bowl. You can bet your ass. The men of the year are going against each other, both these teams. Lane Johnson, number 65, the right tackle against DeMarcus Lawrence, our left end edge rusher. He's our man of the year here, Walter Payton man of the year. Mike on the other side, usually going against Mailata. Here we go. It's the battle is back on. Our defense
said,
back on.
Puro pinche Cowboys. Here we go.
Let's go.
Dallas Cowboys for life with that $2 holler. I appreciate you. Much love.
Much love to Lunatic. And let's get defense. They moved fast. They didn't call it. They moved early. They didn't call it. He gets about 8 yards there.
Too many yards.
Gainwell, I think, number 14, gets about 18 yards. He gets about 7-8 yards. By the way, with that drop, the Lunatic, I missed what the numbers were there. But
$2 holler.
He takes down 2 points there off of the stream boss, or the boss of the stream. Much love to Mr. A. Lavelle repping that. And now he's down to 61? 61 points.
Yeah, the Eagles play action.
Here, almost got him from behind.
Oh, they still got the ball first.
Out of there. A.J. Brown makes it the play. And his zone coverage against Stephon Gilmore.
Hurts still paid for that with some... With some hits.
But 5 minutes and a half. It's ticking. They don't want to waste time. They want to keep going. And this is where they, again, they're throwing quick passes. This is what can hurt us, because we can't get our pass rush going if they're doing quick passes. I don't even see Micah Parsons on the field right now. So
that's not necessarily atypical, though, because even if he was 100% healthy and good to go, it's not like you see him out there every single drive.
We give him a rest.
The Eagles changing something again.
They see something in our defense. And there's Damone Clark checking it out.
Honestly, it looks like our defense bunched in a little bit closer after.
Oh, much love to Mark R.
Thank you, Jason Renfro, if I'm not mistaken. Yep.
A run to Jalen Hurts on first down. It's now second and about 3.
2nd and 3.
So
but thank you, Jason Renfro. Mark R., congrats to you winning that.
Yes. Jason's
membership there.
Trying to add, again, officially has added another raffle entry to his name. First place on the board and has a lead on the stream, on the gifting board. That goes all the way to the end of the stream tonight.
The refs.
They stopped the clock for a second. They stopped the play.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure I update this right. Jason Renfro got 17.
That was so weird.
He's got 17 gifted. He's got 17 points, 17 gifted memberships, just like our Cowboys got 17 points. And he's got right now, I think, a 2-point lead, 3-point lead over Skeptical Fan, the Lunatic, and Mary Alvarez. Here's another run to the running back for the first down,
an easy
Gainwell.
first.
And again, there's a little fight going down there in the trenches. They're moving the ball with 4:16 and going. We're going to be under 4 minutes by the next snap, and they're driving. So that hope of me getting that Cowboys to be able to stop them, there's John Park back there. You can see him behind Dan Quinn. You know, they keep 3 or 4 seats open for the analytics crew back there in the box. Total yards of the Eagles 144. Cowboys have 197. So we've been doing a good job slowing them down. We got to slow them down a little more, I think, here, especially on this drive.
I know, especially because they're on our territory.
They're on our 41 now. They snapped the ball. They're going to run with Hurts on the outside. It was a hold. They didn't call it there. No gain. They should be a hold.
Is Hurts hurt?
I don't know. He just slid down.
No.
What is Micah doing there? He's got his arms out. But I don't know how they didn't call.
Micah's yelling for the hold there a little bit.
Well, somebody else got held on the outside there. Look at the top of the screen. Was it Micah? Yeah, Micah's the one that got held right there. He got I didn't realize he was so far.
That's
He's
why
so fast
Micah was the one that was kind of yelling for.
He was literally pulled. It was an obvious hold.
You saw the rebound of the hold.
Yeah, and they didn't call shit.
Oh.
I really can't complain too much. This game, they've been favoring us. Under 3 minutes. But by the time this play snapped.
Lost a yard there, by the way. Hurt.
Goddard to the left. Yeah, second and 11. The blitz is coming with Micah and J-Ron Kershaw. They're throwing to that side.
Open.
He's got A.J. Brown and fucking goddamn catch. Inside the down. Now they got the ball in bounds under 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
I'm pretty sure they're in the red zone now officially, too.
On Stephon Gilmore on one-on-one coverage.
Or on our 20.
When we blitz like that, we cannot not get there in time, and they blocked us that time. Ilotta, the running back, gave protection for him. 2:34, they snapped it. Quick pass, good. Got to make the tackle. Bland does make the tackle. Good job on Goddard there. Again, did not let it. He lost a yard. So Bland did a great play there. 2:20 and ticking. 3 timeouts for them. 3 timeouts for us.
Which, by the way, is nice to see because usually we are always praising Bland for his great tackling. That's been kind of missing the last 2 games. We saw him, right? He's struggled. He's struggled a little more with some of those tackles. So it's just nice to see him back up to form in that sense.
Here we go. 2 minutes. So we're going to see they're going to probably let it go to a 2-minute warning. So here we go, guys. 2-minute warning.
And they do.
And it's now 2nd and 11. Can we get a stop here? I'll get it at 17-6, get the ball back. We got 3 timeouts.
Hey, if we do that, we can easily make this 26 before we go into halftime, right?
Yeah,
so,
if we have to.
Let me see. Yeah. So, Tuck to Sully, by the way, said, they do need to call that when it comes to that.
They miss a lot of that, right? Those polls. They hold Micah so much. And I mean, look, I'll put this up. You get some more of the comments, but going into the issues that we've been seeing all year, we're not bitching to bitch or trying to be like, we're just
and
like
you
rah rah Cowboy
the
fans.
refs have actually given us a few
some
lucky
advantages,
breaks here today.
But this whole year, they're missing these holds and these flags on Micah.
It's not just this reffing crew,
right? It's all the reffing crew. They're not calling this a hold. I mean, I know Sully, you're in the chat. That's a hold, right? Is this a hands to the face? Bap! They called on us on Micah today. That's hands to the face. Is this a hold? Let me know. Because this, to me, is a hold. Mm-hmm. You can see him snap off of that hold. Another hold here, without question. Right there, I mean, my goodness. That's like 2 holds on one play. Speaking of 2 holds, how about 2 players holding Micah in one play? Here's one hold. Here's second hold. They're both holding him. Here's a little stop of each of these. We look, hold 1. Slap to the face 1. Hold 2. Hold 3. Hold 4.
Talk to Sully said, I agree.
Yeah, I'm just saying. And I'm not saying we should get every single one, but come on, refs. Help us. I mean, they're not even helping us. Just call it right.
Dylan take off something out there. This crew calls holding calls the second most of any crew, but not against Micah.
Yeah. Isn't that something? That's something. That's the one thing we've talked about this week. They call holding flags. That's their first. That's the number one. Usually most refereeing crews holding and
Skeptical
false starts.
Fans saying both corners are getting burnt. Scorpio said Gilmore could have intercepted that ball if he turns his damn head.
Yeah, I mean, it's the way the coverage is set up. And the
Come on, lots of people are just a little frustrated with Gilmore there. Everyone, another fucking holding call missed on 11. Yep.
It's frustrating. It's frustrating. You got to keep calling it out in the games. You got to keep sending film packages to the NFL league office.
I know.
And hope that they do something. You can't sit here and just say, well, that's why we lost. No, we got to overcome it. That's my opinion on that.
Exactly. So, hold them to a field goal, said Marcus Kersey.
That's what we got to do.
That's
what we got to do
all
now.
we can do now. Unless, of course,
tip the ball in the air. Let's get a pick or something like that.
I was just about to say, I'm like, we can always turn the ball over. That would be great. Right? Rack City said, bend but don't break defense. Come on. So, hey, I hate to say it, but so far so good. I believe in our defense to be able to get it done here. Look, the number one thing that we haven't seen since then, knock on wood, right? We cleaned up some of those penalty situations that were happening earlier on some of those drives previously.
Second and 11, shotgun for Hurts on the 19 of our Cowboys with 2 minutes to go in the half. Here we go. Shotgun, it's going. Here comes Micah. Double teamed. He's getting held. He gets a sack. Micah gets a sack while being held by 2 guys. He was double teamed. He was double teamed, held, and he still got a sack.
Micah Parsons said what?
I just showed you guys the replays of what holding it. Watch this. 2 guys hold him on the same play.
That was impressive.
And I don't know how he got a sack there. He was held by 2 guys. Watch. 2 guys holding him. 1, 2. Look at him hold him here. He's holding him around his arm is stuck like this on the outside. Why? Look at his arm sticking out. Because he's fucking getting held under his arm.
Side note, Hurts almost fumbled the ball again.
Look at this, guys. By the way, players with 12 or more sacks in each of the first 3 years. Reggie White, the Minister of Defense. And Micah Parsons, the only guy to ever do it in history. Since they've been doing these things since 1982. That's incredible. 12.5 sacks from Micah this year. 3rd and 18. Hold them to these 3 points. We call the timeout, which is the smart thing to do. Because now, if they get a first, we should just fucking let them get in the end zone. But right now, 3rd and 18, we get a stop. We call them a timeout. Yeah, they get a field goal. We get the ball back with 1:50 in a timeout.
Guys, this is huge.
Huge play here.
This is exactly what we said we needed.
We need to get a stop here and force the field goal.
How loud is that stadium? I love it.
Watch the end zone here. They're going to hit the end zone up. We got it. They're blitzing.
Oh, low snap.
They got nice tip.
Ball tipped.
Good job. No flags. And that's the pressure of the Cowboys. We blitzed when they didn't know what was coming. We blitzed. They got no answer. Dak's warming up. 152. You know what? We don't have to even use a timeout.
Nope.
Because they threw that. They didn't even complete it. So,
side note, that is 2 weeks in a row now that Philly has looked like this so far.
What a blitz. We overpowered them, and that's a hit by DeMarcus Lawrence. You make him remember you. Here's Micah. He already got a sack. He's just making sure you remember us. All of them. That blitz coming. That blitz is a scary fucking thing. Here we go. Maybe he'll shank this one.
Micah said, "Flu-hoo."
Block it and run it back for 6. Let's go, Cowboys.
Hey,
I'll take anything.
That would be beautiful, but this is a 44-yarder. I think
Elliott's
got this one in the bag.
pretty solid on these. He shanked it. Oh my God!
And he made it.
He snuck that through.
You can't. Oh my God! I told you, Jake Elliott, you motherfucker.
That was so close, guys. He almost missed that one. It went right, it started cutting right really hard. If it was 5 yards back, he would have missed it. Easy. Oh my God.
No, 5 yards. We were 2 inches away from missing. He was 2 inches away from hitting the pole.
I hope that field goal don't have to ever be worried about in this game. I hope that won't make a difference.
AJ Brown's getting mad, said Rare.
He's going to start crying again like a bitch like last week.
NFC said, I've never seen Lane Johnson get blown up like that.
Yeah, Lane Johnson he looks like, I didn't think it was Lane
Johnson
for a second.
Remember that Michael was being held.
Yeah, by 2 guys, really. He's getting help also. Help. From Lane Johnson from another guy. From his left tackle. From his right guard. So
Skeptical Fan said, I'm not falling for it this time, MCF. Hey, you know what? 3rd time's a charm. The 3rd attempt each time he's getting a little closer to missing. That means that the 3rd one he's got to miss completely,
I don't know.
right?
Jake Elliott usually don't miss at all, but yeah, he's had some real close ones here. At least in this game, this was a real close one.
Now, I'm going to do something since I know we have our raffle at halftime.
Okay.
I'm going to take a little 30-second, 1-minute snack break now.
All right.
Super quick. I know. I really want one of those pickles.
The New York pickles we brought back.
So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And obviously so I can, remember, when I walk away, that means the Cowboys score. So that means we're about to have a 30-something yard play.
We get the ball back here with 1:50 or so. And we got 2 timeouts. This is a touchdown drive. Forget about a field goal. I think we could put up a touchdown this drive. This is no dumb mistakes. That's all I'm asking for.
Agreed. So keep making them kick, defense, said Jalen. Hey, that's all we need, right?
All, yeah.
So let me see. Mary Alvarez, what's up? Much love to you again. By the way, talk to Sully, said no to chat. Watch the Cowboys Stadium tour, the My Cowboys Family with the kids. It was actually nice to watch their tour visit. Guys, honestly, we got a lot of extra behind-the-scenes stuff there, too. It's nice because we've done it twice now, technically both of them. So both times we got to see something I think a little bit different, but this one was extremely informative. Some awesome behind-the-scenes look, and definitely a must experience at least once in your lifetime for every Cowboy fan if you can manage it. But Malcolm Williams, huge shout out to you into that navy blue crew.
See, he just jumped right in that thing, and
Woo.
let me make sure. Yeah.
Drop them if you got them. Mary Alvarez is asking, how many entries does she have? So I'll let Mr. MCF finish doing that tally there, because I know you have that information.
Yes.
Let me go eat my pickle real quick as the Cowboys.
That sounds really strange.
It's
all right.
They're very good pickles.
Yeah,
so
very good.
Woo. Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys, yes. Wait, don't leave me here with the deaf. Put my TV on here so I can hear what's going on. Much love to everybody in the house. Yes, I'll give those updates here in a moment. I know Mary Alvarez, she is, like I just said, at 13 memberships for her.
Man, look at that stadium.
Raffle entries, I know. It's packed. It is full. It's at the brink.
That one looks.
At the brink. Malcolm Williams, much love. We're going to put him up on our leaderboard. 5 away from being in the raffle. $5 holler away from being in the raffle. The kickoff, out of bounds, touchback. And it is, on the 25 for the Cowboys. One last shot. He would, basically 2 minutes. That's the way I'm looking at it. Basically 2 minutes to go for us. So, just look at Jason Renfro, 17 gifted membership. Skeptical, 14. Mary Alvarez, 10. Much love to you guys. We just got adding another person to this board here. Mr. Malcolm Williams, who is tied for 28th, but, appreciate you. No matter where you are, just showing up on this board. Dak dumps it down to Pollard, goes out of bounds, stops the clock, a minute 43, for about a 3-4 yard gain there at best. It's okay. Let me make sure I'm updating the board for you guys here. I always like to keep this thing, this is you guys putting the effort with us. We put the effort with you. Make sure we get everything updated and accurate on the board. Like I said, Mary, I told you your update. You're I think 13 total with your membership one there. I really not gonna be able to count everyone's when we do this at halftime, but I'll be able to go through the names. There's another great catch there from Michael Gallup. First down, Cowboys. They're running the clock though. So a minute 35.
Michael Gallup sighting.
Yep, Gallup at the catch there. Dak quickly calling plays.
Oh, we're moving quick.
I see McCarthy. He's kind of sweaty. He's into this thing. He's got that operation. He's kind of standing there. First and 10, snapping the ball at minute 25. Oh, Dak's leg. They go after him low. There's no low hit there on the knee or nothing like that. Wow.
They're calling it a sack.
Wow, that's not no penalty there on hitting him low?
Terrence Steele, aluminum foil again. That was a good sack.
Man, that's just right above the knees right there, but that's close. He got up high enough. So, if he was a little lower, that's a penalty. 2nd and 16, under a minute. This is a big play here for both teams. That's looking, throwing, gets the ball out to CeeDee Lamb.
He
gets out of bounds. I don't know why. He stops the clock. That's not necessarily the best play there because we got to get this third down or else the Eagles get another drive. Staying in bounds, you leave the time run, and you dictate. It would have been better for the Cowboys to let the time run there, I think. CeeDee Lamb tried to... I think it was a bad call by the refs because he got hit and then walked backwards out of bounds, which usually means you keep the clock going. See? They can actually review that. And then, So 3rd and 6, 51 seconds to go.
Come on, Cowboys.
We got to get this first. They're blitzing. They're showing blitz. They are kind of blitzing, though. Dak's looking, gets a chance to throw. Great catch by Cooks.
The first.
A flag as well.
It's on them.
I think unless Brandon Cooks pushed off, it's a first down Cowboys, and it stops the clock. We keep our 2 timeouts.
The flag came after the catch.
Well, it could have been Cooks pushed off. I couldn't see enough.
Face mask?
On who? That'd be 15 yards for us if it's on them. I don't know about face mask.
And McCarthy definitely looks a little red in the face.
Yeah, McCarthy's flush. Let's see what happens. 44 seconds.
Here, since I'm done with my pickle real quick.
Tickled your pickle?
I'll wash my hand in a minute.
Yes! So we're going to take...
the face mask.
We declined the pass interference. We take the face mask 15 yards.
Damn, so we missed all of that.
Right now we're in... What do you mean we missed it? We got it.
As in, they didn't show it. We didn't see
it.
We know it happened.
We now get 15 yards from the catch of Brandon Cooks.
So here it is.
So they both get counted, they said, but because it's a
so there's the face mask. You did see that.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to admit, admit, I don't know about the PI, the face mask guy. Excuse me, the face mask I did see. You did see his...
See? Thank you.
Damn.
That's what I'm trying to say. They had him.
So they get the first at the spot of the foul, and then an additional 15
on top of that for first and 10. Now we're on the 25 of the Eagles.
Go wash my hands
you better hurry.
Like I said,
we're like in the red zone.
Over here the whole time.
I know we're in the red zone here. We're possibly in the red zone. I'm not really sure. I think we're in Brandon Cooks hit that 47. So you add 15 of that. We're like on the 35, the 30-yard line right now. Come on, Cowboys! Right up on it. They might start in the whistle. We're on the 35. Shotgun for the Cowboys. Gallop in motion. We're rolling here. Good blocking for Dak. Steps up in the pocket. He runs. Gets some yards. Gets about 4 yards. 4-yard gain there. We got to call timeout. I would here. We do. 36 seconds to go in the half. We got a field goal here if we want it. More importantly, we have a touchdown at our fingertips as well. Let's go Cowboys.
That was beautiful to see.
You ready? This team is definitely focused today. We can all agree we didn't start off to a slow start. We could both agree the defense came up big when we needed them to. We could both agree, that this whole the play calling, the way the offense is playing, it is aggressive and it's relentless, and we're confident. And you gotta love to see that. And both offense and defense were confident. So these are great signs heading into the half. And Dan Quinn hasn't done his tweaks yet. Those tweaks are gonna be doing in the second half. So whatever that's coming, if we keep this lead or more now, going in the second half, we can get this. We can start seeing the tweaks kicking off because they get the ball first, and our defense on that ground gets to hit the ground. I think with a tweak here and there that can cause a turnover or a big play if we get this to 24-6 at half.
Oh yeah,
because again, starting the second half, we could really start leaning on them in the second half.
Oh no, guys, definitely not expecting. It's just we brought back these special pickles from New York that the whole family loves.
Yeah.
And
we are again pickle addicts when it comes to the top notch.
Yeah,
stuff
I'm usually
there.
not much of a pickles are fine.
Yeah, but the top notch
but
pickles.
These are really good pickles.
If you're in New York, pickle guys, Lower East Side. Don't miss that. That's great stuff.
But yeah. Anyway.
One day we'll do shots from our shot glass from the pickle guys.
I almost did it yesterday, but
I know.
I went with the other one. So, and I'm heating up the hot chocolate as well. So, with that said, guys, yes, I know our food choices totally the most important thing we're talking about here, right? Extend Dak, said the lunatic. Hell yeah. So not just regular, not special pickles like that. Special is in actually special, not like wink wink nudge nudge special.
Yeah, no. I'm still keeping the board
Skeptical
open.
fan said, no such thing as a bad call on the Eagles, since they've been getting special privilege with the refs all season.
I mean, I agree, but also I also like to say, hey.
I know, but I said it even back then. Your luck has to, quote-unquote, run out eventually. You can't keep having situations where things are so close that it comes down to just basically like the flip of a coin, because eventually it will land not your way. That's one of the reasons why we got frustrated at this team in previous years for playing the types of games that ended up in those situations. We're playing much more dominant much more dominant football now, where even that previous Eagles game, you can't go back to that game and say it was a game of things just not falling our way. Like, lots of things ended up going our way. We could not take advantage of them, like, repeatedly, over and over and over again.
Well, now we've taken advantage of the mistakes in this game, for sure. Second and 6, 37 seconds. They put a second back on the clock.
Blankenship, by the way, is being evaluated for concussion.
Yeah, he's not coming back yet. Good blocking. Dak has time. Goes for the end zone. Touchdown, Brandon Cooks! Oh, they're calling him down to the 1. We gotta spike it. We gotta spike it. Spike the first down. No,
he's calling a timeout.
No, Mike. Gotta spike, Mike. We're calling timeout here. 24 seconds. I'm not a fan of that. Maybe can you review this? He shouldn't have called that timeout. Should have just thrown the challenge flag. I know you can't. Man, just another inch and we're in the end zone. I think he's in. I think he's in.
I need to see another angle. Okay.
Oh, his knee hit down early.
He's short. It's literally first and goal on like the inch.
Yep, he's down the 1.
On like the 1.
Yeah, he's down the half-yard line there.
Look, the ref was right there. I think that was a good call.
First and goal. Now, this is major here.
Okay, can I just say that this is time now to do the Dak attack, the not tush push, whatever you want to call it?
We got 4 plays if we want. if we get sacked or we run and do not, and it's not out of bounds, we have to spike the ball. They have to line up immediately. We're spread out here. We're going to run up the middle here. There's a run up the middle.
That's what it feels like, but...
No, we're going to the corner here. Oh, there's a hold. No hold there.
No.
Okay.
We're trying to get Cooks' touchdown, clearly.
I know. That's bullshit because I don't like Cooks necessarily as a one-on-one kind of fade route guy. You want to use a CeeDee Lamb, a taller guy, Michael Gallup, as a fade route player. You don't want to use Cooks as a fade route. He's just too small. 2nd and goal. 23.
Ooh, man, you see Jerry had the pen in hand. He's like
bang, bang, bang. Yeah. Listen, we got to be a play. We use the run here. And if we run, that means we got to spike it or run again.
We're not necessarily, again.
We have to have 2 plays back-to-back ready
if we're showing run, it looks like it's to Pollard.
Well, that's a
which
pass.
we don't.
Quick, there it is. Touchdown, Gallup.
Yes! Oh, sorry.
Give me.
I didn't see the other one.
Yeah, that's major fucking points. I told you guys. 24. If we get 23 right now.
If we can't get it to 3, we'll get it
no
to 13.
No flags, right? McCarthy stopped moving like something's wrong.
He probably pulled the stitch. Shit.
Is a flag?
Okay.
No foul in the play. Twice. Touchdown, Cowboys.
These refs are just like instinctively throwing flags. Like they're just throwing flags because they assume it. They're just like,
there's got to be a flag here. The NFL paid us to throw flags on the Cowboys. Woo! Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup. That quick slant. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb rolled out of that to get out of a flag.
Yeah.
Like A.J. Brown ran into our guy. Wow, what a play there. Good job. Hell yeah. Number fucking 4.
By the way, Dak just said, let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. He said, here we go. And he never missed again.
24-6. 24-6.
Suck my dick, Philadelphia. How about them Cowboys?
I mean, guys, say what you want, but we have absolutely corrected. It is clearly evident now.
It's funny.
We have made the types of adjustments that we were saying we needed to see, and not just against crappy teams, although some of those crappy teams now technically have winning records now, technically. So
Rams almost were there. You got,
Look at that Seattle game earlier today.
It's close.
So when you talk about being on this team and saying, okay, these are the things that we need to overcome, and yes, we still have to see them in the postseason and all that stuff, but pretending that this game and beating the Eagles didn't matter, you're wrong.
We're still a ways away from the end of this game. Cowboys got to do more, but first they got to give shout-outs to the man, the lunatic. What? Is he doing what I think he's doing?
Yes, he is. Gifting 5 memberships here to the family.
Holy shit, it is a party here in MCF. And the lunatic making this a crazy shout-out. But he's got 15 gifted memberships, and he's got 4 prizes about to be raffled off at halftime. 20 seconds to go as we get to the end of this half. Far from over, man, a great start. This is exactly what we needed to see from our Cowboys. I said 17-3 would be what I would like to see about middle of the second quarter. I don't mind giving up 3 to them.
They said best we can
and taking another 7 for us.
The best we can do is 24-6.
I'll take that.
But congrats to Goodson 5. Melvin Mayo, Vanilla Dice Baby, Manny V, and your worst nightmare. Huge shout out to the man, the lunatic. Yeah, Dak is glowing on the sidelines.
Dak is screaming on the sidelines. Is giving the hype to his his teammates. Man, I'm giving hype to Mr.
Puro pinche Cowboys. You know it. They let Gallup score right
on this board here. 2 behind Jason Renfro. Wow, the lunatic just making a burst. And they run the draw play, wasting some time. Just keep them in bounds. Oh, no. Yeah, good job. Let the time run out. They should not call a timeout. They should probably just...
No, they're just... Oh, they did, actually.
They did call a timeout? They're going to try. You got to stay in your guard here.
Now, everyone's saying it here. Cowboy Longhorn. I see Wayne saying it, too. We got to keep it up for another half.
Exactly.
We got a whole second half.
Far from over.
I don't disagree in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm just saying that when it comes to the things that we said we needed to see... We're seeing them.
Yes, in this game,
you cannot ask for a better, more complete first half from our team when it comes to everything so far. I mean, I guess you could ask for 6 less points, but even beggars can't be choosers, right?
Our offense is playing off the charts. Let's be honest, right?
I mean, starting this season, I would not have ever bet that the offense would be doing what they're doing now in the way they're doing it too, right? Like, we all kind of expected the defense to be the stronger unit kind of holding things down here. That was an incomplete, by the way. Oh, they're saying it was a catch.
Yeah, 9 seconds. You could get a field goal here. It's not halftime
I
yet.
know. Let's see what happens there. Touchdown, we got this. Cassie Stewart, much love.
Cassie.
Let me see. Oh, that's awesome.
Is that a catch, though? He's out. No way. They got to replay.
I told you I didn't think it was a catch.
I mean, they called it a catch, and now they got to overturn that shit.
We can't even challenge it.
There's no challenges. But look, they're saying recheck it. Exactly. The whole incomplete.
Thank you.
The refs are doing a good job for changing their shit up, right? Mary
Again,
Alvarez.
I understand why they called it initially a catch there for a second, but
Mary
as soon as you see it, you can see it there. But thank you, Mary Alvarez.
Another one.
She's coming through with her $5 highlight saying, we need to keep going at them. Don't let it down, please. Don't let this lead go,
I know.
please.
We cannot. We got to continue to stay on this. They're not going to stop. They ain't stopping.
Statistically speaking, when the Cowboys are up heading into halftime,
I know. It's good. It means good things.
It means good things for us.
By the way,
I will say, though, the last time we were up heading into halftime, we did allow Seattle to come back a little more than we wanted them to. We still won in the end. We still did our thing, but...
Another draw play to end this. All right. 40-yard line or so, 4 seconds, 3 seconds.
Yeah,
they can Hail Mary. They can Hail Mary if they want.
Oh, they just let the time run out.
They just running the clock. Guys, by the way, Jason in first place, Mary in second, Skeptical in third, Stanley Smith in fourth, Snug X in fifth, David Shemet in sixth. The Lunatic jumps up to seventh, Gloria in eighth, Amazing Games in ninth, Marissa Sparkle 10th, Marco Seppi in 11th, and on and on. I mean, Mr. Lavelle and JD from DC in 12th, and on and on. I'm going to go through the raffle here in a minute, but these are the main ballers right now in the raffle with a lot of raffle entries stacked to do this fantastic. So far, it's been a great stream.
Hey, Frank Moyer said, if the Eagles don't win, we need to fire the offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator because this game is disgusting. Now, I don't think a soon-to-be 10-3, hopefully, team is going to go out there and fire their OC and DC, but, you know, that's 2 big losses in a row that you guys will have taken. That says halaf time.
I know.
It is time to halaf, right?
Not
no,
yet.
It's time to haraffle.
Yeah.
Right? We got to get that raffle going here, and I do want to get that going sooner rather than later, just so we can chill with
Mary,
the OCF family here.
I'm adding here another, not just the overall board, but I'm adding Mary to the another bonus raffle. She just got another one, and again, last chance basically to get it in now. As we kind of review this, get a couple comments. I'm setting this up. Last chance to get in the raffle. If I need to put this up, I guess I will. When it comes to the rules of this thing,
yeah,
and brought to you by the man. De Lunatic, you just saw him gift a bunch of memberships. Much love to the man giving back so many ways.
said, the stadium is so loud, I can't even hear y'all.
Ooh, and that's a good thing.
I mean,
we like that.
I mentioned several times throughout today's game, like, we have our volume set pretty low here. Obviously, so we don't get dinged, you know, how the NFL YouTube does, right?
Yeah.
But
we know it's loud.
You could hear the rumbling of... and the yelling and the screaming still, even with as low as we had the volume. Like, one of the few things you can still hear is the crowd going absolutely fucking nuts. I love it. It is, again, it is a different experience. We've been, you know, at least for me, I've been to now a handful of games at AT&T Stadium, and I have to admit, every single time we go, it seems like the crowds have been getting better and better. And specifically, this past season. Like, I've never felt so electrified at a game in AT&T Stadium
Sitting so far up,
as I did at that Rams game.
Yeah. That was
so,
crazy.
We love it.
The game was good, too, though. With
yeah. Well, that one, yes. But that was, again, just a complete blowout in a different way.
Agree.
So, but yeah, anyway, kind of rolling back here, guys. Yeah, final chance to get in the raffle. And for those of you who did get in the raffle, if you drop $10, bam, you're in it. Every additional 10, bam, another entry. Membership, bam, a bonus entry. These awesome 4 prizes that we have thanks to the man, the Lunatic, in 4th place, guys. The Cowboy car package here. You got the decals, you got the license plate frames, you got the stickers, you got the lanyard, you have everything. So you're rolling in style the Cowboy way. 3rd place is the customizable Cowboy shirt, any name, any number on the back, and of course,
there it is.
That Micah Parsons embroidered signature cap. We love to see it. And you can rep your Cowboys, you know, offense, defense, special teams, defense, however you want to rep them there, right? And speaking of however you want to rep them, in 1st and 2nd place, guys, as long as it's a player that's available, any name, any player, style, size, we got you.
Yes, all the eras for the Cowboys, and even other teams. There's a couple people in this thing from other teams. So they win, they get to pick their team's jersey. There might be less choices.
Yes.
Nonetheless, there's choices. But it's about the Cowboys. You could get the color rush, you get the throwback, you get the home navy. I mean, the road navy, the home white. When you go to the 90s, you get the 90s style ones. You get
and only because I've seen
you get
it
the
here.
60s and 70s style ones, with like Roger and Tony Dorsett. But anyways, Randy White. So a lot of choices. First, second place, you will both be eligible. You could pick any of these prizes, right? But first and second place, they get the first dibs at these 2 spots. Then third place gets this beautiful combo gear, one of a kind of each of these. And then fourth place, a whole bunch of prizes in a package for your car to roll in style. The flag, the lanyard, the decal, the license plate cover, pins, and on and on and on and on. So much love brought to you here by the Lunatic making this happen.
Shout out to the man T Green. He's coming through with a $2 holler saying, I see a bland interception in the fourth quarter. Hey, just an interception or a pick 6? You let me know, T Green.
He's leading the NFL right now with 8. Can he get to 9?
Appreciate you, by the way. Much love. And I did want to touch on something that you guys are touching on here. I was going to save it for more of like the post-raffle halftime discussion, just because, again, one thing that I have not really seen talked about a lot. Yes, let's talk about Patrick Mahomes for a quick little 30 seconds as Mr. MCF finishes the background setup of things.
Yeah, I can do this.
Seabass saying Mahomes was heated with the refs in justification. The officiating should never have been able to make a call that alters the outcome of the game. Now, I'm of two minds of this. One, yeah, the referees could have maybe done a better job in certain situations. But two, how the hell are you going to let the refs tell you when, you got what I'm trying to say? Like, you got to fight for things. You have to argue for things. You have to, do something. You can't just sit there and,
hope it happens.
Hope that the refs do it or whatever. I saw Andy Reid was making post-game comments saying, usually the NFL refs will come up to you and let you know if a player is offsides.
You hit the check with the ref.
Why?
But no, the player has to check with the ref.
Okay.
But if you don't do it,
the ref's responsibility to tell you that you are fucking up. It's on you to not commit the penalty.
Let me explain. If the player checks with the ref has to tell him. It's not a choice.
Okay,
it's the way the rules go.
I know,
but if the player don't check, it's on the player. And that was on the player.
And that's what I'm trying to say. That they're trying to say that, but the ref usually will tell you or let you know. Again, the ref is there to ref. Like you said, you check in with them. You do what you're supposed to do. Okay, they will reciprocate. But don't sit there and expect the ref to handhold you into positioning your team in the right way. Right. If not, there would be no offside neutral zone infractions for the Cowboys because every single play would be like, "Oh, excuse me, Mr. Ref, are we aligned in the proper position?" Or the ref would be like, "Hey, McCarthy, you're gonna want to move those players back. You don't want a penalty here, do you?" I don't know. I thought that was some bitch ass complaining, but I think Mahomes is super smart. Because instead of getting mad at his receivers for absolutely fucking him over once again, right? He was able to express that frustration by saying, "Oh, these fucking refs and stuff." And you know what? That's probably the better thing to do because he can't. Once he starts calling out his receivers for sucking, we know that's the beginning of the end. But we all have eyeballs in our heads, and if you've been seeing a few of these games, if I'm Patrick Mahomes, I would be very upset and some of the other offensive players there that have really let him down, right? Not even to take away from the few... he's definitely not had his best year yet, but his receivers are letting him down in a big way. Reminding me a lot of... honestly, I'm not comparing him to Tom Brady one-on-one, but I remember that last season that Brady had with the Patriots. He was pulling his hair out. Because nobody was out there catching passes. Doesn't matter where he put them. And I think Mahomes is in a similar situation where even his most dependable guys are having a bit of a struggle year. Yeah. So us Cowboys, we got past that struggle. We started off the season in a similar situation, right? Donald Sabo, congrats to you. He's in that membership there. Thanks to Skeptical Fan.
Ooh, Skeptical.
Much love to you. Appreciate you, of course.
So I'm updating this board right now here live with you all. Let me just... I'm going to have to do it live. Because we're ready to go, and you're getting these in here because I also have Mr. Stanley Smith dropping 5 on it to give another raffle as well, another raffle entry. So now we're piling this in and getting these in. The Skeptical Fan, I appreciate you, much love. Who, by the way, I've been switching the board around behind the scenes because people keep jumping up and down. Mary jumped everybody, and then Stanley jumped everybody. Well, he jumped Skeptical. Skeptical just jumped everybody else with that one. And he is currently in second place now behind Jason Renfro, getting closer to Jason Renfro. Mary Alvarez is in third place. Stanley Smith is in fourth place. What a battle it is. And now that these raffle entries are pretty much set, let me make sure I do this here.
Let's go ahead and then
let's
do
get
the
it
raffle.
Done. Because, yeah.
Anyway, I just obviously, I wanted to, like I said, I was going to save this for after the raffle. With some of your comments here in the chat, I just couldn't help myself. And especially on a year like this where we're having talks about our team, right? I feel like it should be brought up what's going on within the NFL in comparison to our Cowboys. And right now, the only thing you can compare us to is a dominant team because that's what we're doing, dominating. Let's wrap it up in the second half. And shout out to everyone here.
In this raffle, let me just go through because I have to add a couple people here, like Stanley Smith. Skeptical gets an extra raffle entry, so let me do that right now. As you can see here, Skeptical fan, another raffle entry. You see the asterisk, by the way. This is old Jason.
Yeah, the asterisk is the bonus one for any members.
If you're in the membership, if you win it with that, hey, thank goodness you had that raffle entry from the membership. Skeptical, a whole bunch. Mary also, I got to add one for her. She also went over. That's, again,
okay, sorry.
Stanley Smith also went over with that last drop in the Cash App. So I'm adding these last second raffle entries. You got Snug, David Schmidt, Amazing Games, Gloria. You got so many people in the house. Marissa, of course, Mark, JD, A. Lavelle, Hannibal Kings, Big D, Spot Can You Save Me, Motor City, Dwayne Broussard, Andy Posh, Mackenzie 2 times, Calvin Richard, and Jacob
Here's Jason
Vasquez.
Renfro coming through with another gifted membership. Congrats to the Dark Net. The lucky guy.
Ooh.
Appreciate you guys.
You know what that means? I just put another one in there for Mr. Jason Renfro. He's stacking him. That put him over the top for another one. So you got the list here. We're all the way up and down of it. Updated all the names on it. It is marked off and ready to go, baby, without further ado. I hope everyone can see it, right? Are you ready for this thing?
Yeah.
All right, I'm excited.
All right,
so
like we said, so let me get things ready on my side, too, to keep track.
So we're going to write it down. Here we go, guys. Good luck to everybody. You see Jason Renfro, all these names here. It doesn't matter where I put it because wherever it goes. Jason got the most entries. Good luck to all. The Lunatic made it happen. First place. Here we go.
And remember, guys, it is your choice. If you win first place, you can choose what you'd like to win.
Let's see what it is. It is Skeptical Fan gets the choice of the jersey. Of course, you got the hat combo.
Woo! Thank you for summing it up, Aviation.
Welcome in with us, part of the family here. But Skeptical Fan, the winner, first place spot. Now, he cannot win any other spots now. So let's go. Number 2. Let's see what happens for the second place spot. Here we go. Drum roll, please. And
it is Andy Posh with a membership.
Membership drop win right there from Andy. He gets a choice of a jersey as well. Much love to Andy Posh. All right, that's 1 and 2. Now they get a choice, jersey, or they can get other stuff. Here's number 3, third place. Let's see what happens. Who wins the hat combo with the Micah Parsons hat?
Dun, 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 dun.
Snug X, who had about, 12, I think? 10, 12
so.
Entries. He gets it. You know why he's here. Snug sometimes re-raffles them. Keep that in mind. I don't know. But this is a special one. And then last but not least, the car package. Who will it be? Drum roll, please.
Dun, 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 dun.
Stanley Smith. Who also just added one there to buzzer with many others. But man, if you can have any kind of raffle entries in this thing, 1 or 100, and anybody can win it. So Stanley Smith stacked it up. I think he had third most on the whole thing today here with him.
Yeah, but hey, Andy Potch won on that membership bonus one.
Membership matters here on MCF. Baby, you got the order, right?
Yes, I do. So, guys, let us know. Skeptical Fan, I think you're here in the chat. He said he wants the jersey.
All right. So he's grabbing the jersey. Andy Posh will wait on him. Of course, what's the weekend here?
Yeah, so guys, right now.
How long do you have?
I would say reach out to us within a week. If not, we'll go ahead and obviously, re-raffle or move on to the next one there. But Snug X, I guess, let us know as well what you would like. Although I'm assuming Andy Potch is going to want the jersey as well. Just throw that out there.
Yeah, he'll probably want the jersey. So you got, again.
Yeah, so it's Snug. It's your choice, obviously, between.
First and second right there, right? Third would be the combo pack right there of the gear side of things. And then you got fourth place possible
Stanley
for.
Smith. Either way, just reach out to us, mycowboysfamily@gmail.com, or reach out to us on social media. Again, you have Twitter, you have Instagram, you've got Discord, so just make sure to reach out to either myself or Mr. MCF.
We give it
so
about
we
a week.
Go ahead and make sure you have that.
And then if we don't, we got to re-raffle them and do it again. I'm going to keep the list and everything and make sure that we you can only up your chances, right? That's all we can do. But man,
thank you again to the man, the Lunatic, for making that happen there. By the way, I think they were showing it there. They had former Cowboy cheerleaders, I think, performing a nice little routine, which is nice to see as our Cowboys kind of come back. So, baby,
we're back in this
perfect
thing.
timing.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and refill my hot chocolate cup since I can smell it. It's hot, ready to go.
The aroma. We're kicking off here. Were we onside?
Woo,
A surprise onside kick?
Let's not mess around now.
All right, let's see. I'm just looking. All right, let's head off.
Why mess with perfection?
It's on and away, guys. It is out of the end zone as expected. Again, much love to everybody. I mean, I think we had 3 out of our top 4 people, or 3 out of our top 5 people hit on the awards. So congrats to them. I know some of the bigger people with chances didn't get in. It sucks, man. It's the way it goes sometimes, but we'll have other raffles. We'll have other things going on here. I mean, pretty sure we have the star level raffle right around the corner for a jersey. Right around the corner, guys, for that star level, over everything level raffle. So get ready for that. That's coming up in a week or so. So stay tuned for that. The false start looks on them. Micah was over the line, but I don't know if they moved first or Micah got tricked on the first play of the second half. Defensive encroachment there, offsides. It was on Micah Parsons. That sucked. Again, much love to the Lunatic. Congrats to the winners. And now let's be that 5th winner here. Dallas Cowboys over the Eagles, right? That's what it's got to be. We got to cook these fucking birds. We got to, call them out for what they are sometimes, the E-girls. E-girls. You got to spread them tears when you say fuck the Eagles, right? Right, Snug? Of course, Sirianni crying. That's the goal here, week 14. They get a big run here, about 5 or 6 yards, 7 yards. So DeAndre Swift for the first down. And as the wife gets back here in a minute with her hot chocolate, it's okay. It's all right. We are back here, live in full effect. Let's get that luck back. Let's get it moving again. And let me fix the quarter because it is the third quarter, not halftime anymore. So let me get that fixed here.
Hot chocolate's a chocolate pudding.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Another run, another 7 yards for them. Not good. They are trying to run DeAndre Swift. I said he's an X factor. They kind of went away from him. Which was, hey, I'm fine with that. Now they're going to try to establish the run a little bit here. Knowing that the Cowboys, we know they're going to probably lean on the pass more. There's an injured player, and it looks like Jonathan Hankins. And that would be major injury for us on the run-stopping side of things. He's on the ground. They went to commercial. I'm not sure where it was. It was a big guy. It looked like number 95, Jonathan Hankins. So, what's up, Amazing Games in the house? The winners, who were the winners? The wife has them written down.
It was Skeptical Fan, Andy Posh, Snug X, and Stanley Smith.
Yeah, those are the 4 winners. I don't know if you heard it. But the wife will get them back to you here in a minute. But congrats to the winners, all of them. Much love to everybody who's in this thing, and extra special love to the Lunatic for making it happen. It's at the bottom of the corner there of the screen. Let me take that off so we can not get confused anymore, right? Boom, there it is. So now we're good to go, and I will, again, we still have other things to battle off here on the boards, I guess you can say, when it comes to the Cash App King, which is right now Stanley Smith has a small lead over, what's his name? David Shamet, who's right there with him in a battle, and Snug X in a battle. All 3 guys are right there at the top of the spot. Snug X trying to go for a 3-peat. The overall board still in the lead is Jason Renfro, although skeptical. Mary Alvarez, Stanley Smith, all right there next to him, behind him on that list. And then you have the gifting board, which, my goodness, even that is a battle. I mean, we're separated by 2 and 3 at the top of the board here. Let me do this so everyone knows the membership abilities and possibilities.
All right.
Let me do that there.
Yeah,
and
sorry,
then
that was unfortunately unexpected.
There it goes. Now that we had our raffle. It's okay, baby.
Poor little G, he's like, hey, how long do I need to mix this? And I'm like, oh no. It basically looks like chocolate pudding. So here, you can kind of see I did, but it's basically, it went from...
No, let me put it up for
you. It went from hot chocolate to chocolate. Basically like...
Clump.
No, it's not clumpy. It's just very thick. So almost pudding-like.
Enjoy.
So there we go.
Enjoy
hot chocolate.
Well, either way, guys, right now it was an injury. I'm not sure who it was.
It does. Everyone's saying it did look like Hankins. I'm going to go ahead and try to double check that on my side here while I let my...
Yeah, so you can see...
Hankins is able to stand and slowly walk to the sideline with assistance. He is headed for the medical tent, though.
Damn.
So, looks to be a left leg injury. So, keep that in mind, guys. We'll obviously keep you guys updated as far as like what's actually going on there.
Man,
they're showing
not good at all. Some meat,
really
some
nice
brisket. Yeah. Some meats.
So, and again, guys, huge shout out to everybody here chilling, hanging with us. Unfortunate to see that injury happen like that in that way.
Fix a couple of things here, baby. Just give me a minute.
All good.
Hit the chat.
They're showing Mozzie now. Big 2nd and 4. If I'm the Eagles, I run.
2nd and 4. You run right up the middle, huh?
Oh, yeah. Which they try to, and they do, and they get the first down.
They get 10 yards, so basically 9-10 yards there.
Oh, well, like I said. Oh, man, I hope the Eagles don't come back on us, said Cassie Stewart. Again, I'm confident that we won't allow that to the extent that, again, will they close this gap? Very likely. Are we going to let them, quote-unquote, come back on us? Hell to the no.
I hope not, because that would be a real disappointment from the Cowboys. That looks like a false start on them.
Get in there.
Quick pass to get it, and a fumble! Get that ball. Fall on the ball. It's Cowboys, but I want to see the replay. Make sure it's a fumble.
Yes,
it's Cowboy ball right now. Let's see the replay, though. Damone Clark recovered. Gilmore punched it out. Damone Clark recovered it. What a play there.
Holy shit, man. Again, this not the way I thought the turnovers would go.
It's out.
Gilmore
Cowboys get that fucking ball, baby.
Give me a high five there. Gilmore, Wilson.
Hell
you guys took some fumble juice.
Man.
Before this game.
Not down either. What a play.
You know what I love to see right now? We have so many different guys making plays, not just the playmakers, right? Like Micah has a sack, right? But it's not just Micah out there making moves, right? We have everybody, and they're showing Al Harris, rightfully freaking so, because he has been heavily involved in a lot of the great things that our defensive backs have been doing this season. Yeah, Cowboys ball. Looks like a run to me.
It's a run.
It is a run.
Pollard nowhere that time. He went nowhere.
Absolutely
That's the first good stop they actually had on us running the ball the whole game.
No gain. Actually, that is the first run stop. Outside of that, we've had at least 2 yards.
What a battle, baby, going down here. I gotta say this. Top of the board, Stanley Smith just dropped a $10.
There you go. Thank you, Stanley. I appreciate you.
And that drop puts him over Mary Alvarez on the overall board right now. And one back on Skeptical Fan, and about 40-something back on Jason Renfrew for the top spot. Dak Prescott going all the way.
Got him.
CeeDee Lamb. Was he looking at the ref or a call?
No, that was good defense.
It looked like his hand was pulled down, but he still has to go through with that.
That was good defense.
That puts a dagger in their vampire heart. Oh, what a move by CeeDee Lamb that the safety get there in time. The safety, oh my goodness!
I take that back. I don't even think it was good defense.
It went right through CeeDee's hands. Another drop for CeeDee. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown for CeeDee Lamb. Dropped. 3rd and 9 for the Cowboys.
That one hurts a little bit. 3rd and 9.
Hey, 4 put it right there. 3rd and 9. Dak switching it up. Devontae Turpin outside there.
You got him in the middle. Okay, no.
Got to get that first. Fuck.
We don't quite.
Damn it! So now this is we're on like almost midfield. 4th and 4.
We're not going to go for shit.
Hankins is getting carted off. It looks like his right foot or ankle.
Yeah, I thought it was initially reported as his left leg. It looks like his right ankle.
That's major for us there as far as stopping the run, not just this game, but in the future. 4th and 4, we're punting here. Brian Anger gets the first punt of the game.
It's like our first punt, and like not just the game, but like in like a game and a half plus.
Covey's a good returner. Got to be careful with this guy. You want to put this side inside the 10-yard line if you can. Make him fair catch it. Man, we fake it. Nobody would expect that. All right, Anger.
That didn't look good.
And just off to the corner, to the right corner.
Okay, no, it looks
that's a block in the back, please. That's a block in the back.
I don't see any flags.
No flags, no.
Schoonmaker saves the day, though. Stops him at the 20-something. Yeah. But, yeah, they're not calling that a block in the back, so.
Looks like a block in the back to me. Oh, boy. All right, so 3rd quarter. By the way, everything's heating up. I just want to reiterate, you guys are fantastic. The family in the chat, dropping the knowledge. Appreciate Mr. Lavelle, 52 points in the stream. Boss Snug X, repping our sponsor of the week back to back, like our
That's
90s
right.
Cowboys.
Shout out to you, Snug.
He's also got the tops. He's also the 2 weeks in a row as well, like our Cowboys, as our Cash App King. And of course, Mary Alvarez, the queen of the gifting board, which is a battle going down. Again, I got to reiterate it. It's everybody is. I would say the Cash App is probably the biggest lead right now for Stanley Smith against everybody else. All the other boards are close. Whether it's the overall board, Jason Renfro, Skeptical Fan, Stanley Smith, Mary Alvarez, everybody's in the running there. Snug X. You can say this. I guess you can say similar thing again in that Cash App with Snug and David Shemet. They're right there, about 30 back on first place man, Stanley Smith, and the gifting board. Again, it is the holidays, and you guys are showing the holiday spirit here, gifting memberships to the family in the chat. Once again, the Queen, Mary Alvarez, she's the gifting champion last week. She has 10 on the docket this week. Skeptical Fan has 14 this week. The Lunatic has 15 this week. And Jason Renfro has 17 this week. So truly appreciate you guys. Jason in the lead for that crown tonight at the end of this stream. Fourth quarter, the final score. Hopefully we get that win. We will crown champions across all these things.
I was trying to find a little bit more information on the Hankins move.
For you, yeah.
Obviously nothing more. Although Blankenship has been ruled out officially with a concussion, although we kind of knew that.
Yeah, I have a feeling that this is going to cost us a couple weeks at least with Hankins, maybe the rest of the season. So
to me, as long as it's not season ending, I feel like we can overcome it. If it is a season ending injury, which again he got carted off, the odds are definitely stacked against us. That to me would be the bigger concern, just because let's be honest, out of every position we have, like obviously some starters are harder to replace than others, but we do not have an answer to what Hankins was doing outside of Hankins. Like that, Hankins was
Moses Smith
the
did not
answer.
pick up his side of the slack.
He hasn't quite gotten to that point yet.
Oso's done great, but he's not the run stopper the way that Hankins takes on double teams. And you don't see his stats. You just see him taking on double teams.
No.
And other guys getting stats. If that starts to go down, that will kill us for the playoffs. So Hankins got to be back. He's got to be back sooner or later. That's all I know. But right now, look how small we look in the middle there inside. But Mozzie was big, but young and didn't even get off very good there. Just slow motion.
Getting handled. Almost a pick.
Almost a pick through Stephon Gilmore's hands. But it was a tough pick. It was overthrown there.
I know, but Gilmore and Brown have been back and forth all night.
That was Devontae Smith, though, on him.
I know, but right now, Gilmore is winning that battle. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, and that was the battle. I think I'll give credit to Montana 808 for saying what he said about keeping
Green,
Gilmore.
I agree. No injuries on either side. We want a healthy, clean game for both teams.
Hell yeah. That play by Gilmore, though, was a game changer right there to get that ball back now. And he's got Green. He's got A.J. Brown talking shit right now because he's flustered. Here we go. A run up the middle. They got some yardage there. Good hit, though, by Donovan Wilson and the Marquise Bell.
I was going to say, realistically speaking, you're going to be seeing a lot more of those two guys.
Micah's now in. They must have been resting Micah this game because I don't see a lot of Micah this game. We got Micah Parsons coming in.
Again, not surprising considering, one, he's a little under the weather.
True.
And two, just think of just in general, too, some of the situations the Eagles have put us in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They take extra shots on him throughout our play. By the way, 3rd and 6, this is major here. This, to me, is that moment that you need to get that play by the defense. Do we blitz? Probably not. But we're going to bring pressure on this play. Micah's one of them. Here we go. You got Sam Williams. You got Micah in the middle. You got a blitz coming. Quick throw. Incomplete. You just blitz this motherfucker.
To no one.
No flags.
No flags.
Cowboys get the ball here and a punt, 4th and 6. But guys, watch the fake.
We are doing a great job here putting the screws on this Philly team.
Damn right.
You can only fake it on us once.
Yeah.
They used up theirs earlier.
Cowboys are bringing the motherfucking pressure. Bringing the motherfucking
By the
ruckus.
way, Wilson, again, great job. He's having himself quite the game.
He's having a fantastic game. Fantastic.
Kamonte Turpin is locked and loaded.
All right, well, no fakes this time. If they do, we'll stop it. How about that?
It's funny. I'm pretty sure this is only like their second punt, too, just because fair catch.
Don't tell me he fumbled it. Whoa. There's some hits to the face.
So, what just happened?
That looks like no way. It didn't
So
touch anybody.
fair catch interference?
It looks like it. That would be 15 yards for us.
I think is that a penalty?
That is a penalty if they ran into him.
He did a clear fair catch.
Yeah, you cannot run into the guy. I'm sorry. You cannot be in the
that's
zone
a flag
like
on
that.
them. Okay.
That should be unless he was pushed into
T
him.
Green, much love the $2 holler, saying we need big Hankins for that run D.
Agreed.
That bland pick is coming.
Listen, I hope so, but that Hankins injury is more concerning right now. We might have to make some move to get a big guy sitting right now somewhere in the NFL who's not getting signed. Can't make a trade. Let's see what happens. You got to give him at least like a half a yard zone. You can't just run in his face. It's got to be interference on the Eagles. Thank you. We're definitely winning the flag war, knock on wood, this game.
I mean...
Early third, though. Still a lot of time for them to catch up on that.
Got to just play a clean game, but even I have to admit that was a pretty stupid mistake to make there.
That was all on the Eagles. They're the ones making the obvious mistakes, and then the refs are not screwing them. The Eagles are screwing themselves. So, again, we get the ball, a nice little boost from that spot there, wherever the ball ended up being. Add 10, 15 yards to that, whatever the penalty. I don't know what the yardage is on that. If it's 10 or 15. That's great. Cowboys can now get... Listen. Dare I say 31 points? Dare I? Because, again, my prediction was 31... 31-20, let's say, was my thought in a game we win by 10 or more. But I think that, if this game was close, we started slow, it was going to be 31-27, 31-28. That shouldn't even be seen the light of day. We should see 31
yeah, so
or
let me
more.
go ahead and hit up the chat, though.
You hit the chat.
Let me see.
We got to score in this drive. That's what I got to see.
Parsons lined up at, let me see, punt interference, KCI, fair catch interference. The refs have to call this. That should be a 15-yard flag. Remember, they backfired us a couple games ago, said Skeptical Fan.
That's true.
Scorpio said, here we go. Marcus Kersey said, they just tried to push him. Cowboy Longhorn said, can we please make this 31-6? Seabass said, where are all those girl fans from last night? See me.
What was that? Who was that? Who said that?
Seabass.
Oh, the girlfriends.
E-girls?
Oh, the E-girls. Oh, yeah.
The
E-girls. Yes, I got it.
He said girls fans, but... Kick catching interference, exactly. Cassie Sir said, even Santa Claus is a Cowboy fan. Hey.
Hey, listen.
He knows
who has
what
the,
team
who has the ball now?
Repping.
Who has the ball now?
I believe it's the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Who has the ball now?
I'm sorry. Who has the ball now? We do, right?
The Dallas Cowboys.
This is it. My point here is, here we go. Dak Prescott, let's get this drive down the field. Let's get some points on the board. And I'm not talking about 3. I'm talking about the full 6 plus the 1 by Aubrey. The Cowboys, we get real control of this game right now if we drive down the field and get a touchdown. And that's what I expect to see from an elite team. That's what I expect to see from a team that can make a Super Bowl run. That's all. I know we're at home.
We love to see DeMarcus Ware, by the way.
Yeah.
He's at this game with the family. Oh, shit. I have to admit, again, a rough pass. Oh, was it?
What
I don't know. At first I said it was a bad pass by Dak, but Dak is going like
was
were
that
you
on
looking,
him?
CeeDee Lamb?
Was that on him?
I don't know.
I
don't know. Him and CeeDee were kind of doing a bit of a back and forth, not in a mean way, but they were a bit of a back and forth on like, hey, was that you not looking or was that me not, I don't know. You guys let me know. That looked like from the bit I saw that Dak threw that a little low. Oh, shit. I didn't like that, Dak. Tried to dump it down to Pollard.
Let me take Dak off of this. It's been bad luck. I ain't playing that song again.
Pollard was being held.
I'm going to say, maybe this will bring some good luck here. Here we go. We got some Stanley Smith dropping a $10 holler.
Ooh, thank you, Stanley.
And now he's in second place on the overall board. Of course,
by the way, again, guys, remember,
domination.
Hit us up, MyCowboysFamily@gmail.com.
One of the winners.
Specifically you, Stanley, so we know what you would like.
Yeah, he's fourth, so, but we will send it to you. Get the info. Can't wait, man. Congrats on the win there. 3rd and 10.
Dak goes back for a pass. He's
Dak
got
looking.
somebody.
He's looking.
Shit,
he fumbled.
Was that a fumble?
Yeah.
Are you sure he wasn't down?
Yeah, touchdown Eagles. So now I'll never play that ever again. That just was a horrible, most horrible thing that could have happened right there with the Cowboys. Dak Prescott not being good with the ball. Now we got ourselves a game again because Dak fumbled the touchdown away. That just cannot happen. Wow. That's the worst possible thing that could have happened to this team. Holy fucking shit, Dak!
Yeah,
you gotta be better at that. Dak cannot make that kind of mistake there. That just cannot fucking happen, Dak.
That almost never happens, but
that's the one time it cannot happen. I wanted control. We just gave them control. We just gave them control of the game.
We didn't give them anything. We're still up 11 points.
Yeah, this ain't good though. I'm not joking. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. How about fuck here we go? How about let's win this game, Dak?
Dak said here you go.
Yeah, Dak said here you go. Let's make it a game.
Thank you, T Green. Much love with his $2 holler saying, what will we do if Hankins is not going to be back?
Like I said, there's got to be other people out there, free agent wise. I know there's Ndamukong Suh. I'm not saying he's going to be the starter, can take over exactly the same thing, but he just needs to do just a little bit of what Hankins can do inside. These guys are free agents, are sitting out there. There's actually a lot of big guys out there rolling around that can do this kind of stuff.
I have some good news at least. Hankins walked out of the AT&T Stadium tunnel under his own power, and he's back on the sideline. It's not clear if he's going to return or re-enter the game, but that just went from season-ending possible injury to Hankins to at least he's on the sideline.
Yeah, he's trending.
So honestly, I'm guessing maybe some
pain
pain and swelling. They went, got him some X-rays, did something, but clearly it's checking out more on the positive side. Thank freaking goodness. So T Green, back to your previous comment. Let's not find out.
Yeah.
How about that? That's the best answer I can give you. So maybe Dak had to turn the ball over for us to not lose Hankins for the season. Just look at it as the necessary sacrifice.
What's the chat saying about this whole thing? Because that painful.
I was gonna say, let me hit up the chat. The final thing I will say here though is it does kind of suck that basically 2 situations there in a row we had it to kind of, like you said, put the final nail in the coffin.
Well,
and instead it kind of went the other way where now it's like, okay, now they're still in this game.
Yeah.
I fully still believe in our Cowboys and our ability to do it or whatever. But yeah, let's not allow these types of mistakes to continue to stack up, right? So here we go. Caveman, you're stupid. Frank Moyer said it's about time the coordinator woke up. It might be too late. Wayne Brothers said offense is playing out of their rhythm this whole half.
Yeah.
Again, not looking as nice as we did during the first half of this game for sure. Aztec Aguilar 4 said the Eagles defense is desperate. Should have known they'll go all out in the second half. Let's scratch that off and get some points. Dirty South said, why not just run the ball and run the clock? Madman said the Eagles are going to come back now. Delutic said on a positive, we get the ball back, so now let's score and make up for it.
Here's the thing.
William Birdie said just like that, they're back in the game.
We have to now, Dak has to shake this Taylor Swift style, shake it off. And he's going to have to
Several comments, including Retro and others, basically just saying, why are we taking so long to try and pass here? We should have just been trying to run the ball here at this point. This was before the pick.
Right, no, I understand that. I just think that it wasn't a pick. It was a fumble.
Or fumble.
And the thing is that I think it's just that this whole thing really just comes down to taking care of the goddamn ball by Dak Prescott. It's not that it was a bad call or not. He just got to take care of the goddamn ball. We had control of this game. We opened the door for these motherfuckers. And now a mistake cost us. We saw this against Jacksonville last year. Now that was with some really questionable play calling by Kellen Moore. Now there's some issues here with play calling. We're all seeing it a little bit here. Dak's, though, whether you like the throwing or not, Dak's got to be better holding the fucking ball. That's it. It's on Dak. Dak cannot let this game fucking slide out of our hands. So let's see what we do. We run now.
Well, now we're running.
We run. Well, again, we ran last time. We only got a 2-yard gain. Here we got a 5-yard, 5-yard gain on first down, which is a good start. But let's work on this defense. We got to pass the ball because they have the fucking 29th best fucking pass defense. They suck. We got to get time for Dak to throw. Guys got to get open, and Dak can't fucking fumble. We do that, we won this game. It's just a matter of us still continuously staying with it and not making dumb fucking mistakes, penalties, or fumbles, turnovers,
Calling in
interceptions.
motion from right to left.
We got 2 guys helping back there.
Looks like Lipke there next to him,
Dak
next to Dak.
Going through his reads, nobody there. He gets out of the pocket, dumps it down to Pollard,
Ooh,
falls
Pollard
down, gets
trips,
up,
falls, somehow,
gets the first down.
Somehow gets up and makes the first.
His knee hit. Sometimes they can call you like you're taking a knee on that play. Obviously, he slipped. He got up, no one touched him, and that slip helped him. Helped the Eagle guy overrun the play.
But yeah, again, I think the key difference there is that he wasn't touched, and he clearly didn't fully go down and then get back up. You know what I mean? Players slip and fall or go down on one knee or something all the time. That doesn't mean you're down.
It was a planned screen down the field for Pollard. That's why you're seeing Lipke down there ready to block, but he can't go down the field as the ball is thrown. So here we go. Dak looking in the shotgun. They got 4 guys coming. Got to keep it blocked. We do. Good defense
Almost
there.
hit.
A little behind, I will say, on the pass by Dak on for Gallup. But Darius Slay, fantastic coverage, knocking the ball away on first down. So 2nd and 10. I'm not really crazy about this pass by Dak, this throw, this decision. Slay is in there. The ball is short on him a little, But even if it's in front, it's still a tough pass.
Dak has had quite a few very close situations in this game.
Those are the kind, though, that get picked. They get knocked up in the air and get picked. You cannot afford that now. So let's see.
Now CD in motion from
not
left to right.
in the slot, all the way on the outside. We run with Rico Dowdle up the middle for about 4 yards. So it's about
now it's a
3rd and 6.
manageable 3rd and 5.
3rd and 6. Please get up, Dowdle.
Is he hurt?
He stayed up longer than we all wanted to see that. I don't think.
I just heard them blow the whistle, so maybe he is hurt.
Shit. We need that.
Let me try to.
Man, I say Tyler Smith is handling Jalen Carter. Just to let you know, rookie. I hope he's okay.
Did he just get hit?
I look
like
at his
did he
leg
get twisted?
somewhere, but his ankle, his right ankle,
right hamstring. Damn.
I don't want to see a damn. That would hurt.
Really unfortunate.
So now
there.
Hankins hurt. Now we got another spot where we have light backups in, like Deuce Vaughn, who is by the way
inactive,
not active for this game.
I guess Hunter Lipke's gonna have to.
Hunter
come
Lipke
through,
is our
right?
backup now. The only running back we have as a backup is Hunter Lipke. Like we can use other guys like Turpin and
And
CeeDee
this
Lamb.
isn't even a knock to Pollard because I think Pollard and Dowdle have been effective in very different ways, right? But Dowdle has been the one really powering through for some of those extra yards, while Pollard has been the one on a lot of those little screen pass plays that he's been the one really fighting for those extra yards and getting those first downs and things like that.
Incredible. That's another loss that can be painful for us here. By the way, just for everyone's, I know we're following this game. We got to keep hold of this game. I need to see a touchdown. Field goal, of course, would be nice, but we need a touchdown, in my opinion. I want to shout out Stanley Smith, who already just dropped that 10. But he is, my calculations are correct here, baby, and I'm not great in math, but I'm pretty sure he is currently 39 away from first place on the overall board. He's got the Cash App lead domination there. A. Lavelle got 48 points on the Stream Boss, currently leading that.
Okay,
and the gifting leader by 2 is Jason Renfro. That's all.
So the good thing is Dowdle was able to walk off under his own power, and he doesn't look like he was limping all that much when he did so. So hopefully it was more of a cramp, a stinger.
There's no cramp or stingers on that. It looks like it's like
he got checked out on the field, but he's not heading to the blue tent.
Remember, that's his ankle that he's been hurting. He's been hurt for the last 2 months. He's been managing it. Now he hurt his ankle again, so it might be a retape situation. But it's again, I hope he don't go in the blue tent and then goes in the locker room. That could be a
like I said,
issue.
He's not even going to the blue tent now. I'll keep you updated
that's
though.
Important.
But as of now, he's just on the sideline.
That's
very important. That's the good news that we needed to know. Yeah, it might be a little more Lipke time. We've actually seen him a little bit more in this game, just in general, helping to block. But realistically speaking, I think it just means that we're not going to run a lot in general. Forget running to Lipke.
When we run, it's going to be Pollard.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, baby. Remember,
expect to see CeeDee Lamb and Turpin a lot more in some of those little tricksy little plays. Yep.
Think about this for a second, though. If Lipke really hasn't run ever this entire season, why would we run the ball now to him? That would be dumb. To run the ball to a guy who really, in practice, I guess is not showing that he's necessarily a reliable runner. So you got to stay with Pollard here more so the rest of this game. Unless, again, Rico comes back in and hopefully
and remember,
can
guys, the
him.
Deuce can't be loose in this one. He's inactive.
Yep. Deuce is inactive in this game. We only have 2 running backs left. That's Lipke and Pollard. Pollard's in right now. 3rd and 6. Manageable 3rd and 6. We got motion from Ferguson. I think it's Ferguson up there. They're blitzing. Dak's got to get it. He gets it out. We get it to Ferguson. Breaks the tackle. He's going. Keeps going. Get the block. Hold on to that ball. Come on, Ferguson. Yeah! What a play by Ferguson.
That's
woo! Dak Prescott, what a pass under pressure.
CeeDee Lamb, side note. I love you. I love you. You're just I just want to be here. I just want to be involved.
That was Gallup.
I know he was blocking.
Gallup was there. It was Gallup that was blocking, wasn't it?
No, CeeDee Lamb.
Oh, shit, you're right. You're my fault, though. I could have sworn it looked like Gallup.
It's okay.
What a play, though. CeeDee Lamb. I know, but I wish Ferguson would have waited for a second. He could have helped block better. Ferguson just said, fuck it, I'm going down the field. Ferguson a key in this game. We're using him in the second half. We're at the Eagles 28. Motion to Tolbert. That's a run play.
From left to right, by the way.
It's a run then. You got Tolbert in there. Oh, it's not a run. It's a throw. Well, it's basically a run.
It's a run.
We're throwing it to Pollard in the screen, and he gets 6 yards. I'm sorry.
Like I said, this has been where Pollard has shined all night, pretty much. These little screen plays here, Pollard's look great. That was
literally a shifted run. You know, instead of running up the middle, we shifted everybody to the right and ran that way on the screen. Ferguson, what a play! Saw him going
catching
motion.
His breath on the sideline for a minute
getting some
there.
oxygen. Cowboys right now 2nd and 4, rolling.
Let me clarify. He wasn't like actually getting oxygen. He was literally just talking to the ref.
But we're rolling right now. Rolling down the field here. Cannot stop the roll, if you know what I mean.
2nd and 4 on there. 22.
CeeDee Lamb in motion. It's a run of CeeDee Lamb. Gets to the outside. Doesn't get too far. There's a flag. That's a killer. It's on us. If it's a hole, it's a killer on us. This is why playing those little trick play shit cost us more than just losing a yard.
Let's see.
Zach Martin.
I think it was Zach Martin. Is he hurt?
Biotish clipping. That's 15 yards, I think.
I don't think I've... what is that even...
That means he went below the knee. You cannot go below the knee. I think only in the box you can. I thought you can't go in the box, not when you're outside the box.
I mean, I guess let's see it.
Let's see, did he pull? No, yeah, he went to the... You can't go for the knee there. So really, it's not...
I mean, it looked like he just fell.
Yeah, it's not a... Yeah, it's not... No, it wasn't a fall. It's the best to play to chop him up, but it's not clipping according to this guy talking, the ref. They say you have to keep rolling under him to cause it a clipping. Bad call there by the refs, but we can't complain. There's been some bad calls. Went the other way, but it sucks that it just
either way it was a shitty play.
Yeah,
but
it just stops the fucking drive we were having, guys. Come on. 7 minutes, under 7 minutes to go.
By the way, I wasn't crazy. It's looking like Zach Martin's left ankle is maybe bothering him a little bit. He's in the game. He's still there, but
yeah, you can see.
But it looked like he was being a little bit ginger.
We got Rico Dowdle back in the game, though.
Thank goodness.
That's good news there. Dak's calling something in the shotgun. We got Rico next to him. Bunch formation to the right. All the receivers and Ferguson. Cooks goes in motion. We run Dowdle up the middle. Gets a little opening there. Could have had more.
Like 4 or 5 yards.
Gets 4 yards there. 3rd down and what? 5?
Now it's a 3rd and 15.
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot about the penalty.
Yeah, you forgot about the penalty, right?
Jesus fucking Christ.
But yeah, I have to agree. I don't think it was clipping, but yeah. So now it's a 3rd and 15.
Man, that hurts. We want to try to set ourselves up for a manageable 3rd down. This is not a manageable 3rd down. This is a manageable. Let's hit the end zone touchdown.
Or yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Maybe you get something lucky underneath.
Aim for the end zone,
but then
settle
dump it down
for the field goal. Shit, Biotish goes down.
Don't get sacked. Dak breaks out.
No way, Dak.
Holds onto the ball. There's a flag as well. We're about 6 yards short of the 1st down. Field goal, but there's a flag.
If there's a flag and it's a holding, then I mean...
Damn it. Mike McCarthy's pissed, yeah. It's a
it's
hold on the Cowboys.
Hold.
It probably was on Biotish, you said? Biotish.
Yeah. I thought I saw it, but I didn't want to...
We literally are losing points right now.
Unfortunately, that was all Biotish, too, on this drive.
Biotish screwing us twice. You can't hold like that.
It's so funny because we actually, we had one really bad drive on offense and defense, both when it came to penalties. And then outside of that, very clean. But now another multi-penalty drive.
Killing our drive. Now it's 3rd and 25.
I have to blow my nose after this.
Boy.
Not because of this, but just still.
Oh, boy.
Ferguson in motion, by the way, kind of went right to left.
We just got to get close enough for a field goal here. So we run to the outside for 2 yards. What the fuck is that play?
It
Seriously.
looked like Pollard ran into the... come on, Ferguson.
My point is, are we just going to kick a fucking 55-yarder here just for the... Why, though? Why not try to throw the ball down the field? I don't... That didn't make any sense to me. 3rd rookie in history to make a 60 or longer yard field goal.
Again, it's so funny because in the beginning of this game, McCarthy was absolutely going for it. Very, very ballsy. Right? Now it feels like we're... Again, I'm assuming part of it is we have a lead.
Playing with fire
We're up by 11 points. McCarthy is not going to be as aggressive, but a 59-yard field goal.
We're going to be in the 4 minutes.
We're asking for it.
We're under 5 minutes here. It's a very long field goal. 59 yards. We just kicked the 60-yarder. Unbelievable. Wow. I mean, I don't know
that one looked good for 65.
That was 65 good. Unbelievable.
Jesus Christ.
Brandon Aubrey is Pro
you know
Bowler,
what?
right? He's Pro Bowler.
I trust that man to deliver my baby.
This guy is a Pro Bowler and an All-Pro. Brandon Aubrey. I can't believe
He should buy a lottery ticket.
The guy just knocked it through no problem. Wow, guys. Look at that. That was good by 10 years. That would have been 72. It would have been good.
I mean
that's
where did he come from? I don't know, but I want to shake his parents' hands.
28 in a row. Guess what he hasn't done? Guess what he never has done again?
I believe that he's never missed again.
He's never missed again.
By the way, that was adorable. You saw him in a little cowboy outfit when he was a little child,
Cowboys.
a little wee babe.
He knew it.
It's so crazy to think that
he's an MLS.
He's gotten more accolades.
Wow. I can't believe it.
Doing this now. I mean, I'm sorry.
By the way, he broke the rookie record now by seven more than 50-yard kicks.
I didn't even begin to say that, right? No one in the history of Earth has ever witnessed what he's doing, and I am very thankful that we get to witness that here tonight.
Let me go blow my
nose before things get crazier.
There it is, 7 for 7 from 50 or longer. Today was 60, 2 for 2 for today. Hasn't missed in his first 28 kicks in his career at field goals. And he's the first Cowboy rookie, broke all the records there, and in the sense of making the most 50-yarders or more. 7 of them this year. The record was Richie Cunningham with 6. Pretty sure. I know Maher had 5, I think. Fuck it. It just shattered it, man. Much love to Brandon Aubrey. Really, one of the bigger MVPs of our team. Definitely on special teams. Woo! You guys in the chat are saying it. What a kick, says Marcus Kersey. Swole says can't put them away. We got to try, though. We got closer here, but we're not there yet. We're 14 up on them, right? Software engineer said rare, yeah. Man. Aztec Aguilar. Let's go. 1st and 10. I'm sorry, guys. I'm focused on this game. Hit the like, hit subscribe, hit that bell. Let's keep it rocking. And let's go Cowboys. They've got a little pressure coming. It's a screen. They go, they get it. And again, on Stephon Gilmore, A.J. Brown with a big catch for about 17, 18 yards on first down. 4 minutes and 30 seconds before as they're running up there with almost no huddle. We have 112 rushing yards. The Eagles don't allow that. They have 86. We only have 195 passing yards. We should have more. They have 137. We're at 307 total. They're at 223 total. And we had the ball 10 minutes more than the Eagles, 25 minutes to 15 minutes. They're running the ball, pounding us to the right side. Got 7 yards on first down. 4 minutes. It's going to be under 4 minutes as they are getting right back on. They're going to make this a one-possession game because they are just going to run, and run. I saw that against the Vikings on Monday Night Football back week 3. They just ran with their offensive line nonstop mauling. And again, you got Micah. He's weighed out by a lot. They know that he can do stopping the run on that. 2nd and 3, I suspect another run of this sort. And they do. And they get stopped here, so Micah helps. But who was that in the mix there? Neville Gallimore stepping up as the interior guy. Now, he's more of a 3-tech. But he's been having to play step up into the 1-tech spot over Mozzie. You still got Osa as the 3-tech there. So, again, you're going to have him working pass rush. It's a tush-push time. 3rd and 1. First time we've seen this whole game. He gets it. He gets it easily, actually. First, it looked like he was going to be stopped. But then the push came, and the tush went forward. So, again, they're not stopping the drive. They're not really huddling up too much. They're just rolling and rolling. It's going to be under 3 minutes here by the time the next play snapped. So, not good this time. Maybe when you stepped away, they've been driving. They did the tush first time though for the tush push. So we've been stopping them on 3rd and shorts and 4th and shorts.
We haven't let them get in a position where they could push their tush.
Now we're here at 250 and ticking. Shotgun for them. We're moving guys up into the box for a run, and we were watching that. Micah drops it down. Oh, what is Jordan Lewis doing? Why
Jordan Lewis ran into our own guy.
And why didn't Marquise Bell make a wrap his arms? He's just trying to bounce him off. That was a 15-yard. That was an L for both sides. 15-yard gain, and we knew what they were doing. That's sad. There, we had two guys in there.
I know this is super random too, but rolling back very, very quickly to the Brandon Aubrey thing because I had kind of forgotten the details of it. Like the reason that Brandon Aubrey got the job is because the guy who was coaching him happened to know Dak.
Yep. Here we go.
Hey, Dak.
Nothing there. Loss of yards. Good stop by the run.
Huge.
And who's the guy? Mozzie. Mozzie and Chauncey Golston in the mix inside.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, you got Gallimore and Osa, Chauncey Golston and Gallimore and Osa and Chauncey and Mozzie. Right now, that's what we got going. That's all. The fans want them to run the ball out there in Philly, which again, I don't necessarily blame them, honestly. But that time we stopped them, and hopefully we can stop them a little more. Eagle fans are down, but again, down by a touchdown and make it a 1-point game.
Not enough.
A minute 36 to go. They're taking time off the clock. Our defense is getting tired. It's the 33-yard line. It's 2nd and 11. There's a little pressure. Sam Williams got held. They better throw a flag down there. Incomplete. There's no flag, right? No flag. Sam Williams was being held. There was no flag called. Sam Williams was fucking held. Yeah. And
this isn't a hold. This is not a hold. This is not a hold. This isn't a hold. Yeah. Let me show you what isn't a face mask.
Unbelievable, guys. Again, I'm going to play this fucking video for you guys. Look at this. I moved my water to the other table. I'm going to play this bullshit that they've been doing to us. I really don't like to bitch about it, but my God, is everything getting away? This is just the Micah holds. Is everything getting and Micah misses on these plays with a smack to the head. Come on. They missed a lot.
3rd and 11 here.
Thanksgiving game. But we are getting every game we're getting screwed here. 3rd and 11. I mean, Micah is not getting called, but neither is Sam Williams. He getting some pressure. Quick throw.
Please make the tackle him.
Makes the tackle there. 3rd down and 11 makes it a 3rd down and 8 or 7.
Now it's a big 4th
down.
And
they obviously going to. Is there a fight here? Come on now.
Now, A.J. Brown started it, but Fowler is definitely just about to finish it. So
here we go. They're going to go for this, I'm assuming, right? 3rd and about 7, 3rd and 6.
They have to.
Minute and 2. This is obviously a huge play of the game, but we got to stop them
defense. You cannot allow a 1st down here.
Oof, good job there by Stephon Gilmore to get that tackle immediately. Remember, a lot of a key here for me, I said yesterday, was the yak. Yards after the catch. As long as we make the tackles, if they catch it, usually we're in good shape. You can hold down a team like the Eagles in their offense. We've been doing that tonight.
By the way, 4th and 9.
4th and 9. So let's get a big stop here. I would almost blitz. They're holding it. There we go. We are blitzing. There's the pressure. Got to make the tackle.
Please make the tackle.
Yes! That's how you do it. Yes!
Oh, my goodness.
What did I say? You pressure. You make the tackle. I just fucking called that shit, and we made the stop. 25 seconds in the 3rd quarter. Fuck Philly.
Not to stop, but defense. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, defense.
Coming alive. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
For as rough as the offense has looked in this second half of the game, the defense has stepped it up tremendously. Tremendously.
Fuck the Eagles.
Always. Come here, beautiful. I know.
Cook them up. Fuck these fucking Eagles. Hell yeah. Make these bitches cry. Fuck yeah. Fuck Philly. Oh yeah. There's the lovely doggy and the wife. Let's go Cowboys. Look at the Cowboys. John Park. Dan Quinn. Celebration galore going on. That's a big stop by our Cowboys with 25 seconds for the 4th quarter. I want to know what the chat's saying. The family. We celebrating this here right now in the sense of we are playing a fantastic game. It could have been even better.
We run the ball.
Dowdle gets about 4 or 5 yards on 1st down. And we go to the 4th quarter. Let's go Cowboys. We're in that 4th. We're in that 4th. 4 is representing, and no dumb mistakes or turnovers by Dak, and we're fine. It's 27-6 this game. Come on.
Like I said, let me just. I gotta hit up the chat.
Hit the chat. Let's hear some words on the chat. The love. You guys dropping.
Rock bottom this week, suplex last week.
Ooh, yeah.
Good tackle, Gilmore said talk to Sully. Marcus Christie said let's go. Bend but don't break, said the lunatic. Retro Scotty said F you, Sirianni. Should have just kicked the field goal.
Yeah. Well,
there you go. Turnover on downs. This is just what we love to hear.
That's a good interception to me.
Pioneer was saying we are within reach of losing this game. Now, that was, of course, before that moment.
And listen, it's still not over. It's 2 touchdowns. It's not impossible. It's our offense. We get another touchdown on the board, you can say, fuck Philly. That they're going to be struggling. And you know what to do on 3rd down. 3rd down and 6, 7, or 8 or more, you blitz these motherfuckers. Because Hurts can't do shit. And as long as you make the tackle. What did I say about making the tackle, baby? I said it on the play it happened. I said it on that 4th down play. If we don't make that tackle, that's a 1st down for the Eagles. You blitz, you have to make the tackle. The Eagles are the best at yak yardage after the catch. They get their yards, not because Jalen Hurts is throwing 10 yards and more like Dak Prescott has been doing. Yeah. He's throwing them quick passes and then getting the yards after the catch. It's the receivers making it. So you make the tackle, you stop Hurts, you stop Brown, you stop Smith. Fuck Philly. Let's go Cowboys. One more quarter to finish this shit.
Out there. It's good to see Dowdle back in there. Pat Pfeiffer said they got this. Go
Go.
Cowboys.
Let's go. We got control now.
The lunatic reminding us all Gilmore was the defensive player of the year
Correct.
in 2019.
A couple years ago. Yeah, not a long time ago. And again, look at the way he's playing against A.J. Brown. Look at the way he's stopping 2 back-to-back stops on tackles. Huge.
Yep. And
huge.
Cammy, perfect time to get back from your party. It's time to party here.
Let's
with
go.
our Cowboys, right?
Let's go, baby. Let's go. One quarter away.
Time for the clutch quarter. We need a touchdown here, said Raul.
Let's go.
Cowboy Longhorn said get points and it's over.
Let's go.
Cassie Stewart said, let's get a touchdown this time. No holding.
That's right.
Don't even look at the Eagles or they will flag us.
Exactly.
Just get the touchdown.
Let's get it down. Let's get clean and let's get that TD,
Jay
baby.
Palmer saying, I love seeing A.J. Brown frustrated.
I love it. He's a bitch ass. He was crying last week like a bitch. He's going to cry at the end of this game, hopefully like a bitch. We got 1 quarter to go. Got to finish up strong. I'm ready. I'm at the brink of celebration, of at least knowing that we are back in this shit.
I think that's a good lesson, maybe, to not celebrate too early, because you got a little too hype a little too early with the song, and then things started. I'm just saying, like, I think that's a good humbling reminder.
I know. That's why. And I said it. I said, hey, that was the mistake.
I didn't want to say anything as it was happening, but that's why I kept, kind of saying, like, are you sure we're not going to get dinged? Are you sure we're not going to get in trouble for that? Are you sure it's cool to keep playing it?
Not cool, obviously. Not for YouTube reasons. Not cool because of jinxing reasons.
I'm messing with you a little bit here, baby.
I know, baby. Trust me.
F the probabilities. Just win the game. I feel a touchdown coming, said Jason Renfro. Let's get the touchdown, said Marcus Kersey.
We got to drive down there. Exactly, Jason, Marcus. We got to drive down the field here and put a fucking huge fucking Dallas Cowboy shaped nail in the Eagle coffin in this game. And officially we'll be first place in the East, by the way, even though the Eagles have the better percentage to win the East.
I would love to see.
Quick pass there, Ferguson.
I was just about to say I would love to see a Ferguson touchdown.
Well, we got Ferguson loss of 2, but sorry, there we go.
We got Ferguson touchdowns at home. Clearly.
Well, we'll see. Under again, 14-43 and ticking. Gilmore playing a fantastic game again. Bland having some struggles. We have no Trayvon Diggs. Another guy steps up in coverage.
We saw Bland once today. He was targeted once.
No, I'm saying he's had struggles in the last 2 games. He's been doing great this game, Bland, for the most part. But Gilmore has to step up too, and he's done that. You know what I mean? So Diggs gone. Bland steps up. Bland's having a little rough patch. That's a free play.
That should be a free
Yes, free play.
Come on,
Throw it, Dak. Dak throws it down the field. Free play. It's incomplete. I mean, a good job by Brandon Cooks to try and knock the ball away. But that's a free play.
Good job by Dak throwing it
to give us
down
a chance.
the field like that.
5 yards bonus there. So we redo the play. So we get 5 yards for them being offsides. Redo the second down. Or, I'm sorry,
third down.
Redo third down. That was third down. So now it's third and a lot shorter. Right? I mean, we lost 2 on that last play, so I guess, that's a free play there. So it's what, 3rd and 7?
Should be.
3rd and 4. I knew it was 3rd and 9. It was a 4. Now it's 3rd and 4. Much more manageable than 3rd and 9.
This game just felt like surprisingly long. Don't take that the wrong way.
I don't know.
No?
I feel like I'm just engulfed in this drama right here. Here we go. Good job there. Give Dak more time. First down.
There we go.
CD Lamb by Dak. What a great play route, by the way. You saw Rico Dowdle in motion, and then he helped block Tyron Smith's player to purposely kind of undercut that window where you're going to be able to watch. You don't see it, but when that ball's supposed to be thrown right around here, you had to have Tyron Smith's player has to be knocked down. That's what we did. Not Carter, but the outside guy got jammed by fucking Rico Dowdle on the inside motion. It was great. I love that. That's why you just don't use it just to figure out what the defense is doing, but use it to be already going faster. And be able to use that acceleration. Here he stops. It's a run up the middle with Rico Dowdle. Something must have been seen in the running game up the middle because they are good, the Eagles, at their run defense. They're good at stopping the run up the middle. We are working them. We are 130 yards running the ball, and a lot of it's inside.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. That's our weakness.
Pretty much every single part of it has been somewhere in the A or the B gap.
And you know what? I've noticed this even after the injury. Dowdle's been playing a lot of the snaps, more than Tony Pollard in the second half. Right? The Dowdle's been in the game pretty much the whole second half. Minus that 1 or 2 drives without him because of the injury. He came right back with the ankle. So here we go again. Dak under center. Here we go. Under 13 minutes. Play action. First play action we've seen all game. Man. He had Ferguson missed him.
Was that Ferguson who missed it?
I mean, he had Ferguson, and I think Dak missed him, and I think he just turned the wrong way. than that Dak thought. Either way.
Honestly, yeah, Ferguson and Dak were kind of talking to each other there after that play. So whatever the miscommunication was, it clearly was there, regardless of whether it was Dak or Ferguson. It's funny because, yeah, even with our offense seeming a little bit, quote-unquote, off here in certain situations, we're still moving the chains. We're still looking pretty solid overall.
Manageable 3rd and 6. We're in the shotgun. We got, I think that's Pollard. I'm not sure. In the backfield there.
Is Pollard.
Dak throws it. He gets knocked down. There's no flag. Thank you. Bradbury pushes down Kavontae Turpin. Automatic first down. Pass interference.
The ball was even near him.
Definitely a flag. That's a first down for the Cowboys. Up by 2 touchdowns. First down. Keep it moving. If things go right, we should be taking this under 10 minutes. As we get another 3 downs played here, and maybe hopefully another first down. Pass interference on them. On Bradbury, 24. Although I will say he kind of fell down. It was a lot of acting. We're getting the breaks. He was kind of falling down.
But what was one of the few things that I did manage to say on Saturday during our live stream as far as like something I want to see moving forward? I said it. I hate to say it. We got to start playing some soccer ass type of
whatever gives you the play.
That does not mean turn into crybabies, right? But yeah, maybe add a little bit of drama. Play into it. Like Turpin there, he could have done things differently.
Up the gut there by Pollard. Just hold on to that.
There we go.
Gets about a 4-yard gain there. Again, you want to run. You want to keep the time going. Tick, tick, tick. And you want to get manageable 3rd downs. 2nd down now in about 6 or 7.
Anyway, you get my point there as far as the whole soccer thing. Like you said, play into it. Lean into it.
If the refs are going to throw flags, then you're going to have to, the other team's going to pull that shit.
They won't throw them for the blatant ones. Right. The ones where we are seeing Michael Parsons get held so bad, there's a physical freaking rebound when he is released. And they're not throwing a flag for that. So, yeah. And it's not even to say that there's been a lot of ref ball. Because, honestly, we had, like I said, 2-3 drives there where all we did was make penalties and
under 12 minutes, Dak throws the ball to Ferguson, jump him. There he is again. That's like the 3rd, 4th time he's done this in his career, young man. First down, Cowboys. I love that he talks shit afterwards too.
I know, but the ref is telling him you gotta.
But listen, Ferguson just knows how to do this. How many? This is the 3rd time. This is back-to-back weeks.
This is like the 3rd leap of his that.
Yeah.
He must have watched some of that Zeke film.
Yeah, he's going back to the Zeke, hurdles. Man, he knows how to time those
really
shits
well
out.
Done,
yeah,
too.
He slowed down for him to jump and then just time to jump over him. First down, by the way, within 3rd and 2.
I know, but I think the reason I say Ferguson has to take it easy, he's going to get a reputation as a shit talker.
Lunda Wells.
And then it's going to come
then
back.
You have flags. Lunda Wells was just on the sideline saying, just calm down. He was like trying to explain himself. Quick pass there to Cooks. Break this here. Break this.
Cooks. Oh. It's okay.
All right, about 6 yards.
He doesn't break anything as long as he gets 5
solid
yards.
yards there. First down. That's a run on first down. I know it's a pass, but you understand what I'm saying. It's a safe pass. You got 6 yards?
I think Pollard wanted that one.
That's all right. As long as we keep... Listen, right now I'd say it's got to be under 10 minutes, right? We're under 11...
Fergus special.
Yes. We're under 11 minutes. Ferguson is showing you what he can do here, his athleticism. We saw him do it last year. I know he did it against... I think he did it in preseason. I don't know. He did it last year. He did it this year at least twice back to back.
It's the same way that CeeDee Lamb last year was showing flashes of that number 1. Yeah. Ferguson was showing flashes. There's no flashing now. Like, it's just all flash. It's there. It's here solidified.
We run the ball. That's Tyler Smith missing that block. If Tyler Smith hit that block, that's a first down for Pollard. Tyler Smith
I was very confused why Pollard was still running like straight into the guy. And then I realized that it was that Tyler missed his block. Because I'm like, why would he run there?
Because beyond that, it was open space.
Man, Sirianni looks...
Yeah.
Well... I try not to use that type of language here on MCI.
To me, Sirianni is going to be looking like this soon. That's what
we don't believe in body shaming here.
Fuck you, Sirianni.
Anyways. Perfect time to end this. Absolutely. So
third and 3, under 10 minutes, 9:57. Here we go, 3rd and 3.
I want to settle for a field goal.
Why not Dak scramble for this first, if you have to? He's going for the end zone. He don't care. He's got Brandon Cooks.
He overthrew that.
Oh, man, no.
He didn't quite overthrow. Is Cooks hurt?
A little bit. Landing on his leg long.
He's getting up a little limping. Gingerly. Unfortunately, we're just kicking the field goal here.
All right, this is a 3-score game.
Damn.
I mean,
even if he caught that, he would have been out of bounds.
It's not a good pass by Dak, though.
I told you, I thought he overthrew that a little bit.
The way he landed on his ankles where he got hurt. I hope it's just a sprain, a small sprain. He'll be on the injury report this week.
Yeah, Bradbury didn't even run into... Yeah, it's just the way he landed on it. Looks like his left leg.
This is a big 3 points to make it a 3-point game.
It's a 45-yarder. This should be...
This is a 3-score game. It's like he's doing the sleeping.
Yeah,
Boom,
this
knocks
should be nothing.
Through. Hell yeah. Guess what he never did after 29 in a row, baby.
By the way, you know Dan Bailey's record is... Oh, he never missed again.
Thank you, yes.
But you know Dan Bailey's record is 30 consecutive field goals made?
Dan Bailey?
Dan Bailey has the longest record for a Cowboy kicker as far as like consecutive field goals.
At any point in your career, yeah.
Yeah, so he had 30 consecutive field goals made successfully.
We got 30 points.
Right now,
and he's got 29.
Brandon Aubrey's at 29.
Wow. So, and he hit some longer ones than Bailey.
Yeah, exactly.
I think your new favorite kicker, baby.
Well,
I guess who's got his number?
Do you think I can safely get this jersey and not have him retire 3 weeks later?
After 1 year, I'd say don't risk it yet, but... if he continues, if we win a Super Bowl, get the fucking jersey.
Now, Skeptical Fan is bringing up what I feel like is the more valid point here.
Let me hear.
Why are we going for a touchdown on a 3rd and 3 when you're at the 20-something? The smarter thing to do there would have been to just get the first
and keep taking time off the clock.
And then keep it moving. Because now,
they get the
we're
ball
in a
back.
slightly different position. Like, yeah, of course. Right, 30-13. No one's complaining about that. No one's exactly.
I think
no
it's
one's
more about being
upset about
safe.
the scores.
I think it's more about being safe. Safe is what it's about. Whether
exactly.
you like it or not, it's about taking the points.
I think this is what I talk
but
about.
I know what you mean. We should have went for the first down.
But this is what I mean about some of the inconsistencies. Like literally, just the drive before, McCarthy was playing it so conservatively that. We weren't even really going for it. We were like settling for the field goal. Here, McCarthy had such big balls. He's like, fuck it. We're going to go for it because even if we don't get it, we're just going to kick the field goal. It's like, I appreciate the enthusiasm on one level, but on the other hand, it's like, I don't know, make up your mind. Let me, like, what exactly is it that we're trying to do here? And also, I think that you're putting, again, it's kind of funny because in the first few weeks of the season, I really praise McCarthy for trying to play as mistake-free football as possible. You know, between Dak's own, a few little misses, a few little receiver things, some good defense, which you got to give credit for, and then some of the decisions McCarthy has made himself, man, it's like we're asking for Dak to end up with a pick before regulation time ends. So, just unfortunate. Although Dak is the reason that, the Philadelphia filthy stinking Eagles even have 13 points to their name and not just 6. So anyway,
I agree 100%. I mean,
let me hit up the chat because that was kind of a bit of a little random side tangent there. Skeptical Fan saying all these incompletions are stopping the clock. Cowboys are acting like we're playing Washington or the Giants or some bum ass team. I appreciate the fact that we are still kind of, I guess, playing to our standard in a way. It has less to do with that because we kind of mentioned it before. The passing is their weakness.
Yeah.
So the fact that we continue to pass even in this situation is not. By the way, Jordan Lewis is probable to come back, but he's dehydrated. Malik Hooker is suffering from an ankle injury.
Hankins
is out with an ankle injury, but like I said, it's not as serious as we maybe initially feared because he is back on the sideline.
He might have to go out 4 weeks though. Still though.
Like I said, missing him for 4 weeks is very different than missing him for the rest of the year.
I agree.
If it has to be, it has to be.
It's a big miss.
Jordan Lewis with the dehydration, obviously, just
that's something we can get back. I mean, that's something he'll be all right to come back.
Malik Hooker with the ankle is another one to kind of keep an eye out for. Although, again, if he's questionable to return, that still means that it's not that serious. So, thankfully,
I hear you. I understand. And I agree, but we cannot get through every single game just injury free. We understand that, but to me, it's more of the thing like what kind of injuries are these? Are these like out for weeks and weeks and weeks, or are they out for a game or a quarter, like dehydration or something like this? Oh, someone just dropped on our team. J-Ron Curse. I think this is more dehydration or something. I hope.
Yeah, I think it's just a cramp, maybe. He's just like he's not even grabbing anything. He's just sitting on the floor looking.
Without Malik Hooker, we got to be careful.
So, once again, doesn't that bring to question why were we getting so pass happy when we could have been running the clock out, giving the ball back after a touchdown with 7 minutes left to go instead of 9.5 minutes?
Right. No, that is. I agree.
Even Micah's looking over here like, bitch, I got the flu.
Who was the person? There he is. He looks like he's all right.
Oh shit! It looks like an ankle injury though.
Or ankle.
Doesn't look like dehydration there.
No. He's running. He's
kind of running, hopping. Honestly, I'm almost wondering if it's a cramp.
Man, here we go. I mean, Dak is over there with Trey Lance, helping him, teaching him.
We knew this was going to be a real physical game.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We're up by 17. We're up by 17 right now.
Caveman said, Curse looks lost. Concussion protocol? You know, for a second I almost thought that, but the way he got up, if it had been a concussion or they were worried about that, I feel like a coach or somebody would have been with him as he went to the sideline. Just throwing that out there. Here we go,
2nd and 4. Let's get some pressure on this guy here. We get pressure on Hurts, we can hurt him. Like in the sense of his chances to do something. Oh, wide open. In the slot. Nobody even there. Jordan Lewis, I don't know where he was.
Well, I mean, Jordan Lewis is dehydrated. But
yeah, but he's in this play, though. Under 9 minutes after this play starts, guys, they're down by 3 scores. They're down by a lot. We got to get a stop. This defense got to show us a stop here, right? You figure we'll be able to stop these guys eventually. It's got to be a place we stop them. Here we go. So we got some time to play with here. Under 9 minutes officially, 8:55. They're ticking. Getting through there. DeMarcus Lawrence missing the sack. He gets the ball out for another 10 yards. First down. Again, we're getting closer and closer, but he's just stepping up and extending the play by stepping up in the pocket and then finding his guys. So we need to somehow get that inside push, and that's not Hankins.
Look, if I'm Hurts, I'm looking straight at Juan Thomas right now and attacking with all I got.
Well, where's Wanye in this?
He's should be. Isn't that him down there?
Maybe by the 40. Got through quick. There's Stephon Gilmore with Bell. Just let the time run. This should be hitting close to under 8 minutes after this next play. So they're running. Their time is running. Tick, tick, tick. That's the biggest enemy for them. We're not playing prevent, but we're playing. You're not going to beat us deep on a deep play here. We just cannot allow that.
Again, it's similar to what we were doing before. We're allowing the completion, but we're no yak.
8 minutes.
For the most part.
They run it
here.
Gainwell. Oh, nice hit. Stop him there. Donovan Wilson with a nice hit. But this just wastes more time for them. This is good. So, again, run for 7-8 yards. It's whatever. It's about the time that they're going to be losing.
Great job there by Fowler and whoever it was that helped.
Wilson.
Was it Wilson?
Well, he's the one that hit him.
Oh, there you go. So, yeah. So, it was Fowler and Wilson.
Push time. You know, more time wasted, which is all right. They're gonna get it. There it is. They push their tush. Did I just see
a penalty flag?
Yeah, it could have been on us then. Because that kind of stuff is where you're over the line.
It could have still been them, and they just let the play go. But
yeah, it could be a set is wrong. It could be illegal formation.
But fuck that!
Whoa!
Yeah, I told you.
5 yards back.
I thought I saw. Seriously, Lil G caught it too. Sirianni said, "Oh fuck that!" like very clearly, and I'm like, "Well, shit. I guess it's on them." So yeah, offsides. Guess fuck that. Fuck that.
I'll take that.
By the way, Lil G will be starting his own football journey here soon. Do some tackle football in the spring.
That's right. He's gonna toughen up.
So huge 3rd and 6 again. Excuse me. Love how loud the stadium is right now.
Come on, stop him here! Damn it! First down. Under 7 minutes.
Damn it! Who missed that initial tackle?
Armstrong came from behind to make that play.
I know that's not.
Clock keeps going. It's a good play.
I know.
By the way, guys, I see it here. Mr. Redman R dropping $1.50 holler and a Go Cowboys.
By the way, they did say offsides on offense. I'm not sure how exactly that happens. You'll have to ask the resident referee in the chat.
It means that somebody, just like the Kansas City game, somebody was standing
over
too much
line.
space. Got to make the tackle.
Two missed tackles.
Fumble. That's our ball. It's Cowboy ball. It's not down yet. He's not down yet. He's technically still not down, but all right, just go down now.
Don't fumble it now.
$1.50 from Redman R. Much love because we just got a fumble recovery. It's our ball.
We look confused. I'm confused. Redman R.
Because no one really knew the ball was out. That was a fumble though. When he got here, boom, punched the ball out. That's
no Marquise Bell.
Yeah, Marquise Bell knocked that all out, and we recovered it. No one touched him. So he could have got up and run with it. That's another turnover.
Yeah, Hooker thought he was touched. I mean,
boom.
I don't really blame him.
It was all Marquise Bell knocking that ball out from behind, punched the ball out, and then
Malik Hooker's like, I was just making the tackle.
And that, my friends, is how you cook a fucking eagle. They're done.
Well, damn.
Game over. Boom. Shit. Just like
I
that.
mean, I have to admit, I thought this would be more turnover heavy, but
boom.
I guess they had fumbleitis today.
You saw that, right?
Right?
Yeah. You saw this. Boom.
Damn.
You saw this.
Yeah, Marquise Bell was out there doing some boxing with Micah in the offseason with that
boom,
that wham bam hit.
Fuck Philly. Hell yeah. How about that?
Yeah, fumble. We got it. We won the turnover. So yeah, we 3 turnovers.
Last game there was 3 turnovers. Last time there was 3 fumbles by the Eagles. We recovered 0.
Today there were 3 and we recovered all 3.
How about them Cowboys? This time we made our luck happen.
I think the only bad part is literally the fact that Dak also had a fumble for.
Gave up 7 points. Yeah. It would have been 30-6. This is a blowout. And I thought that if we played our game and we started off strong, which we did, we could take a 10. We could win by 10, 11, 12, 13 points. How about more than that?
Retro said it. Philly fumble, and fumble.
And fuck them. Hell yeah.
Ref will get screamed at for running on the field. That play was not over, said Talk to Sully. So it looks like the ref was a little bit...
They blew the whistle too early. I guess he was down for long enough. They're going to say it counted as like he gave himself up as a runner.
Yeah.
I think Sully knows that rule. Sometimes they do say that if you're down on the ground, you just don't move and no one touched you. Even though no one touched you yet, you're down by giving yourself up. Like you gave up on the play, like taking a knee. Sometimes the refs do that. That's going to be the excuse they use on that play. But he could have got up and run that because no one touched him. Much love. Everyone dropping those emojis. Drop them like it's hot because it's all fuck Philly. Mm-hmm. And we got a lot of people that have memberships, navy blue, silver too. That star level and that over everything level. Drop them if you got them right now. I'm going to drop some right now.
By the way, that's a variety of players that have all had huge punch the ball out moments, right? We had Donovan Wilson with one. We obviously just saw Marquise Bell do it. I think I think Damone Clark had a recovery earlier. Who was the other guy that punched the ball out? Gilmore.
Yeah,
it was Gilmore. There we go. So it was Wilson, it was Gilmore, and Bell. All 3 guys have all had some knockdown, drag down, punch the ball out moments. And then, we had another plethora of Cowboy players saying, hold on, I got you. Let me recover that, right? Malik Hooker, Damone Clark. We had...
eyes on the play.
I can't remember who. I think Damone Clark might have recovered it on another one, too.
Pollard running to the outside, no game, but Mr. Q-Man, the Q-Man in the house, Justin Quarles. Much love to him. He's here.
Woo.
Hell yeah. We are definitely better than Philly. We've been seeing this in the first game, right? We just proved it in the second game. And again, I will say, baby, how was today going? Like, you were nervous more. I was excited.
I was going to say, because you kept asking me, like, hey, are you...
How you feeling?
Like, are you ready for the game yet? And I'm like, I'm still on that...
You're nervous.
Like,
how was I?
You were, honestly, the most hyped I think I've ever seen you for a game as important as this, in the sense that usually... is hype with some nervousness for you. No, this was like almost nervous. All hype.
I wasn't nervous at all. I felt good about this game for the Cowboys. If we played our game, I felt like we did this last year to the Eagles. I felt we could do it again with these Eagles. We know how to beat this fucking team.
For me, I think it's more we knew that these teams were closer than anyone wanted to give them credit. Especially even after that first game, that first loss,
usually from people saying the Eagles are better than the Cowboys.
Exactly.
No one's really saying the Cowboys are better than the Eagles, except for Cowboy fans. But heading into this game,
for me, it wasn't so much like, I'm nervous facing off against the Eagles as much as it is, I'm nervous about what this game means for our team moving forward. Because I knew, good, bad, or ugly, winning this game mattered a lot. The way we win this game matters a lot.
It's crazy that we're running the ball more than passing, so we're not even... We're picking at this. Oh, he got hit, Dak, but he still got the ball out. What a play! Did he hit his feet?
His feet.
What a catch! Michael Gallup with a crazy catch.
Hell yeah, that was some toe drag dog there.
Dak got killed. Dak got hit so hard. Dak got creamed, and he got the ball out in a perfect pass to Gallup with a perfect catch. Oh. What a play by Dak. What a catch by the way. That's the catch of the year right there by Gallup. My goodness. What a catch.
It better be
and Dak's like, hurry up. Dak's like, hurry up, let's go. The Cowboys don't want to stop. Quick throws here, boom, to Ferguson. Getting down the field. We don't want to stop, and we're trying to say fuck Philly.
There's a flag, unfortunately.
Damn it. Now we're saying fuck us. Well, we're saying fuck Philly. We're trying to put this dagger.
The Cowboys are playing some hurry up offense.
We're trying to twist that shit in their heart. We don't have to. We can just run the ball out. We're running the clock out. It's on the Cowboys. 18th penalty of the game for both teams combined.
Motherfucker.
Wow, no flag on that play. So,
Okay.
2nd and 2 after Ferguson's
That's
nice
like
run.
the 4th time they've done that this game, by the way. And it, like 3 of those 4 times, it was supposed to be a flag on us.
Where's Jerry Jones in the chat? Jerry. They finally paid off the refs this time.
Jerry said he slipped them some extra money in the cash app.
They had to give he gave like 10% more than he usually gives on these refs. And we got these. That's why they're used to throwing. We got to throw a flag down.
Guys,
We got to help
4
them.
minutes, 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
4:20.
2nd and 3.
Snoop Dogg would be very happy right now. Here we go, guys. Let's finish this game right.
Is he a Raiders fan?
He's a Steeler fan.
There we go.
I've seen him in Cowboy stuff, in Cowboy gear. Anyways, the point is, under 4 minutes by the time we snap this ball, we got full control. We're in shotgun. We're on the Eagles' 37-yard line. We got Peyton Hendershot in motion now at the offensive. Now next to the line, we run left using using Tony Pollard for a first down behind Schoonmaker, Hendershot, Tyler Smith. Tyron Smith.
I mean, honestly, you can tell that our team is tired too, because even our offense, you see them like
a little sluggish.
They're not hurt, but they're like, man, they're taking their time getting up a little bit there, right?
Now when they show the final remaining schedule, then when they show the actual playoff teams, we are now officially gonna be, I think, the 2nd seed in the whole thing. By the way,
Jared
the Eagles
Jones,
Eagles are the 5th seed now.
Jared Jones said, "I got him paid."
Yeah, I told you, Jared. I knew it, Jared.
Hey, money well spent after that play. Yes. Right.
Here we go. We have the toughest schedule to the left. That's why we're not the favorites to win the East or the conference. Here we go. So we can't worry about that shit. We just got to take care of business and go forward. Next week is the Bills, but we're finishing off these. We're plucking these fucking Eagles right now. We're plucking them hard. So
I'm saying,
under 3 minutes.
This to me was the most concerning game out of the rest of the schedule. So everything else coming up ahead of us,
I see us being more than ready for this game. Yeah, I saw us more than ready for this game.
Look at Jerry smirking.
I saw us ready to fucking take this game and get payback. I know we're the better team. That's why I wasn't too nervous. It was just more about our own mistakes. We started off well, and that gave me confidence the rest of this game. I wasn't really nervous at all until Dak fumbled. We responded.
But we've been the better team before. That doesn't necessarily mean we've won.
That's true, but we're better by a lot in this game. And here's another run. Pollard, get through there. We're just trying to get 150 total yards. That would have been a bold prediction in this game. I think we got over 150 yards rushing in this game by our offense. We're going to hit the 2-minute warning. This is the game, baby. Celebrate. Victory Monday is going to be special, but it's far from over with 4 games left.
We still have to get a first down, and then we'll end the game.
We still need the Niners to lose a game. We still need the Eagles to lose a game. And we got to win out. So we're far away from what we need to do, but this was a big win. Huge win for the Cowboys.
There's a 2-minute warning.
And man, give me, again, guys, this is a little mini celebratory type ending to the stream tonight. You know what I mean? What a great win for the Cowboys.
I was going to say, what better way to end this?
It's it. We just got to run the clock. I'd like to see a touchdown and just put another dagger in their fucking face. So, again, before we move on, what's the chat saying? Because I know we're all happy.
said, I have a feeling the Eagles will get upset by Seattle. I mean, those Seattle games were much tougher and much closer than I think anyone wanted to give them credit for. And the Eagles are trending downward, and Seattle is not just is feeling angry and hungry.
They need to win a game or
after
they're
getting
out of the
punched
playoffs.
in the mouth. Exactly.
But I think if they get Geno Smith back, that's where we have, again, with Locke or whatever.
The fact that they only lost by 14 without Geno Smith and that the game was relatively close.
Yeah,
it wasn't. It was 28-14.
It was 28-16.
Oh, 16, sorry. I thought it was 28-14,
It went for 2,
so I apologize.
they were trying to make it a 1-point game, a 1-possession game, so.
They installed an extra ball in Big Mike during that surgery. It's funny, too, because you notice him, but in halftime, he was
sweaty
physically,
and flushed,
a little rough around the edges. Even Micah Parsons, too, you could see him,
Yeah, he's also with the flu game.
He had a sack.
He got a sack.
And he didn't just have a sack. He had a sack while being, held
he was
by,
double
3 different guys.
Double teamed and held. He still got a sack.
This was a domination and should have been a bigger blowout, said Raul.
I agree.
Prince Jackson said the Eagles are so predictable.
Fuck Philly.
I like the fact, like I said, the thing that really truly gives me joy, it's not just that we prove to ourselves we can beat a good team, we can do all these things, right? It's the fact that the Eagles are getting exposed for who they are.
Right. I agree.
We are usually the team being exposed for who we are, who we used to be, right?
Fool's gold, yeah.
But this team has managed to, we got the final monkey off our back, baby. Slow starts. It's the one thing we haven't managed all season. Because even the one time we did manage offensively to not have a slow start, defensively, they allowed a touchdown right after.
We need to do that against a good team.
This is the first time all season we have not had a slow start.
By
so
either
this is
side.
this is like the final demon we had to purge. Yeah. I think this team could not be more ready from a football team perspective to do something in the postseason. Now, of course, we still have some regular games left in front of us. We still got to make it there. We still got to get healthy. We still have to... all those things do not stop being true.
We got to worry about Hankins.
But I think all of us can say that this team has started to show us they are as serious as we think they are.
I'm curious to see how the Cowboys end this thing that we just sit on the ball, that we try to win. We're going to throw the ball. We're assholes against the Eagles. They just got a sack, though. So, again, they're laughing at this, too. Then they make this go to fourth down. And they're not even calling timeout. So, it sounds like we're going to go for that 30th field goal, baby.
Hey. I mean... okay.
So Hassan
I guess so. We're gonna.
I'm saying Hassan Reddick has been dominating this shit, man. You gotta give him credit. He's been fucking us up in both games. But to me, you kick the field goal and you end this, then you make it you add some extra points to that shit. I guess you could go for it, run the ball out, and they're not stopping the clock. So
I can't even tell what it is we're trying
to
do.
You can add.
Look like we're kicking a field goal.
I know.
Are we taking the penalty?
Probably. You're calling timeout at 1 second. There you go.
Okay.
And then we probably kick the ball. My point is, Cowboys get this field goal, win by 20.
Beatrice is talking to the ref like, what did I do?
We never scored those 40 points, though, in this game, which is fine. I don't give a shit. But we are going to win by 20 points or more if we hit the field goal.
I mean, I was going to say, to me,
that's a pretty big one.
It would be nice, to score 40 or whatever it was. I know my score prediction for the Cowboys was 38 points.
I said 31, 21, 20.
To me,
31, 20.
The spread, in a way, is almost more important. Putting more than 30 was still significant and important to do against this Philly team specifically. But
I agree.
Even more than that, it's more the fact that we are, like you said, about to beat them by more than 2 touchdowns. That was a baseline that in my head, I wanted it to be true.
Yeah.
But I really did genuinely think this was going to look a little more like that Seattle game than the way that this game currently went. You know what I mean? So, not to...
I felt we could have...
Exactly. I want you to take it over from here for a second there. No, Dwayne Broussard said, Shannon, Steven, Shady, and Sherman all will have excuses. I'm sure they'll say, oh, it's because the Niners just did it. Oh, that's why we won.
They're going to move the goalpost. They're going to say, well, the Eagles have a bad pass defense. They're not good at stopping the pass. But you know what? We got most of our yards were in the ground. We dominated on the ground. That's their strength. So what's the goalpost move in this direction now? Jalen Hurts, what's wrong? What's the matter? He's been doing great. Now what? Our defense is so good now that, now they're going to give us props. Or they're going to say that Hurts had a bad game. Oh, it was just he had a bad day and the offensive line missed a couple of assignments. They're going to blame shit and say it's not us, it's them. Well, I don't give a fuck what they say. You know what I care about? We're going to win 30 plus, hopefully 33 at the very least, the third team by 20 points and dismantle this fucking Philadelphia Fool's Gold team. And it should have been Dak's fumble gave them just a little glimmer of hope.
Now, real quick,
without that fumble, it's fucking 33-6.
Talk to Sully. Said pump the brakes. I'm still not buying into this team if they can't get into an NFC Finals, but I've been fooled too many times.
I agree, but I'm not even talking about the championship game. I'm saying we're better than the Eagles. I know this. I knew this when we played in the first game. We're better than the Eagles. Doesn't mean we're a Super Bowl team.
Now, Mary Albert's throwing out there, MCF, MCW still called Dak an MVP after that fumble and how he responded.
Yeah, no, again, of course. Yeah, he's still in the MVP running. No question. No doubt. No doubt.
That he didn't have his best game today, obviously, but he didn't have a horrible game
he had
either.
A pretty solid game. I don't see anything wrong with
By the
his
way,
game
it does look like Brandon Aubrey is setting up for a 50-yard field goal.
This would be 8 for 8 at 50, baby. This would be incredible. He shatters the record. Let's hope that he continues to add to that 30th straight consecutive field goal. He does. Baby, what did he never do?
I mean, he never missed again.
It's incredible.
Never missed again.
It's incredible.
But now officially ties Dan Bailey 30 consecutive field goals completed.
Yeah,
I mean,
in a row. A 28-year-old rookie. Rookie record, of course. Not even rookie, but consecutive kicks in the history of NFL. The record was 19.
Is he the oldest rookie, by the way?
I don't know. I'm sure there's older ones in the past. But my point is, he might be the rookie of the year. Now, the thing is that he is... Brandon Aubrey the record was 19 consecutive kicks to start off a career. He's got 30 to start off a career. He's got 8 for 8 from 50 or longer. He made a 60-yarder today. He made, 350 or 60-yarders today. The guy has broken the rookie record for longest kicks in the sense of in a season and not missing, percentage-wise. Whatever all that stuff is, whether it was Richie Cunningham, whether it was Maher, Aubrey has broken every fucking record. And, well, congratulations, man. I'm so happy. We were doubting this guy from the beginning. Well, who wouldn't? The way he started off, missing everything in training camp and in preseason. It's okay. We're all happy. We all happy we were wrong about this. Brandon Aubrey is a star on special teams. Kicking off, by the way, another big part of his game, touchbacks. 99.7 of his fucking his kickoffs are touchbacks, which is number 1 in the NFL. This is a Pro Bowler, All-Pro, fucking Hall of Famer, Brandon Aubrey. I'm joking, but it feels like it. In one season, he's having this, Brandon Aubrey.
Brandon, actually, you guys are right. I don't know about save this offense, but Brandon Aubrey's got like 12 points tonight.
Yeah, he's got a lot of points. He's got a lot of them from distance. Dak, again, to me, I don't even know his stats, but he had, over 200 yards, a little bit over at 230, 240. He has, how many touchdowns? 2 touchdowns this game? 2 touchdowns. Just saying, I mean, every game will have to be 4 or 5 touchdowns. That's exactly what we want. They're running the ball here to run the clock out. Our run defense getting a little work. So look, Chauncey Golston, I like Chauncey Golston and Neville Gallimore.
This game is another...
They're showing a very famous picture. You guys can drop the emojis right now on your screen.
I think this is a great example of complimentary football.
I think this is a great job of crying football. By the way, they just had a big panel of this. It had to be Seabass.
Yeah, it was a fan on the sideline holding up a giant sign that said, "Cry Eagles Cry," with this face on it.
Oh, I love it. I fucking love it. Much love to the Cowboy fans over there, the family here. They got their backups in, by the way, the backup quarterback. We have our starters, 32 seconds, 31 seconds.
I love it. Oh, I love the whole chat just dropping them. By the way, Google says that Dak has 270 yards.
270? Woo, nice game. Great, very good game. 1 bad play by Dak, 3 misses by Dak. That's a fantastic fucking game.
He basically only had not even 1 bad drive necessarily. I'm just saying, he had like those 3 misses in a row.
Some were drops,
he obviously
too. Some
had
good drops, right?
The turnover there. Outside of that, Dak played a very good, clean game. You got to give some credit to their defense as well, because I think they had some defensive plays that I was not expecting from their secondary when it came to the coverage and what they did. But exactly, our offense came through. Our receivers, our players came through.
They stepped up.
Another one of those games, too, where we spread the love around, right? It wasn't like it was a super CeeDee Lamb heavy type of game. If anything, Brandon Cooks could have maybe gotten another target or 2, right? But, I mean, Gallup got some looks. Ferguson got some looks. CD obviously got some looks. I mean,
it was spread around to everybody. I mean, Cooks and Gallup didn't get as much, but they ended up getting some major plays.
We also had 1 or 2 guys, like, for example, Turpin would have gotten another look, but it ended up being a penalty.
Yeah.
I know Cooks as well. Cooks would have had, I think, an extra target or 2, but I think one of those ended up being a penalty as well.
We try to spread it around, get guys open, but the point is...
A lot of running today, too, which, again... To me, at least, super unexpected.
You got to figure that maybe that what McCarthy figures, the Eagles going to be really focusing on stopping the pass this game because they figured we would avoid the run, avoid running the ball. But guess what?
I know.
Cowboys said, we're going all in on the run.
Yeah, we didn't avoid anything.
And we, as it kept working, we kept chipping away at the running game. And that is where I think the Cowboys just blew me away on the way. I mean, Mike McCarthy gets full credit with the appendectomy and acute appendicitis.
And 1 or 2 people said in the chat, I want to give you guys credit. The Cowboys did it for their coach as well.
Yes.
Like, we stepped it up in a big way to say, hey, we're not going to let this situation turn into the reason that we don't do well. McCarthy, for his sake, too, he really doubled down and did say, I'm not going to allow my health situation
was incredible
to be the reason that this offense is somehow not ready or prepared. So, just... Got to give a lot of credit as well to McCarthy / the front office, and the players, back to McCarthy
and the assistant
for building
coaches.
Such a great team. Al Harris also should get some serious credit today because our secondary was just on fire.
What did they do back there? Really, AJ Brown a couple plays, Devontae Smith a couple plays, but they fumbled.
But
they both fumbled.
A very physical, aggressive
Goddard
game. Dan Quinn, thank you as well because. I mean,
defense finally played well.
The difference between the
Full
way
game.
we played the Eagles the first time versus now, I mean, like you said, we started the game off with Gilmore already on AJ. Like, that alone meant that we didn't have to deal with a whole first half of football watching Bland struggle to, like,
get near into the...
get something to happen
and not give
there,
them
right?
the advantage to kind of go forward. And
Channel
keep attacking
84.
us there. Channel
Shout out to
84
you.
in the house.
With a Tony Pollard. And you got to put some respect on Tony Pollard, who
dollar.
also had himself a very solid game, saying, we're still here.
Hell yeah.
Guess what? We didn't even go anywhere.
Hell yeah. It's going to be crazy. When you guys see the playoff picture, they're going to show it on TV. We don't want to hear the interview here at the end with the player. But now, Dak had 271 yards, 24 for 39, 2 touchdowns.
Gilmore 9 tackles.
9 tackles, team high, forced fumble. Brandon Aubrey, 4 from 4, 60, 59, 50, and 45-yard field goals. I mean... all three levels, offense, defense, special teams. You're seeing it right there.
Dak is 24 for 39, by the way. So, again, obviously not his greatest game ever.
Let's hear it.
Real football begins. And you also said this one means a little more.
This is Dak talking.
In your own words.
Yeah, I mean, after Thanksgiving, I understand this is all about playoff position, all about the division. This team right here, they got the division last year, just an opportunity, and stole the first game from us earlier in the season. So just to have them here, get home field advantage, continue to keep winning at home. All three phases stepped up, and those was great teamwork.
And we've talked a lot about your footwork and how excited you are about that. What is the key to how you are playing so well right now?
A lot of great players and plays around me, honestly. I don't think I was my best tonight, far from it. But when you got a defense like this that holds them to 6 points, a kicker that'll kick it from anywhere, and guys making plays, they make my job easier, so thankful for them.
And let's talk about this defense. You have told me that you shine in the biggest of moments.
Gilmore, by the way.
The defense got 3 turnovers tonight. What was working for you guys?
We just flying around. We know we had to make their offense drive it down the field, and they preach turnovers every week, so we feel like we had a hand on them, and we played together as a team. Everybody was making plays. We had sacks. We took the ball away, and that's what we needed to win.
And this guy down here, Brandon, you have not missed a field goal in your career. What's your secret?
Just take it day by day, one kick at a time, follow my process, get out there and just put my head down and try and do my job.
And the guys talked about your story tonight. If we had told you a couple years ago you'd be here right now, what would you say?
I would not believe you.
All right, and
Neither would we.
We have all 3 phases represented here. You told us this week this team is so in sync that if one guy tucks in his hoodie, even if it looks unfashionable, all the guys are doing that. How important? Why is that so important?
We're committed to the same goal. We're holding each other accountable. We've got a great locker room. We're having fun. We got great guys to work with, and that always makes it better. So when you get out here on this field, you're going to leave it out here for the guy. I mean, Jordan Lewis broke it down today talking about love, and there's a lot of love on this team. We're going to build off of it each and every week.
Awesome. Congratulations, guys.
Woo! I fucking love it. Dak Prescott.
Hopefully you guys were able to hear some of that.
Brandon Aubrey, Dak really talked
we're
about the
repping
whole
all
thing.
sides. And you know what? I'm going to...
There it is. I wanted to say, the Cowboys are now the 2nd seed. San Fran 1. Cowboys number 2. Detroit Lions 3. Buccaneers 4. Eagles 5. Just seeing that makes me happy. I know it's still their division to give away.
What a good feeling. By the way, Mary Alvarez pointing out
Minnesota
the $2
6
holler.
and Green Bay 7.
Hurts. Trashy Hurts. Left without even a handshake from Dak.
Know, fuck him. Fuck Hurts.
He's
got hurt feelings.
Yeah, I think they took that personally.
Yeah, well,
again,
good. They got cooked.
Class acts here in Dallas, right?
Oh, yeah, we like to just roast our Eagles.
I love the fact that Ferguson is also like the shit talker of the team.
I know.
Like that was one unexpected. Would not have expected that from him. But 2, it's the way that he does it.
He provides
too.
that.
He
that
does it
from the offense.
And not just that, but like I don't have an annoying brother, so like I'm just imagining this is what it's like, but very much in like that annoying little brother type of way of like, you thought you had that, didn't you? Like that's the same energy that he's coming with it. So real quick.
By the way, with that $20 drop back there by Channel 84, 24 points, along with the Mary 2, by the way, as well. Much love to you, Mary. A. Lavelle with 24 points, hanging on with the Israel Mukwamu on that stream, boss. And I think we got to get ready. And soon we're going to start to close it out and announce our winners here when it comes to the end of the week. But we still got some stuff to talk about. And you broke it down great. I don't think I even topped that because everything you said.
Ferg. So no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is
Go
the
ahead,
final
go
thing,
ahead.
really, truly.
Go ahead. I love
that
it.
I wanted to say. Dak's comment there about I don't even think I played all that great of a game. But when you have a kicker that can basically make it from anywhere, when you have a defense that holds a team to 6 points, it makes my job easy for me. I mean, you cannot get to a better place of playing complementary football. Again, the fact that even though our offense maybe didn't look or have its greatest performance today, guess what?
33 points, by the way.
We still, again, one of the big difference makers is, I have to say it though, but the fast start.
Yes.
If we had not, if
our
offense hadn't scored quick, hard, fast, the way that we did in that first quarter and a half.
Yeah, that means that defense doesn't do as well.
And not just that, but it changes the entire kind of energy of the rest of the game. We were able to put the Eagles in a position where they had to claw up from the depths of the loser bottom. You know what I mean? It just complimentary football, because guess what? Even like you said, our offense did not look all that great in that second half, but man, we made it so easy for our defense to just go out there and hold them. Made it so easy for Brandon Aubrey to just go out there and do his little kicky.
Shit, 60 and 59 yards and 50 yards. Crazy. I mean, it's just like he's making.
And we still
solid.
had some great offensive situations and moments. Again, even though I would have liked to see a few more completions, a few more successful plays there, I still really like the fact that we targeted so many different people. Again, we talked about the fact that we ran the ball so much more, but we didn't even talk about the way that we did it.
Right,
love not just the inside, but a lot of those little, like, we've seen it already, those little kind of pass plays that are basically just runs.
We've done those always. First
but
down,
I don't think we've seen it as consistently effective as we did today, in the sense of, maybe he didn't break one or whatever, but we were getting like 4 or 5, 6 I want to see what our average yards were.
We'll get it for you tomorrow, next day.
Because that, to me, was the bigger part. It's like, man, we're just consistently moving the chains here in a variety of different ways. We did it
running the ball, purely running the ball as well.
Oh, yeah.
Inside, which is crazy. Those are still counts as passes.
Exactly.
Even if we're throwing the ball, even if we call it a run type play, we are throwing the ball to get those
shout
yards.
out there, Retro Scotty with his own $2 holler saying, "Go Cowboys, suck my D, Philly, and Sierra baby."
That's all I got.
It's the tears provide the lubrication.
Yes, you see it there, but it's very really. This is what he's talking about there. Fuck the Eagles.
Woo.
This old fucking Dick Sirianni crying his little bitch tears. Fuck you. He always goes and talks. He talks every time like it's the Super Bowl for him.
I know.
When he plays us, I guess he just shit the bed. Too bad, bitch. We're a lot better than you.
Can't wait. And again,
and we still got a long way to go. Even if they have the inside track for the top seed and the NFC East.
The final kind of more positive side of things. We knew this was going to be a very physical game, and we knew it was very unlikely we're going to finish out the season with no injuries. But the fact that we can leave this game, and that Hankins, he was out with that ankle injury, but he was able to rejoin the team on the sideline.
It could be a lot of things, though.
And walked back to the sideline under his own power after being carted off into the tunnel. So that, to me, is big.
I know. It's worrisome,
right?
though. But
Jordan Lewis dehydration station was fine because he was able to come back into the game.
Rico Dowdle, the ankle came back in.
I swear we saw Hooker
one
last time there towards the end. So even his ankle injury,
we saw Dowdle come back with the ankle. We saw Jordan Lewis come back from his dehydration.
Keep in mind, just to because we're thinking about everything here. Wouldn't be surprised if we see Zach Martin on the injury report with an ankle, Brandon Cooks as well with an ankle, or
he has an ankle.
Curse as well. I think Curse was another guy. So just saying that this is probably going to be one of those weeks where, like, don't freak out, don't panic. There's probably going to be 13 guys on the injury report to start shit off.
I agree.
I would not be surprised in any way.
And you can see here the game's coming up. Obviously, we're done with week 14, but now we get at Buffalo, cold and chilly. Check the reports on that.
Did they lose today?
The Buffalo Bills beat the Chiefs.
They beat the Chiefs.
So they're keeping their playoff lives alive, I guess. They gotta beat us, but we're a better team than them.
I know.
We're in Buffalo. It's chilly. It's cold.
I'm very glad that they won that game, though, because I think had they lost to the Chiefs, it would have been heading into this Cowboy game feeling hungry in a different way.
Well, there would have been nothing to lose and say, or they could have been more down. Either way, they got a chance. And when they get a little hype for them, they seem to blow it sometimes. We'll see what happens.
Like you said, definitely one of the more challenging games for us just because of the weather.
We got to see how, and that again, the good thing is we saw
some playoff football, though.
We saw us run the ball. And so that's something that we have to fall on that if it's snowing or raining in a game, in a playoff game. we got to be able to also control the ground game. That's the only fear about just abandoning the run. You got to be able to run. We showed it today against a tough run defense in Philly. So Buffalo's up. You got the Dolphins after that. That one could be rainy, right? I mean, it could be sunny too. But my point is, 2 road games back to back. Back home against the Lions, which are behind us on this list here. And that to be a tough game as well. In Dallas, Jimmy Johnson Day in the Ring of Honor. And then we don't know what day yet it's going to be yet. It's a Saturday or Sunday for that Washington game. But that we'll see.
Determined, of course.
Yeah, to be determined if that's even important by that point.
Look, some serious December football still ahead of us.
We got to start off with 3 games now and 2 on the road. We got to beat the Buffalo Bills. That's all that matters right now.
And hey, you never know. Can our NFC East rivals pull off a true Christmas miracle? Right? Can the Washington whatevers or the New York Giants, can they somehow
upset the Eagles?
Give Philly an L?
I think they can. I think the
if
Niners
you go
and the
back
Cowboys.
To that first Washington game, I mean,
they almost
Philly
got 'em.
won last minute.
Listen,
Washington scored like 30 plus points.
I
on
think
them.
that Washington and the Giants both have a chance to beat the Eagles. Why? Because we showed how to beat the Eagles first. The Niners used that and kind of re-emphasized it, and the Cowboys proved it. And now the way we kind of played them that first time against Philly. And lost barely, gave the game away. That showed the Niners how to beat Philly, and they pummeled Philly. And we took that and said we can do that too, and we pummeled Philly. So and we owned this game pretty much the whole way through. Remember that. This is not that it was like close. It could have been a closer game. It could have been down to 14, right? Could have been down to 7. I'm sorry, it could have been down to 7 points. But we came through once again. The Ooga Booga Man came through, dropping that 5 on it. He said some interesting stuff.
He said, "Ooga booga, ooga booga." DeSoto shitted on South Lake. Oh my God, yes.
That's the high school right there in Texas, and then they just play that at the Star in Frisco, if I'm not mistaken.
I was just about to say, I'm not sure who DeSoto is.
Yes.
Where's South Lake?
Yes, they just played each other. It was a good tournament there, a good championship game, I think. And it was at the Star, if I'm not mistaken, Ford Center, right? A. Lavelle, 17 points, by the way, after that drop. And baby, I think I'm going to give the announcements here one last time.
Yeah, I think
as we shut it down and still do the shout outs. But I want to kind of give everybody a last chance to get in this if they want to try to take that last second win. It's been a battle. SnugX, sponsor of the week. And Skeptical Fan in the house, of course, giving his monthly membership comment.
That's right. Thank you, Skeptical Fan. He said,
Star level of 36 months.
I hope that the Cowboy players aren't hurt that bad.
That's the big thing. The biggest one to watch, Jonathan Hankins, in my opinion. That's the one we really got to keep an eye on. But like you said, Cooks and Martin, Zach, they'll be on there and be managed. They won't have practice this week, but they should be okay.
Exactly.
I'm with you, Skeptical.
Would not be surprised if Zach Martin gets the Tyron Smith treatment.
Exactly. This week for sure. Same thing with Cooks even. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. Now, I want to announce this. We got Elijah and Sight and Sky.
Thank you for subbing it up.
Welcome, repping the family here, and that star over everything. Welcome to the family. Appreciate you. As A. Lavelle down to 15 points he's hanging on to that stream, boss. So let me say this. So as we turn the page to next week, we're gonna have Victory Monday, the recap of this game right here, My Cowboys Family. As we know, we go live probably in about 30 minutes, 40 minutes from now, usually every night. Keep that in mind. Or a little earlier. We try to get on the earlier side of that. But between midnight Eastern and 12:30 Eastern, we try to kick off our live streams nightly. So subscribe right now. Hit your notification bell so you know when we're going live. And don't forget to hit like for this stream. But not let me hit like for those that have been repping this board all over the place. The last 2 weeks, back-to-back, SnugX. Not just up here at the Cash App King, but he's our sponsor of the week, like our 90s Cowboys, back-to-back. Will that be changing? It seems like it. I'll explain in a minute. First, we have Mr. A. Lavelle, silver level, longest membership, consecutive membership streak. Mr. A. Lavelle in the silver level, 15 points in the stream, boss. Much love to him. And if you look above, you'll see it will go to the gifting membership champion, the gifting membership queen, which is Mary Alvarez, the great Mary Alvarez. Much love to Mary. Why you love that song. Appreciate you, Mary Alvarez. She's the gifting queen. And what a battle it has been. When it comes to the Cash App, I think that's pretty much a wrap. We had a lot of people battling it out, SnugX included, but the winner unless something major happens, it's Stanley Smith. Big congrats. I think this will make it 2 out of the last 4 weeks. 2 times in the last month. Stanley Smith dominating that board. Appreciate him. And he came close to the overall board as well. You can't see my face, but you can hear me. Came close, guys. A great battle on the overall board. A great battle on the membership gifting board. I will give the membership gifting results here in a minute. Jason Renfro currently with a 2 gifting lead over The Lunatic. Jason Renfro with 17, The Lunatic with 15, Skeptical Fan with 14, Mary Alvarez with 10. Mary looks like she's passing that along to Jason Renfro. And Jason Renfro also, by a hair, I'm talking about people like Snug X in 5th, Mary Alvarez in 4th, Stanley Smith in 3rd, Skeptical in 2nd, and Jason Renfro in 1st place all by himself. He's the leader on the overall board. Actually, I'm sorry. I think Stanley Smith jumped into, my fault, he jumped into 2nd place. But like I said, he still is 40 back on Jason Renfro. So that looks like a wrap as well. Stanley Smith in 2nd. 1st on the Cash App. I had to shout everybody out. Baby Mary Alvarez giving that crown over to Jason. A little takeover. A. Lavelle holding 15 points. Stanley Smith taking the crown from Snug X on the Cash App side. What a battle this last 2 weeks. What a battle this week against the Eagles. And what a game for our Cowboys with a big, big, big W. And a win for our Cowboys.
Now, I have to read some of these comments here.
Give us the info.
Now, this is actually some info, right? So, first of all, as some Cowboy players are walking back to the locker room, I can't tell if it was Juanier Thomas or... Yeah, I think it was Juanier Thomas who said, we put them in a to-go box. Make sure to put that on Twitter. We have won 5 straight games. We've got double-digit wins for the 3rd straight year in a row. The last time we had a streak this long was 6 straight from 91 to 96.
Those are Super Bowl years. Super Bowl years.
Shout out there, Ooga Booga Man with another
Booga.
$2 holler saying AF 1892, a real football fan.
You know it.
Knowing it. You guys know AF 1892.
She's an OG.
She's an OG.
She's an
goes back.
She's an OGS here at MCF. Much love to you.
So
hope you're doing great. AF.
I need to continue to point a few things out. If you noticed, did our defense allow a touchdown today?
No.
We did not.
No, touchdown was allowed by Dak Prescott.
Exactly. So defensively, we held them to no touchdowns.
That's it.
Did you also notice that the last time that the Cowboys lost a game was before Jimmy Johnson was announced as entering the Ring of Honor? Now, I'm not saying it's a coincidence. I'm just saying that it's a fact.
Ooh.
Just
facts
saying.
Getting dropped. Sirianni crying and facts getting dropped right there. Since we've dropped the news, since Jerry Jones opened up that Carolina game with saying Jimmy's going to Ring of Honor.
The final things I'll say here, Jerry said that this is the most satisfying win of the Mike McCarthy era in Dallas.
Well, let me repeat that. That's some fucking big knowledge right there, because Mike McCarthy with his appendix and the whole situation. What did Jerry Jones say again, baby? He
said this was the most satisfying win of the Mike McCarthy era in Dallas.
Wow.
This game here.
Big words there from Jerry Jones right there. Owner GM of the Cowboys. I mean, I don't know if there's any other comments you have or anything.
So, well, again, Dak continues to, dominate in an MVP discussion because even though he didn't have the greatest game, he still had a multi-touchdown game and no interceptions.
That's
the fumble counts a little differently.
And don't forget a win for the team. Wins also count to this thing,
yes,
believe it or not. Do. Right? So
odds to win NFL MVP immediately following this game.
Let's hear it.
So Dak Prescott, his odds went up 175. Brock Purdy up 200. Lamar Jackson up 450. Jalen Hurts.
That's 200 to 1.
Sorry. So there you go. So Dak is 175 to 1 odds. Brock Purdy is 200 to 1. Lamar Jackson 450 to 1. And Jalen Hurts 500 to 1. Dak Prescott is now officially the favorite to win MVP. So
again, that's great. We want the Super Bowl, but man, if you got an MVP guy at your quarterback spot, the rest of the team got to follow. That's all. Good, bad, or ugly teams, defenses, whatever. Domination by the Cowboys. We control this game because we didn't have a slow start. We had a fast start. McCarthy was focused. Dak was focused. Dak didn't play the greatest game, but the defense came to play. We had their number. We came up big on stops. Big showing against a great team. Overall, best team record in the NFL. No more. The Eagles. And again, not a surprise by me. I was not worried today.
Yeah.
I was excited. You were worried. I was excited.
I
know we got the context, but my point is that to me, I
when
felt
people
comfortable.
hear that, and then I'll start getting accused of being scared.
No.
Shit,
But you were like excited, nervous. But like it's a big game.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of a big play, Marco Seppian at the buzzer.
Woo.
Taking over the stream balls from Mr. Lavelle
A big
with
mahalo
a
to Marco Seppian.
with 2 touchdowns right there. A $14 holler. What did Mark say after this
Just
win?
like I said, a good team that's very beatable because they had a poor defense. Their defense is just not good. San Francisco's the only real obstacle. Dak's playing good, but I'd still like to see how we do versus a better defense.
Again, so here's my thing, though. Mark, there's nothing else we can do. Dak's faced everything. The only team left are the Niners. So
and we won't see them until the postseason.
That's it. So
now we just got to get there, which, by
Listen.
the way, if we don't keep playing good football from now until then, we won't even get there. So
we won't get to play though.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
We won't even get to see our team face off against a supposedly good defense if we can't continue to do what we're supposed to do now to finish up the regular season and then also start off the postseason. Because there's no scenario where we're somehow facing off against the Niners. There's no scenario where the first team we face in the playoffs.
Well, there is a scenario, but my point is we can drop. Look, it could be bad. It would have to be real bad for. Look, the point I'm trying to say doesn't matter.
Yeah, we punted, I think, once.
One time we punted. My point is this, guys, and it's pretty simple. And Mark, I hear what you're saying, man, but every team is going to be not good enough. You know what I mean, Mark? Like every team will never be good enough until we get to the playoffs.
I know.
And so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. It just matters. You got to see it in the playoffs. And you got to, and Mark, we got to accept these wins. You got to accept that this is a good win for the Cowboys going forward in the trajectory we got to go. And right now, the only thing stopping us is having to win against a team like the Niners, which there's no other obstacle. So you said to yourself, Mark, you got to accept that the Cowboys have been beating teams we're supposed to beat. We're beating the good teams. I said all week they had a bad defense, but I want to tell Mark something. Mark, please still be there. I hope you're there. I want to remind you. This is not a bad overall defense. Do you remember where they're really bad at? Pass defense. They're really solid. I'm not saying they're great, but they're solid at stopping the run. Do you know how we got we got a lot of yards. We got 270 in the air from Dak. It wasn't 350 or 360. We got it on the ground. We got over 150 yards rushing on the ground. We beat the Eagles they're pretty damn good at stopping the run. I don't know if they're ranked 16th or 22nd. I don't even care. But overall, they are a solid run-stopping defense. When you look at the inside the numbers, the tackle for losses, the big plays they make stopping the run, that you can't run against this team. Yeah. 70 yards a game or 90 yards a game they allow. We thrashed them on the ground. So we didn't just beat them where they're weak and where you can make the excuse that we're playing a team that we're attacking their weak spot, which is smart. Gesundheit. But we're beating a team on the ground, which is their strength. And this is a good team. In the Eagles, what about their offense for the Eagles? You talked about, Mark always said, we're playing a bad offense.
Yeah.
Well, this offense is one of the best in the league, right, Mark? We played them. We beat them. We allowed no touchdowns by our defense. We allowed one because Dak fumbled. We allowed 6 points by our special teams, but by our defense allowing 6 points and the extra point. Well, that was Dak still, in my opinion. So, Mark, we played one of the best offenses and thrashed them. You wanted to see that. You got to see that, right? That's a positive, Mark. That's a positive. And then take a look at what our offense did. Yeah, we were efficient against them in the air, which every team can be that. And we can see Washington Giants do that to the Eagles defense. But running the ball is very difficult against the Eagles. I don't care, if you're a good team or not. We're not that good about running the ball. We still ran the ball pretty well. We were 11th best running team. Now we're top 10 rushing team in the NFL. We're getting better there too. So you gotta start giving some. I'm not saying to blindly believe we're gonna win a Super Bowl. That's not the case. We still gotta overcome in the playoffs. But we showed everything we need to show right now. We gotta continue this in these last 4 weeks. To me, there's nothing more important right now than getting that number 1 seed.
By the way,
if we get the home field advantage in the playoffs, now it starts to turn into now we have control on the path to the Super Bowl. That's all.
So now I do want to take a second. Skeptical Fan, Andy Potch, SnugX, Stanley Smith. Shout out to all 4 of you guys, the lucky winners of the Lunatic raffle, bringing that hype to this Eagles game.
What a
here,
game!
Right?
What a game! And what a raffle!
I know Skeptical Fan picked the jersey. I know SnugX. I think he let me know he does want the embroidered hat and the shirt and things like that. So as long as Andy Potch is cool with the jersey, unless he somehow wants the cowboy car package or whatever, pretty much everyone's prizes are locked in. I'm almost positive I saw Stanley Smith send us an email. So
again, like I said, I think that if I guess you could say any Posh could get this too if you wanted to, technically, if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. But I'm saying, but right now it's still kind of getting together. But so if it falls to him, Snug will get this third place prize. And of course Stanley Smith will get the fourth place prize.
And Gotham Guy, much love with his $2 holler, saying so much for that Shaquille Leonard signing, huh?
Yep.
I have to admit, few things bring me joy like all of the details and all the stuff surrounding the lead up to this game and the way this game played out and the way that we ended up now. So you know what? I'm going to truly enjoy these next 24 hours. This Cowboy victory, extra sweet. Yeah, after that, back to business, guys. But man,
Buffalo next.
I think we have earned the right to these next 24 hours of victory celebration.
We can enjoy this in a real way. And then we can't let up. We got to beat the fucking Bills or else it's back to we are the 5th seed. Yep. That's it. So, look, right now
we're doing what we have to do to make up for that earlier misstep in the season and controlling our own destiny.
That's what we can do now going forward. By the way, 4th place, like you said, it looks like it'll be Stanley Smith. 3rd place, it looks like it's going to be Snug X. You've seen the prizes associated to them. Yep. You're going to see here 1st place and 2nd place, Skeptical Fan and Andy Post. Much love to all these ballers here, repping that star over everything right here on My Cowboys Family. Congrats to the prize to the winners and their prizes. And extra special love to the lunatic who came in right there second on the gifting board. But first, when it comes to giving the love here in this raffle, 2 weeks worth. And you guys, for everybody who's in this raffle, I mean, thank you all for participating in this. And you know, we're going to have some more of these raffles, of course, around the corner. Next one up, star level raffle, guys. For anybody in the star and over everything levels,
that's right.
You guys get a chance to win one of these sewn and stitched jerseys. Same thing, your choice, old or new. You know how this goes. You know how we do. And so on that note, though, baby, again, wrapping it up. Any last comments? The shout-outs?
I'll do the final shout-outs here. Hustle Daily 420, Skeptical Fan, Frank Moyer, Fuego, AP,
Frank Moyer.
AF 1892,
Good
of course,
game.
Speedy G. We have Gotham Guy, Eric Black, Cassie Stewart, Mary Alvarez, much love, Asmodeus, Big D, Cleveland Brown, Jeff Coughlin, Raul, the Ooga Booga Man, Jason Renfro, Mark Hosepian, Cleveland Brown, Bruce got the Toxic Juice, Dallas Cowboy 92, Asmodeus in the house, Griff 181, Be Real Minds, Elijah and Sky, Kenzie Bands, Texas Cat, Rare.
Dak did had a freaking damn good
House
game.
Nelson in the house.
Gotta
Gretcho
keep it
Scotty.
Gotta keep it going
Justin
forward.
D.
The place
Justin Quarles.
Q-Man.
Snug X. Caveman. Hood Patriot. Sergio Acosta. Nate Rosario. William Burney.
The whole family.
The Lunatic. All of you guys. Huge shout out
to
every single one of you guys here, baby.
Yes.
Why do we do the things that we do?
It's that navy blue. Silver 2, star always over everything, guys. You know it here on this channel. You know, win, lose, or draw, good, bad, or ugly. And we had a damn good game and a big win against the fuck the filthy Philadelphia Eagles. Big time for our Cowboys. Here on this channel, we rip that star over everything. And here for 6 years plus 7 years doing these live stream reactions. 7 seasons doing this. 6+ years on YouTube. Thank you, the old school and the new school, the family members here. Thank you for making this happen. Never forget, the number one thing here, now, and forever, as always, go Cowboys! Let's get that 6 and beyond. And hey, sooner than later means this. Let's make that run now. Thank you all, guys. We piece it out from this side of things. I do want to shout out a couple more people, a couple more things. Those who dropped the love from above today during this game: Snug X, the Lunatic, Skeptical Fan, Mary Alvarez, Jason Renfro, Stanley Smith, Big D, Marlon Williams. We got T Green, Redman R, Channel 84 Retro. Malcolm Williams. Yes, Malcolm Williams. T Green, Redman R, Channel 84 Retro, Scotty the Ooga Booga Man, Mark Hosepian, and Gotham Guy. Again, cannot do what we do here without your guys' love and support. And again, I wanted to shout out the SnugX, passing over the crown of the sponsor of the week to Jason Renfro. It looks like that's set in stone. So appreciate the peaceful transfer of power, right? So there you go. Jason Renfro going to be the sponsor of the week starting tomorrow. When you look at the king of the Cash App, it was SnugX as well, back to back. But now it is Stanley Smith with the big takeover there. 2 times in a month, 2 times in 4 weeks. Much love to Stan Lee. Marco Seppian, 98 points on the Stream Boss, repping it at the top spot there. And if you're looking at the gifting board, Mary Alvarez, the queen of the gifting membership board, gives that crown over to Jason Renfro, who's doubled up on half the awards on the board. So much love to Jason once again, taking another big part of this My Cowboys family double week, 2-week, extravaganza as we end it with defeating, and just shitting on these motherfucking Eagles. I'm so happy.
A final little Jerry Jones note on the officiating tonight. Not calling more penalties.
Who said this? Jerry Jones?
On Micah Parsons. Yeah, Jerry said it's unbelievable. They call all those penalties, but not those holdings.
On us they called holdings.
So even Jerry's
even willing to get fined. You know it, guys. Here, we can't get fined. It's time to call it a night. Thank you all again. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. Dropping your knowledge in the chat all night long. Congrats to the winners into the Lunatic Raffle. Cannot do this without your guys' truly love and support on the nightly. So, did the shout-outs already, but we'll be back tomorrow, kicking off a new week right here. My Cowboys family, recapping this game right here. I can't wait to get to it. Dive into it tomorrow with the family here on My Cowboys family, here on MCF. On that note, baby, as we clock out, drop out for tonight's Sunday night battle that we've won this war by 20. Yeah. Before we can drop out for the night, relock and reload tomorrow for a new week, a recap and more, what do we got to do before we drop out for the night?
We got to drop the beat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And we beat the fuck out of the Eagles. Hey, but it's far from over, guys. 4 regular season games. Hopefully 2 to 3 playoff games. I say 3 to 4 playoff games. And that's 6. You know what I mean, family. You know what I mean, guys. Thank you all in the house. Dropping the emojis if you're in the membership. Appreciate the gifting. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the comments you guys make. Here on another 2023 Dallas Cowboy live reaction, watch party, play-by-play style, regular season week 14 battle Sunday night against the Eagles in Dallas. A big W for our team. That's what matters in the end. And right here on My Cowboys family, it's about that navy blue, that silver too, that star over everything. Never ever forget the number one thing right here on this channel, right here, My Cowboys family. Much love to everyone in the house. Fuck Philly. Hit that like, hit subscribe, hit that notification bell. We'll see you back tomorrow in a new week. Enjoy Victory Monday. We'll see you back here, guys. Have a great night. Peace out. And never, ever forget, Go Cowboys!